the base team carried TwitchCon on our
Honestly,
fucking backs.
so-
on
Oh,
our
yeah.
donkey
Shit.
backs. Like it wouldn't have been shit without us. You know?
I thought you were gonna say give like a hot take to start off. Like, dude, that's like we all know that's
No,
true.
that's not
bro.
a hot take. That's just
Yeah,
we're
okay,
spitting
well,
facts.
I can reword that. We carried the RuneScape section.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we
No.
had-
We
didn't
no,
know.
okay. Adriana Chechik and us, we carried TwitchCon.
I don't think she's carrying much anymore. I'm gonna be real.
Hey,
Oh, come on, bro. Bro. Yo, chill.
dude.
It's
I'm
true though.
sorry,
Like,
I'm
why did the
sorry.
porn star have to blow her back out? Like, literally,
Yeah,
everyone
dude.
else could have born. Like, why did it have to be her?
Because she has the most practice.
Bro.
You would think
You
that
think
would
she'd be like resistant? You think
I don't know.
you
man.
think she'd be more resistant to it? She'd have some dexterity back there.
That's
No?
on her. I
That's
mean,
fun.
she's built. Yeah, she's built. That was surprising.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is
Yeah.
they didn't shut that foam pit down, and someone then broke their ankle, and then another person dislocated their knee in that same foam pit.
That's
It's
it's like
so
a
funny.
lawsuit
I have-
waiting to happen. Like, what the
There's
fuck
gotta
are
be
they doing?
something.
That's why
I have footage from my vlog where me and Seth are just standing there like watching it. There's this one challenge where people like went through to like find a prize in 1 minute or whatever, and I started editing it, and it's just like the most like dark. It's like I turned it into like a cemetery. Like it's so fucked up.
Oh, that's gonna be
go.
fire. That is gonna be fire.
That'll be
We have
The
a lot
live
of
Zoe
TwitchCon
Pancakes
footage.
leak. Let's go.
There are gonna be
Very
some
nice.
good vlogs. I still gotta organize all my footage and send it to like John
I'm
or Hexo or someone.
struggling to
I
edit.
have like 10 hours of footage. I have
So many good
Joe's about to
10
release a
hours of
fucking.
footage.
He's about to release a whole Netflix docu-series on this shit. I'm not even
Dude,
gonna lie.
On our channel, it'll be a 4-part. It'd be probably a 4-part vlog. That's how much
Dude, we
shit I
could put
got.
all of our videos on there at the 10-part fucking Twitch.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
multiple POV.
We're gonna be living
Dude,
in the past
Addison
for the
dinner
next 6
alone is a
months.
whole video, bro. Like,
Oh my
like
God.
there's so much, dude.
It's definitely a lot. I wish T Papa and Mick would have fallen that phone because somebody could have died. Like it could have been like that could have been.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
T-Papa
want
would have
that?
calls and just
That would have been.
I know.
that
Can you
would've been
imagine?
Truly.
My hardcore lives forever because I died at TwitchCon.
That's your first thought when
Why-
you die
yeah.
in real life. You're hard.
Bro defaulted to his hardcore living forever.
Yeah, that means he wins. technically.
You need
I
to
wish-
talk to
I'm
a
always having
therapist.
nightmares.
Are
I
you
do.
stressed?
You-
Like, what
I
the hell is
have
going on, bro?
deep-seated mental issues from playing a hardcore Iron Man. Yes.
The funniest thing about the Mick and T Papa thing is every time T Papa would show up somewhere, Mick would
Mick
not
would
be
leave.
there, and everything when Mick was somewhere, T Papa would be there. Like they weren't actually trying to do it either. It was just like they kept dodging each other.
Yeah, dude, literally the last night, dude, we were at the homie house and Joe and T Papa pull up and Mick had left like 20, maybe 10 minutes before they showed up. And I was like, this is so funny. Like,
Did Mick know we
even
were
out of, like,
coming?
I just said Joe was pulling up. I didn't mention like anybody else. I said Joe said he's
Bitch
pulling
probably
up. And then you
assumed,
pulled
bro.
up.
He's
Yeah.
easily, just in
Yeah,
case,
what a
bro.
coward. What a coward.
Yes. He was like, you know what? Joe's coming. He's bringing T Papa. I gotta go home. And then he went home.
Bro, T Papa, I heard you and Mick made up your beef. There's a video on my Twitter which shows certain
Oh,
things
bro, I
happening
mean,
between you
we
and Mick.
made up some beef, if you know what I'm saying, dude. Have you seen that video? That was,
Disgusting. That's the worst phrase I've ever heard in my
Man.
life. I want you to know that.
That's the least sexiest thing. Yeah, we made some beef, baby. It's like, dude.
Dude, there was so much more homoerotic play at TwitchCon than straight sex. Joe had straight sex. No one else did. Everyone else. Fucking dude.
The leaks. Whoa.
we won't say with
I did not
who.
have sexual relations with anyone at TwitchCon.
It's true, he did.
But I was sitting at a certain table and I looked over and I saw Tasty's foot in Bodie's mouth. And I was like, is this actually happening?
Wait,
I was
did
like,
that
"Is this
happen?"
real, bro?"
the shit out of my toes. Like I thought
Wait.
he like put
I have
it
not
up,
heard
like,
of
a
this.
photo up like a
Yeah.
You haven't heard this?
No,
I
what the
saw
fuck?
the picture, but I don't know the story or the
So-
context.
I think this might have been after me and Bodie kissed, which I like. First of all,
Why do you like you so much, bro? The fuck?
He loves
we're
you. He
boys,
loves
dude.
this.
We're boys. It's me and Bodie.
Yeah,
Dude,
okay.
literally,
Oh, let me taste that PVM on cock of
we
yours.
fucking-
huh?
I thought it was a photo op. I thought Jesse was taking a picture of like us kissing. It was a video, dude. And when we watched it back, 10 to 15 full seconds, mouth on mouth, just
Who's
going
selling
for
that?
it.
Who's selling that? Who's selling
bro.
that?
Jesse has it. Jesse has it. I think this
Jesse
was
needs to
after
sell that.
So there's a lot of homoerotic play between us. But after that, he like picked my foot up and like ripped my sock off as Jesse was like taking another picture. And I thought he was like doing it as a joke. It was after we went to the zoo. And we walked
Were they
around
stinky?
all day.
We
My
walked
feet
for
were
a minute.
stinky.
bro.
My feet were stinky, bro. And I was like, you probably don't want to do that. And he was like, oh, lad, I don't fucking care, mate. And he just,
Yeah, he
was, he
To
like,
be
there
fair,
was.
your foot probably reminded him of food back at home. So
Oh my god, you better be glad he ain't gonna hear that. Actually, he might. I don't
damn,
know.
bro.
He might hear that one. That one's pretty early into the cast. He might hear that. I can't lie.
Shit.
I would mic it out.
Yeah,
That's
Bodie
fine.
put some suction on my foot. Like there was.
I was
there
amazed. I thought it was like, I didn't know what was happening. I was literally sitting there right next to you guys when that happened. I was like, is he actually sucking his foot? I was like, what is happening, bro?
Yeah, dude, I put my foot down and it was soaking wet, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, "There's so much liquid on my foot. Like, do I go like wash it
You
off?"
heard it here
What
first.
night was
Bodie got a
this?
wet
This
mouth.
tells
What night
you-
was this?
After the zoo, which I think was the last day you might have been gone.
That was
Yeah,
Sunday.
I think it was
Zoo- no, Zoo
Sunday
was
or Monday.
Zoo
That was Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Monday, I
should-
left Monday. Damn.
We are, since we will be using this cast to recap TwitchCon. Let's kind of just go through the days one by one and figure out and piece together whatever we can, because my memory is very hazy. That's
it's
all I'm gonna
actually
say.
painful. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned we have no willpower, so that was.
I
a
think,
fucking...
yeah, for me, the
You don't have willpower.
We have time to
was
take
fine.
it easy. We can relax.
I was
a
fine.
couple
You
hours.
cracked.
We're just gonna take a day to rest.
bro,
Fuck you, T.
What did I tell you,
I
bro?
literally
What did I
we
tell
You were so
we
excited.
quote yes. We called
Okay,
that.
Listen, go back in the cast. If you go back in the cast, there's a time where these fucks were talking about, oh, it'll be a vacation. And I said, no. I said, no, it's not. I said, in a couple fucking months, you're going to forget all about this bullshit, and it's going to be an absolute bender. And what was it?
It was an absolute.
It was
bender.
like the craziest
You were
bender.
right. It was the
Every-
biggest bender I've ever been on in my
Like,
life.
I never think that we can outdo ourselves at the end of each bender, and then we do.
Dude,
and I'm just like,
including like the dinner we had in Arizona before we left. That was 7 straight days of drugs and alcohol. Not a single night off. Not one.
That was one of my peaks of the trip for me, was the dinner in Arizona that we had.
That was
Yeah.
not only a heater stream but a heater meal. Like that
So-
was a lot of fun.
What day was that? That was
Yeah.
that was a Tuesday just
Yeah, the day
before
before-
the Tuesday
Tuesday.
before
Yeah,
TwitchCon.
yeah.
yeah,
we left on
Tuesday before
Wednesday.
TwitchCon. Who flew in? Me, Seth, Annie.
Relax, Jake.
Who's Annie, by
Krylax.
the way? In case nobody
Annie's
knows
my
who she
real
is.
wife. Sorry, my real wife.
Dude, too many people have
People
seen her
can
now, so like
confirm.
I don't know if we can like
She
keep up
is
the
real.
joke.
I
Yeah,
literally,
no
all
joke.
I,
Yeah,
I,
unfortunately.
there is no joke. All I've said is Annie's real. Other people go, she's not. Like I've only ever told
Honestly,
the
she was
truth.
one of the peaks of the trip for me. I really like T-Papa's wife is cool as fuck. 100%.
She's
Yeah, no, she's. I
She can
love
hang.
your wife. She's
Top
great.
5 of the
fucking
people I
hang.
met. She was
Hell
tight. She was
yeah.
tight.
I'm so glad you
She
guys
probably
say
gets
that.
so fucking terrified when she hears you're hanging out with me because she knows she has to pick up so many extra shifts, bro. She's like,
That is true.
Like, yeah, they go into some fucking bougie
that's
thing
crazy.
again.
Buddy.
We spend too much
best-
money. That's the
The
downside,
best
but it's
T-Papa,
fun.
his wife member I had, is when T-Papa put her to bed because she was too drunk, and then like I turned around, she ran out of the room, and she was like running around, like she started playing the drinking game again, and I forgot who it was. I think it was Shelby. Was like, somebody get T-Papa, she got out. I was like, and
was
I went
so-
back, and T-Papa's going like he's like escorting her back to the room again. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude, she
it
was
was
so
not the
nice.
only
Like, meeting
time,
her was
too.
absolutely awesome.
I'm glad you
I
guys
hope-
like her. I'll
Yeah,
hire
I
her
hope she's
again.
not scared of us now. she doesn't
Yeah,
realize
what
how
does she
fucking
think of
degenerate we are.
us?
That's what I
Good
want to know.
point. Yeah. What was her
What's her
impression
opinion of
Bro,
us?
she was
Who
like,
does she not like?
She already knew me, but like the
so-
greater RuneScape community.
when you guys grow up and you get married and you move away from your families, you realize you don't have any friends, okay? And so she afterwards she was like, man, it's just so sad. They were all my friends for a week and now I'm not gonna see them again until we hang out. She had the like the post trip depression that all of us go through. Like she's like, man, I want to talk to them, and yeah, so she's going through the
She needs
post
to
trip
become
depression.
a chatter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which, she chatted in my stream, which she never does the other day. But she said I didn't read her message, so fucking.
You egoed your own fucking wife, dude.
Ego to
That's
This
basically-
guy.
It was
Look at
an
this guy.
accident, bro.
We're promoting
Going
T-Papa's
on
wife.
T-Papa, bro.
Bro, hold on. Is your wife even modded in your stream?
She is modded. Yes.
Okay.
That's probably
All
why I
right.
didn't read the message, bro. I never read the mod messages.
Yeah,
'cause
fuck mods, dude.
I do the same thing.
I only read
Yeah.
non-mod messages because I gotta have those people keep coming back. Fuck the mods. mods, dude. They're coming back
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, they'll come back. Yeah, they're coming back.
Real shit.
That's so true.
shit.
I love that.
Yeah, no, she
Alright,
misses
so-
you guys. She's looking forward to the next trip immensely.
Is she coming on?
Oh yeah, there's no way
Tennessee?
she's not going not on a trip with us forever. Like we fucked up. Now I gotta pay for 2 every time.
Introduce her now. It's
Yeah.
too late to go back.
Yeah. So
I hate that we've already started planning the next trip. Like literally the week after TwitchCon, like in the base core, there's a fucking channel. We're planning the next
before
trip.
we left for TwitchCon.
yeah, no,
bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just funny because like there was like a
advance.
there was just a burst of activity though after TwitchCon in that
Yeah.
channel of like everybody like, when are we linking up? What are we
Look at this
doing? Where are we
cabin right
going?
here. This looks great. We
Look
can
at
fit
this
30
cabin.
people.
7
I'm
days
saying.
of going on a fucking bender. I'm just like, I don't want to see any of you guys
I
again.
know, I
That's
was
what
the
all you
same
guys.
way.
That was
I'm
brutal.
good. I'm chilling.
Because anytime I make eye contact with like T-Pop, but I'm just like, oh fuck, it's happening.
I've fallen into his trap. Oh, no. You just start following him. You're like, all right.
Oh man.
For a little bit, I was sad that I didn't get to see you guys as much as I wanted to because I was hanging out with my other friends for a lot of it. But it's kind of nice because now I'm actually like, oh, no, like next time I see you, I feel like we actually have like more stuff to talk about. I like actually miss you guys.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Tennessee. Actually, this one's gonna be a vacation. This one's gonna be relaxing.
Yeah,
You're
all right.
capping.
Bro.
You are capping
Bro, I'm
so
gonna give you
hard.
guys
Yeah,
the
yeah.
He's not capping, he's not
I'm gonna give
capping.
you moonshine. Everybody's gonna go blind, and it's just gonna get wild, dude. It's gonna get crazy. Someone's gonna fall off of a mountain.
Can we
It's gonna
drink
be sick.
absinthe?
What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm down to do. Do you want to have like an absinthe party where we wear like
Oh,
fancy 1800s attire and like monocles and shit?
Yeah.
I'm
We do, like,
so
blue
down,
sugar
actually.
with a sugar cube. Like, that'd be
Absolutely.
sick. I've been trying to plan that.
Dude,
since
you
college.
imagine if we streamed that too? That would be a
Oh
heater
my
stream.
god, that would be, and we'd have to be in character. Like, hello,
Something like
Somebody's
a murder
getting
mystery
banned.
party.
another glass, mate.
Can we
And
do like a
then
murder
fucking-
mystery party? But in costumes
Yes,
and with absinthe
yes.
Good
I am
idea.
so down.
on stream
Oh my
And
God.
drugs,
and
more drugs.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Bubba,
That'd
she's
be
definitely
so
the
good.
killer for sure. She's gonna murder everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And we wouldn't be able to catch her too. 'Cause she'd be like, and we'd be like, couldn't be doll.
I picture Dalbush like having some moonshine just fucking bouncing off the walls. Just I don't even know what's gonna happen to her.
Or dying. Either one.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
the only-
that.
she was like she was kind of like actually like a fairy at the TwitchCon because you would only see her every now and then. She would she'd grace you with her presence.
She did sleep through the first 3 parties. Or maybe
Every
2.5.
party, except for
No,
Saturday.
she was
be
there on
mad.
Saturday and on Monday, the final bender, dude,
Yeah.
which was a god fucking.
I
damn it,
can't
that
believe
was-
what we did
that
on
was
Monday.
intense.
Well,
I
all right,
cannot
well,
believe that one.
let's go a day at a time. There's
Okay.
too
Yeah,
many
yeah,
things
yeah,
to talk
we'll-
about every
Back,
single
back,
day.
back.
So you
Let's
start
do
like
the
before
whole-
TwitchCon. You guys didn't even get to who was on like pre-TwitchCon flying in.
So the very first TwitchCon link up was PJ flying to Arizona to meet me, which actually that moment is on stream. When you landed, he like went live at the airport and he tasked me with like finding him. So I'd like go into his Twitch chat, be like, "What fucking gate are you at? Like, where are you?" And his
Dude,
stream
Joe-
was, like, fucked up because he was on the East Coast server. So like he would just freeze and the whole
Keep
chat would be
DCing.
typing, he said E6. He said
But I did.
E6.
I got a beautiful clip of Tasty actually pulling up, and he's playing this song, and he's like, "Fuck it!" It's like the start of the adventure. It's a perfect clip.
It is,
It's
it
literally
is,
you
it's
could not have
perfect,
filmed
yeah.
it better. It's so good. So
That's gonna be heat.
Yeah, were you gonna say
Yeah,
something, Nick?
shit.
I was just saying the same shit happened to me
Tuesday, right? Yeah.
in Vegas to pick fucking Joe up, dude. He was streaming from his phone, and we were trying to pick
That
him
was a good
up, and his
stream,
phone
dude.
was his only means of communication. And anytime he answered a text, his stream would fucking die. I was like, dude, this is like, we can't talk to him. We have to talk to him in the chat, and he doesn't even know. Like he's,
Now
he's
we have
reading
backpacks.
everyone
We've
else's.
evolved.
Look,
Yeah,
can
but
I
I
be
think
mean for a
upgrades
second?
today.
Sick.
I need to be mean
Uh-huh.
for a second. Look,
Yeah, what do you mean?
everybody loves the Prison Joe streams and the vlogs and everything. Like all the viewers love them, but I have to just let all the viewers know that we secretly hate them a little bit. You know, as much as I do love them, I would love to have one singular face-to-face conversation with Prison Joe at an event. Just one.
She's hit
listen,
the
you
diva
didn't show up
time.
that many times. The
I
last
said-
time you
That's
showed up,
true.
I
There
was
were
not
many
streaming.
face-to-face opportunities.
Yeah, well, the last time you showed up, I wasn't live. So on the
Yeah,
last
true.
one.
I'm just joshing, but you know what I mean. I do love that you're always live, but I also am like every time I see you, I'm like, are you live? Even if you don't have like a phone or a camera on you, I'm like, are you live?
Live?
Are you
I
live
talk
right
to you
now?
about
it.
Can I say
recording this.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe can't be saying that shit on stream. You know, she'll be fucking crucified.
It's true.
Nah.
Yeah, I had to ask if you were streaming a couple times before I like talked to you because you had the backpack on.
Oh,
I just wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
man, listen, I wanted to get my money's worth. It was, and actually, it was a lot of fun too. That kind
Yeah,
of like added to
those
my
streams were
experience.
good.
It was a
And
good
that
time.
backpack is sick.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was on the
that's-
same vibe. I was like, "Who's he talking to for content right now?" Like, I was like, "This is con." I was happy. I was like, "This is content." Like, whoever he's talking to is.
I
it's
did witness
gas.
you get hooed by Bodhi live. That was that
I
numbs
love
the pain
that
of
was
moments of the
being hooed
entire
by
live
Woods.
stream.
It
You
numbed
did.
the pain.
And then
Oh,
proceeded
God,
to talk shit about fucking me, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I just
Fuck
want,
you,
I dude,
bro.
I was literally like, I barely
So
remember.
nervous to meet you. He's outside.
I was literally live with, I don't even know, like a lot of viewers, and I went up to Bodhi and just shook his hand and hugged him, and he was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "God damn it!" I was like, "Prison Joe." He's like, "Ah." And then he looks at Tasty and he goes, "How many carrots are in that chain?" And I just immediately go, "It's fake! It's a fake chain! It's fake! It's fucking fake!" It was, yeah, that was quite an experience.
Did he at least? So he knew who Prison Joe was, though.
Yeah, he knew who I was when I told him my name. He's never been in my stream before. He's never
Yeah.
been. He's just seen my name because he modded me in his stream that time after he banned Qneeks. But we did get Qneeks mod back.
Yeah,
we got.
Oh, did we?
Qneeks mod back in the Bodhi
Dude,
live.
that was the
stream.
first conversation I had with Bodhi. I was just like, "Oh yeah,
like,
that
guy,
he
he used to be a you used to be a mod in Bodhi's chat, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Not in front of like, please, not right now." I
It's
was like,
being
"Don't do this."
look, I was like scared of like I was like, oh my god, it's Bodhi. Like, how do I have a conversation? I'm like, Qneeks, Bodhi mod. And it's like, dude, that was
like,
at the
no,
beginning
no.
of TwitchCon. I think towards the end of it, I was more comfortable, having a conversation. But at the beginning, I was like, oh my god, just
He's super
Bodhi
normal,
mod.
and I
Yeah,
knew that,
he's
and that's
very
why
humble.
when as soon as I met him, I told him I was like, "Did you meet Qneeks yet?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Man, he was really nervous to meet you." I was like, "He's just a really big fan," and he's like, "No, I'm a normal guy, man. I know, but like it's different for him."
Yeah, from that,
Big deal.
and I'm not trying to skip days
Oh
here,
my
but also
God.
Joe, every time he knew that I smoked weed throughout the weekend, he would come up to me while live and be like, "You're paranoid right now. You're acting really paranoid and sketched out." And I'm like, "This is not funny." I was like, "This isn't funny because I don't know if I actually am. Like, I might be acting paranoid. I don't fucking know. I'm high." But
looking at me like, "What the f-" He fucking looking at me.
it was good though. It was good content. I was just like, "Damn, bro, Joe, get off my dick, bro." I was freaking out. I was like, "Am I acting paranoid?" He literally made me question that shit. I was like, "This is crazy. I can't believe you." But it's all
Okay, I
good.
gotta skip forward too because my favorite thing about the whole Bodhi Qneeks situation was so after you told Bodhi that Qneeks is a huge fan, he's so nervous to meet you. I was at TwitchCon with Nick and Bodhi had his meet and greet and we went up because we like thought it was like cute and funny. And Nick goes up to him and he's like, "I know Prison Joe said I'm a huge fan, but like I promise like it's not weird like that. Anyways, will you sign my badge?" It's so good. It's so
Yeah, show it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
It's like he didn't even take a breath before he asked him to sign his badge.
Yeah, bitch. He signed pug and shit. He signed pug and shit. I was like, you know what? If he's
No, it
signing
wasn't
pug and
weird.
shit,
It was just hilarious that you said
Yeah,
it
it was
immediately
good.
after being like, "I'm not that big of a fan. Like, it's cool. It's cool."
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
I
I-
don't like
no.
you that much. It's not weird or anything, but please sign my belongings. I would like your signature.
Nick was
might
mad
sign
at
my
me when I
forehead.
told him.
That's
He's
so
like, "You did not tell him
embarrassing."
that. You did not say that to him. You did not do.
I thought he
Joe,
was
I
tr-
swear, Joe, I fucking kill you, but you did not tell him that. I was like,
yeah, I thought you really were trolling. I was like, I couldn't tell. I was not able to gauge it. My
Oh my
social like
God.
I was there. He did
perception
say
was
that.
down. God damn, that's fucked up, bro. It's all good. I got my mod back.
Yeah.
My
Alright, dude,
parasocial life.
Wait,
returned.
wait.
I got Hood live.
Is
so, you know.
is Bodhi mod still cool now that Cherry has it?
No, but I just want to literally the only reason. Listen, the only reason I want it is when people are gremlins in my chat, I get to ruin their experience in Bodhi's chat because if there's a streamer they watch that plays RuneScape, it probably is Bodhi, so they can suck my dick. That's the only reason I want it is just to fuck their lives
Awfully
off in his chat.
vindictive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I've been enjoying
fair.
Demon Time Qneeks. I don't know what it
It's
is.
my
Something-
favorite art.
Something
Oh,
strange,
yeah,
bro.
same.
Especially with the
Yeah,
kid
better
now.
than-
He's,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
better than
dude.
Partner
Quincy,
Arc, and it's better than Inferno Arc. Now it's Demon Time Arc. It's good.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He's been
dude.
talking some
I'm
shit.
talking-
Then.
Dude, I was.
Yeah.
I told the
You
story.
did start
it's-
a war.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
We'll get
god.
to-
Oh
we'll
my
get to that
god.
later.
Well,
We have
okay,
to-
let's
we're not even done with
let's be
day
let's be
one.
chronological. Let's
We're
go
not-
back.
we're
We
not
haven't even
day
gotten to
one.
TwitchCon. We're still on that fucking
we're
Tuesday.
literally-
Can we
Whatever,
please
I'm sorry,
fucking
I'm sorry.
move forward?
Prison
Jesus.
Joe.
Yeah, go back,
I'm
go back.
sorry. I'll show
What
that,
happened?
Joe.
Yeah, no. What happened Tuesday?
So I picked up PJ from the airport. It was super calm. We went to In-N-Out, fucking had a burger. Then I dropped him out at his hotel. And
The wrong
left
hotel.
yeah, the wrong hotel, which you left your gun at or something like
No,
that.
not that one. I left the gun at the right hotel.
Oh no, you're right. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trolling.
You
me, that's right.
packing? Just like, yo, hey, what up?
No, it was a
That's
lock. It was a
snack
locked
counter.
case. I left it on the counter when I went in, and then they woke up and like, "Hey, is this yours?" I was like, "Yeah, I might need that. Thanks."
Hey, is this yours? Yeah, but Wednesday, Krylax flew in, and or no, Tuesday. Wait, did you fly in Monday?
Seth flew in Monday, yeah.
Seth
Yeah,
flew in
Monday
Monday
night.
night.
He probably
I
just
flew in
Tuesday.
Tuesday with
Yeah,
Annie, and then
yeah.
Krylax flew in Tuesday as well after we ate dinner.
And then
Yeah.
Nick flew in Wednesday right before the flight.
Which was sketchy, bro. That was a
Yeah, I
sketchy
was so scared you were gonna
I
get
was
delayed.
so no, I was dude. I had so much
I was
travel
so
anxiety
scared.
that day. I was like, dude, if one of these flights is late or something breaks before we take off, like I was literally in my seat, like nothing is gonna break. We're gonna take off, and they're not gonna stop the plane, and I'm not gonna miss the private jet, and everything's good.
Manifest.
I showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
sounds
Tuesday was
good.
pretty fun too. Like we didn't do that much on
Tuesday
Tuesday.
was
It was
so
kind of
cool.
That
We
Tuesday
kinda
you guys
worked
went out to
We
dinner,
worked
right?
out.
yeah, we did that
Basically worked
workout
out.
stream, which was a good time, and then we had a spectacular dinner, like a very good dinner, honestly.
It
and a
was there. It
fantastic
was you,
live
all
stream.
you guys, right? It was Seth, Tasty,
Olive.
Everyone who's on the jet, except for
I like
Uniques, and then Krylax got
Krylax.
in like later that night. He met up with us
So
after
the person
dinner.
we're missing
That-
there is Olive. Olive was the
Olive,
yeah. Olive
Yeah,
was with
Olive.
us at the
and
dinner.
Olive and Annie, right?
Yeah,
Olive and
Olive and Annie were at the
Olive and
dinner
Annie were
with
there.
me, Seth, and Max.
So there,
I
there were
remember-
5 people. Yeah.
I was sitting at my PC, like watching it, because Seth was streaming that, and like that was legitimately. I was sitting in my chair, just like getting so excited. I was like, "Holy fuck! I'm gonna meet these guys in 24 hours. I'm gonna hang out with these guys, and that's gonna start the most fucking degenerate week of this month." I'm just sitting, literally, I remember coming out the shower, seeing Prison Joe go live. I'm sitting in my chair, butt ass naked, because I like to air dry, and I
Nice.
see, and I'm just fucking typing and chatting away while you guys are having dinner, just like, oh man, I can't wait to see you guys.
And thus it was, bro. It was the most degenerate week of my life.
Yeah, that dinner table was perfect too. I just literally set that camera down and like I didn't even think we were live. Like besides I'm sure everybody was kind of like wary of any TOS stuff maybe, but like besides that, like we literally just like we said pretty much anything we would say normally, just sitting there
Yeah.
talking, just with the camera on, and it was just and the waiter we had the most W waiter of all time. When he brings out the cream pie, and I was like, damn, that should be on Pornhub. And he said, well, you did order the cream pie. fucking
Face.
yeah.
Yeah,
The waiter
no,
was insane.
that restaurant's pretty cool. They're fairly like nouveau chic. They're like a nice steakhouse, but they're not like stiffy, you know, or stuffy. Not stiffy. That's the wrong word.
It was very modern. It was nice. It was good.
Stiffies and cream pies, holy.
Stiffies
Yeah.
and cream pies. Yeah,
Sheesh.
And then we go into Wednesday,
the day.
where we chartered a private jet to San Diego, which was definitely worth it. Actually, I didn't think it would be worth it. To be honest, I didn't think it would be, but it was.
I had
I just
such
wanted
low
the experience.
expectations. Yeah, I
I
had such
just
low
wanted the
expectations.
experience,
Yeah.
but it turned out to be like one of the highlights. It was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah, it was sick.
And it was
after
nice
I found
it was
the
like a quick
alcohol.
flight.
After I found the alcohol.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
there was like a
that-
shift.
Yeah, that
no.
really kind of.
You're welcome.
No,
My
there
nose.
definitely was a change. Yeah, like
Sniffed
I
it
would
out.
say the point where Joe sniffed out the alcohol, I was like, okay, we're riding
Yeah.
on this bitch now. I was like, this is sick. This is
Yeah,
sick.
if there was no alcohol, it would have been like an okay experience, but not worth repeating. But when you found the alcohol, shit took off, literally.
I pulled up in that
metaphorically.
drawer and like I thought I've like hit the fucking jackpot. There's just tons of alcohol, and I was like,
There was a
He
lot
thought
of
he was-
alcohol in the
The
plane.
pilot thought he was getting away with that. He's like, yeah, they ain't gonna find
I
it.
looked
They
at
ain't
the
gonna
boss,
find
I
it.
It
said, "Hey,
was
boss."
sick, though.
I was like, is this complimentary? He said, he looked at me for a second. He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, you fucked up. Started throwing them back. And then we ripped the cooler open, and then we found food. It just all like,
Yeah, it kind of unfurled. Dude, we were having such a good time that our pilot literally looked back and he's like, damn, you guys are having such a good time right now. Do you mind if I take a selfie?
White's
Just, like
flying the
pulls
plane.
out his phone and like takes a selfie of all of us in the cabin, like having a good time, bro.
Your pilot did that, bro? Hold
Yeah.
on.
pilot, yeah.
It was so
He just
crazy
thinks
when he
like,
did
wow.
that. And like you could see out through the window like of like where the plane was flying. And so I'm just like
The
looking.
cockpit,
We're
yeah.
just like, yeah, we're like just like staring at this like 20,000 foot cloud that we're going into. Like, you know, it's like ominously off in the distance, and this guy's just taking a selfie. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, this isn't real.
It's definitely a risk because like he's the only pilot. Like if he's out, bro, T Papa's landing the
No,
plane.
we're
I'm
fucked.
Like, who we picked to land the
T-Papa's
plane?
Oh,
landing
me.
the plane.
I already
I'd
sat.
say
Yeah,
T-Papa
I was
land the
ready
plane.
to land the plane. I really was. I was thinking about it. I saw that
Hey,
TikTok.
What are you guys
yeah.
worried about if he looks away for a second? What do you think he's gonna do? Run into another
I
plane?
think they mean if he has like a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
It's
enough.
like, you guys read that book, like Hatchet or
Hatchet.
some shit when you were a kid? Yeah. It's like,
Mhm.
You guys ever seen Airplane?
The movie, like the
No.
comedy,
Yeah. Really?
the classic
never
comedy.
seen
That's
Airplane?
a great movie.
No.
You gotta watch
1980s
that.
classic
That
film.
shocks me.
Oh, really?
Who's the
I'll look
main
it up.
actor in the
Yeah.
movie?
Mel Gibson.
Jackie Chan.
Yes.
Mel Gibson? I haven't seen it.
That's a joke. That's not. I don't know the fuck it is.
Starring
It's-
Jackie Chan and Mel Gibson.
It's
Yeah, Mel
Leslie
Gibson's
Nielsen.
funny. Leslie Nielsen. That's
Yeah.
who it is.
Yeah.
Oh no. Haven't seen that.
Yeah, but the jet ride was a fucking massive W, and it was nice that it was only like an hour 15, because that was just enough time to like have as much fun and drink as much alcohol as you wanted without just being like uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah.
I was
My favorite
fucking,
part was-
dude. I was drunk when we landed. I was.
Oh
fucking
yeah, you're
drunk.
fucked up, bro. He
Yeah.
was fucking drinking Fireball and chasing it with M&Ms. This man was on.
That's what it was.
The Great American Challenge, baby. You know?
Bro, literally, I don't want to like jump to this analogy because I'm sure someone else is going to, but it really did just feel like I was like riding a school bus as like an adult. Like
Oh,
it was just like
that's
some.
what it was. It was the
It's
back
like
of the
Uber.
school
Cool
bus.
kids on the back of the bus.
Yeah, it was a little like field trip vibe. Like I was about to like be on the cross country bus to go to another city or some shit. It was sick. It was
Nick
so
drank
sick.
the Coors Light with me. He drank the beer with me.
shit.
I was so proud of the video. of
That
it.
is
I was like,
all. I literally
"Oh,
drank that, and I was like, that. All it took was one Coors, and I was like, I'm actually a little tipsy. This is kind of sad, but let's
Who
have
was
some
the
fun.
video of you discovering the alcohol where it, like pans
Crawling. I
down and
ripped
then
the door
up and you're
open.
just like so cheese and you're like, oh yeah.
I didn't know that was there.
Yep.
Like I said,
And we
my
landed.
favorite part was the descending when we were descending and we're like going through
through the
these
clouds.
clouds. It was just
Yeah.
all you could see was clouds and like the plane shaking and fucking all
Yeah.
start singing the Jurassic Park theme song. I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. We're gonna die. Bro.
I was like, we're dying. This is it.
I was like, we're about to die.
I was like, I'm dying as a cheese caper right here. This sucks.
Oh, bro, you're a cheese
That-
caper. Oh, dude,
that
there's
flight was
stories
pretty
about
fun
QBs
though.
coming
Like
up.
even the bouncy stuff, I thought that was a little fun.
It's a little adrenaline, you know. You're like, ooh, yeah, we might fucking die. This is, you know,
Yeah, I mean, I've
What's
had
crazy-
commercial flights worse than that, so I was
Oh,
like,
for
we're on the way
sure.
down. Like, we're going down even if we're in control or not. So we're going.
I was
the
gonna
same
ask you
direction,
guys,
know,
have
like,
you ever
we're
had a
fine.
commercial flight that landed and it took like a good bounce, like after you landed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there have
good
been
one
some
like that,
pilots who
yeah.
fucking like
Yeah.
that shit doesn't land. That shit be fucking like a basketball, just fucking bouncing up and down. You're like, what the fuck? How'd you get your license, bro?
I've had one that bounced like it was like at least a couple seconds, and you could tell everybody in the plane was like, "Holy fuck!" It was one of those like that's probably the worst one. It hit hard and bounced, and it was just like a few seconds, and everybody was like, "Pause, champ!" and then it fucking hit. Everyone was like, "Oh shit!" holy
Pause,
fuck."
champ.
Yeah, it was definitely everybody. You could see everybody's face, but that's probably the worst I've had.
Would you
Yeah.
guys do another jet to
That's
anywhere?
what, that's what I
after
wanted to talk because like I think if you don't have a
could be
bucket
convinced.
list, bro,
5-year plan.
it needs to be on a bucket list for everybody. I said like
I
just
can
what I
be
gotta
convinced.
say. Like, you need to do it in your
We
life.
need a bigger jet.
When
The
you
next
say
time we
I
do it,
can be
we're gonna get a bigger
convinced,
one.
that's like one of those like, yeah, it's
I'm not
happening.
I'm not gonna spearhead it, but if someone else is like, "Hey, I'm gonna organize everything," like throw in, I'll be like, "Yeah, all right, I'll come. I'll come." Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
We'll
Yeah.
reevaluate in a few years, you know.
So
Yeah.
TwitchCon is in Paris next year. You
I'm
guys
flying
in on a
first
jet?
class, bro. I'm sleeping.
Ooh, yeah, a privé jet to Paris.
Wait,
I looked
that's
it
not
up.
You
this
guys are
year?
going.
No, it's
Is it this year or
It's-
next year?
no,
It's
no,
next
it's
year.
2023. Yeah, because it's
23,
fucking
is that
October.
sure?
Wait,
This
is
where
that
it's gonna be at?
replacing?
It's not going to be in the
Is
United
that
States?
no? I think
No,
that's like
that's
an
European.
Amsterdam.
There's a European
That's
and a
a
North
European.
American one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the
I'll
Amsterdam
just go to the North,
for next
I'll go to the
year.
North American one. Unless there's a Runefest or something next year, I'll definitely go to that.
Seth
100%.
seems
I'll
like
do
the
that
guy who doesn't
100%.
have a
Fuck
passport.
Jagex.
Honestly, that guy's
do have
never
a
left the
passport.
country.
I do.
You've
I
never
just
left
feel like
the
Paris
country.
is such a strange place for TwitchCon. Like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
It's a shithole of a city, to be
I
fair.
just
Yeah,
feel like
everyone-
gamers are not
everyone
gonna
that-
like
yeah.
get in anywhere.
Yeah.
I went there when I
Alright,
was
The vibe
young.
is weird.
I mean, we
Look, okay,
if
look.
it's in Paris, we hitting up some Michy stars, you know?
Oh,
Like-
we're going to Guy Savoy, the 3-star one.
I
dude.
know, we
I've
are.
already talked to Bodie about it. I'm not
Is there
even
a cheese
kidding.
card there? 'Cause if their cheese card is
Oh,
there,
there's
I'll
a
come.
cheese card, bro.
There's a
I'll
cheese.
come
If there's a
I was
two-star
very
cheese
disappointed
card,
there was
there's a-
not a cheese card. That's the only thing
Dude,
disappointing
yeah.
about the place we went. There's no cheese
Like
card.
I've been to non-Michy stars that had cheese cards. I was upset that there was no cheese card at this
on
one,
the cheese
but
card. But
like
it's
we
all
were
right.
eating
just-
for over 6 hours at that point. So like,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think for Paris, let's just stay there for one night, do nice dinner, fuck around, whatever.
Yeah, right,
And then
bro.
just rent like a really nice villa off in like I don't know Bordeaux or some shit. Where the
Burgundy. Let's go to
somewhere
Burgundy.
nice in France. We just have like a mansion in the French fucking whatever
we
shit.
can go to Monaco.
That
Ooh,
too.
Monaco.
That would be the only place I'd want to.
How expensive do you think it is there? Do you know?
Oh, for a
Too
big
much.
place in Monaco, we can't
Too
afford
much.
that.
Monaco, no. Bordeaux, maybe
But I
though.
would like to dream.
Like we could probably afford some big villa in Bordeaux. That's just big farm
Oh yeah,
country.
countryside for sure.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a similar price to our like San Diego Airbnb. Like it probably wouldn't be too much more.
And we'd be like in the Napa Valley of France, which is that'd be like fucking
Do some
insane.
winery tours. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just say the
That'd be good.
fucking Napa Valley of France.
I just fucking did, bro. You know,
I understood the analogy.
Jesus.
Yeah, sadly I get that. I wish I didn't.
That's so American. I fucking love it. French people are literally rolling in their grave because you said that.
I don't give a
good.
fuck. You think I
Fuck
give
the
a fuck
French
about
people,
French
dude.
people, bro? Come on.
I'm gonna be so culturally insensitive when we go to France. I'm gonna be so awful to French people.
Bro, you're gonna
Because
go
they
into
were
the
born
Michelin star
wrong.
restaurant and be like, hey, can I get an omelette du fromage, please?
They're gonna
Omelette
hurt
du
you. You're gonna.
fromage?
You have no idea how rude they are. They're gonna really hurt your feelings.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
They're gonna
very
hurt
rude.
us
I've
more
been
than
to
we're gonna
France.
hurt them.
They're assholes. They suck.
just
That's why I'm
making sure.
returning the favor.
Okay, fair enough.
Valid.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I would go
Alright.
to that if we got a group to go to Paris. But yeah, I would do a Runefest for sure.
Yeah, I feel like Roomfest will be. Hopefully it happens. We'll see though. I guess we have plenty of time to. I would, when do you think they would announce that? It'd probably be like what, early next year if they were gonna do it.
Winter
Yeah.
2017, probably.
Man, I thought that
They-
joke.
Somebody was saying that there's not going to be another Rune Fest. Like people have been saying
You know,
that.
it just pops
No,
up on
no, no,
Twitter,
no.
but nobody fucking knows,
Well,
bro.
No.
The
Yeah,
guy,
J-Mods
the
have
guy that's
said-
in charge, yeah, said it would. There's a guy
one
that like works for
J-Mod.
Jagex that tweeted and said it was going to happen again for sure.
All right. Base has got to fucking represent and pull up.
Oh,
and just like we
hell
ran,
yeah.
we
Oh,
ran RuneScape TwitchCon. We're gonna fucking run RuneFest too. All right. Like,
Oh yeah.
The thing is, like, we're gonna be famous at RuneFest. Like, actually.
Oh hell yeah.
That'd be kind of
no
cool.
way, Tasty from YouTube. Is that you?
There were a couple tasty from YouTube.
You're right though.
There
We're
were
actually gonna be
the guy on the
famous for
escalator. The guy on the escalator on drugs was my favorite.
Yeah, the guy high on LSD. He literally turns
What
around and he's
happened?
like, "No way, you're tasty." And I was like, "Yeah." And he like turns back around. And then he like turns like 5 seconds later, he's like, "I'm really high on LSD." Or, like he pointed his name tag and it was like Brian on LSD. And I was like,
Where
"Oh,
was
is that
this?
just your name or like are you actually high?" And he like stares, he's like, "Both."
Chad.
Oh,
That's
dude,
a Chad.
that's sick as fuck. And then he turns
At
back
TwitchCon?
around.
Yeah, he was having a good time. He was at
Was
the
it the
VTuber
partner
party
party?
for sure. He was at the VTuber booth earlier, probably.
Yeah, I've never seen him on Twitch before, but like I've been looking out for the name, dude.
I was
What
there.
did we pick up from there? We said we landed the plane. What did we even do Wednesday?
This
I
is
don't really remember
this is day
Wednesday.
one.
We got
Wednesday,
the
like the
Sprinter van. We got
started.
that big van to the
That was a good
Airbnb.
call. That was a good call, by the way.
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah.
Nice.
And that was paid for.
I was gonna
Thank
say
you
that,
to the
that
other
wasn't a good
company,
call. That
man.
was a free call, bro. They owed us a fucking Sprinter van, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true,
But then we got to the Airbnb. We unlocked everything, and probably in like an hour, there were a bunch of people at our place, and we were drinking and debauchery,
I was
and
there.
then we just partied the first night.
Yeah. Well, we had
I think
we
you were the
we
first
went
people that
to.
came.
Yeah, Zoe was there.
so.
And that's when I was live, and she hugged me. She's like, "This motherfucker's live, I swear."
This motherfucker is alive.
I'm out. Joe's
I
live.
can see where she got the impression. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro literally
It was
wasted
there.
no dude, Joe wasted no time. We touched down on the
Not a
jet
second.
instantly live. Like no time
Dude, you
wasted.
Hell
gotta
yeah,
take
bro.
advantage, dude. There's like, dude,
is
I had the coolest
content.
clips of T Papa coming
No,
off the
facts.
plane.
Facts. No facts.
Yeah, he
was
looked
so
sick.
hard.
He looked sick.
Yeah, it was.
That's
yeah,
facts.
It was. I had to take advantage. Like
At the
that's,
time,
I
you're like,
respect it.
fuck this guy for filming, but like, looking
Deal
at
with
it
it.
from
you
a
will
viewer's
thank me. You're gonna
perspective,
thank me. You're gonna thank me
Bro,
when you see the
I'm
vlog.
team. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
team.
you.
I
Yeah.
want Prison Joe to be live 24/7. I'm the
Oh,
opposite.
me too.
There are
Me
some
too.
good clips.
I just miss
Just-
him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him though.
I
you know?
felt bad. I know. But that last night when we bonded, that was good. We had some good bonding
Yeah.
last night.
I think honestly there should just be like a dedicated day where you're like, okay, no, I'm not gonna go live. Maybe no one else should, or if somebody else wants to, I guess, like whatever.
Yeah.
But
That was every day. for me.
definitely,
Same.
yeah, same.
Sorry,
I go live
Tasty's
for
gonna
fucking
have
a
a
week.
backpack. Tasty will have a backpack for Tennessee. No worries.
Dude, I'm
shit.
considering buying because I want to copy QNX and do a subathon for my 2-year anniversary, and I'm gonna for sure gonna get a backpack for
Yeah,
that, so I
need
can
to.
like
Yep.
like walk around and like do
You'll
shit.
work
That's
out.
why I
You'll
got
work
it.
out.
Lapped at my computer
That's
all day,
huge.
dude. Like that's what would make it a hellscape for me is being trapped at my computer. Like if I can go do cooking streams, if I can go do gym streams, like that'd be sick.
Yeah, going outside is a big part of that. Probably lasting longer. You could probably go like 2
You're the
months. if you
pioneer,
go
though.
outside.
You kind of, you felt it out for the boys.
Yeah. No, I'm doing subathon in like a
You
week.
suffered,
I'm
so we don't have to. I
terrified.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I suffered for
10
like
minutes of sub, QNX. I still can't.
That was
fucking
so
believe that.
I'm
was
gonna
stupid.
do 6. Do you think that's too many or too little?
I'm gonna do
I think that's
2 minutes a sub, so I don't have to be live for a month.
I know, but a
Yeah,
live for a month's like the
I'd knock
goal.
that down probably.
No,
Just do
honestly,
5.
I mean,
T-Papa.
No,
maybe-
but
I mean-
6 a 5-pack is 30 minutes. That's why it's all
That's
rounded.
okay.
You know what I mean?
and honestly, Papa,
5
that
to
is
5 back
enough.
25 minutes.
Listen, So the reason I did the 10 minutes a sub thing, because I was like, okay, this is crazy enough that people are going to want to give me a shit ton of subs. Like that is
know.
why
I'm
I
not
purely.
gonna lie, bro. Me and like I would have kept you live. Like it was too easy.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's too easy. So I was like, you know,
Yeah.
this is good because it's gonna work, and I'm just gonna push my limits and find
Oh,
out how
man.
bad it is. And so,
I think it
but I
backfired
do.
in the
I
end
was
though because people
prepared.
wanted you to sleep. Like people felt bad for you at the end.
Qnix, you were crazy with it. Like you were like trying to sleep less and like just game, and you started out with a 24-hour like.
I did. I didn't
You were
sleep for the first like
insane,
22,
bro.
20.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
no.
Cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. And then I slept for like.
because I know how you feel after a 24-hour stream. I know very well. Like it fucks your whole. It fucks everything up. Like for the whole week, it's
Yeah,
just fucked.
you
up.
have to recover for a while. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
that was a
tough.
bad idea. I was just feeling it though. I was feeling juiced. Everybody was like dropping raids. I was like, damn, I just want to stay up and have fun. But then I was like, yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. But I do think, honestly, Papa, you could do 6 minutes. That's like on the fence of crazy enough
Yeah.
that people are going to gift you a lot. And
That's
then
what
it's
I'm hoping.
also low enough that it might be able to end before you hit like 2 months or
I'd go
something.
with 5.
So.
I'm with Zoe. I'd say 5.
You know
5
that
might be
meme
okay.
of just like, you know, the dude just clawing his face off, like Qnix day 1 versus Qnix day like 10 was just that. There's a very clear
I
difference.
think that was part of, but also that part was the content he chose towards the end. Definitely didn't help me either. That was a bad choice.
Yeah, but my guy was doing solo Cox on day 14. I'm like, dude, no,
I'm doing
bro.
it, learning it. That's
Learn- yeah.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
You hate yourself.
I've said it before, but yeah, the learning solo Cox thing is what pushed me to end it. Like if I didn't have to learn solo Cox during that, I probably would have been live a lot longer. But I was just like, dude, these chatters that come in and flame me for sucking or try to give me tips that I already know, I'm like, ooh, I'm done. So I was like, okay, I'm capping it. I'm gonna let the timer run out. Sorry guys, appreciate the money. I'm done. So
Oh, by the way, just in case anyone is a newer viewer to the Based Squad, in case you don't know, Qnix did a subathon and he was live for how long?
it was like 12 or 13 days. It was almost 2
Almost
weeks.
2
It was,
weeks.
and
That's
that was
wild.
Yeah.
eating, sleeping. The only time I wasn't on camera was when I'd feed my cats and take a shower in the mornings, and I would play a YouTube video. But other than that, I was on camera. I would sleep like 6-7 hours, maybe. I don't think I'd ever get 8.
Mm-mm.
And then I would get up and instantly be like, and I didn't even play other games. I was planning on playing other games, and I just played RuneScape the whole time. I was like,
You
that
were
was
like
stupid.
Amaranth and you weren't even trapped. Kind of crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody was even holding me hostage. I was holding
Fucked up, but
myself
yeah,
hostage.
Like, not wrong.
Holy
Oh my
shit,
god,
bro.
I hate that. I hate
I was
that.
also
but
gonna
that's
say on
true.
QDX Bav, if you are new as well, he is now officially an Infernal Caper. We've not. Let's get a round of applause.
Oh,
You got
true. We haven't been on the cast
We've
since you got the
not-
cake.
Hell
we got the
yeah.
cake.
Yeah.
He's a caper.
Yeah.
There's
Finally,
only
dude.
one
Let's give him.
dirty
Give you a minute.
fucking.
Give you a minute to talk. Say what you need to say. Talk to the people about your cake.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm not gonna talk too much shit. Honestly, I'm just glad.
Talk your shit, please. Do it.
Dude, I talked my
Let
shit
your
after I
nuts
got my
drag.
cape, bro. I was in the
think you-
fucking zone. I was like, nobody can talk down to me. I'm fucking gaming. Anybody who said I wasn't is a bitch. I was fucking going ham. But no, honestly, now it's just like it's weird because I actually enjoy the game so much more, and I was like really afraid that like the Inferno arc ending would be like. I'm like, okay, I'm in my fall off arc. And I mean, there's still thoughts of that in the back of my head, like I'm in my fall off arc, but like I'm actually enjoying the game. Like I've been sitting at Motherload Mine, like every chance I get offline, just staring at my cape, like mining. And I'm like, this is fun. Like I don't know why this is fun, but it's fun. And so I've been having fun PVMing on stream and taking care of shit. And I have a different pep in my step. Like I definitely talk my shit now, and I'm way more confident in how I play, and even just in myself. Like nobody can disrespect me now. And if they want to, they can, but I'm not listening. So
Is there a certain
You
somebody
got a
in
whole
this
swagger.
call you want to say something to? Just somebody. I don't know.
Nah. It is funny to think though. There is only one cheese caper left in the call now. But I'm not talking my shit. I'm not.
Yeah.
Nah.
5. Oh, you're right. Oh.
Yeah, T-Pop is up next.
My
though. T-Pop is
cheesecake
up
is a
next. He's
business
gonna-
decision. You know, we gotta.
Yeah, no, he knows. T-Papa knows what it's like.
when
He's
it's
chilling.
when
dude.
it's time to
You
get that
need to get in
cake.
a mode that says business decision. It's just a fire cave. That'd be good.
I really want an Infernal okay, but you know, I gotta. The more patient I am, the better the yield will be. So I'm just waiting.
When you're milking partner, then you can go for the infernal.
That's
cape,
what I'm
honestly.
waiting
She's a great
for.
partner
That's
move.
the.
that's a good
I'm waiting for
call.
the
I like
partner
that.
push. So
That's what you need.
go.
Surely Super
Yeah.
King.
Congrats,
But
Nick.
honestly,
I'm very proud of you. You did it.
Yeah, nice job,
So,
Nick.
or
Dude,
thank
you
you,
spent
I
what?
appreciate
How
it.
long was it? How many months? How long was it grind?
So for my first death screenshot, because I went through all my death screenshots. Not went through all of them, but I collected them all from the folder in Runelight from when I died in the Inferno. And the first screenshot was 6/4 of 2022, and so it's been
4 months.
almost, I guess, over 4 months, 4.5 months, and some change. 220 deaths.
it was great content.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it
no.
was good,
What's
great
good,
content.
honestly, like the biggest takeaway for me now, though, is like it's nice because a lot of chatters stopped watching me because of the Inferno. Like a lot of good chatters, they would just go watch other people because they got tired of seeing that shit, and I don't blame them. But they're back now and they're happy I'm not doing that shit, and it's just like a breath of fresh air to be able to play the game and not have that like lingering over me. Because for a while, on some real shit, I really did think I wasn't gonna like. I believe, but I also was like, dude, this could just be a never-ending loop, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm glad it finally did. It was scary.
About goddamn time. Well, congratulations.
Good
You're now
shit.
officially not bad at the game.
We're all very proud of you.
You are part of the high level
my
community.
sweet son.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's definitely that thing with RuneScape. It's like the gym life, the benching 225 for the first time. I feel like that's like comparable to the Infernal Cave. It's like
Benching
the,
225
like
for the first
it's like the rite
Hell
of
yeah.
passage. It's like a rite of passage. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I spent my time. But yeah, I'm waiting for Papa to kill his hardcore, and then he can go on his art.
I'm excited
I'm
to start
ready.
something up. I've been trying to nudge everybody to do it. Like I would like to see who is it. I was trying to get Marza to do it. I feel like that'd be good. There's some people.
She would
Elisa
kill
hasn't
it.
done hers. Elisa could do it if she wants to do it. Like that.
Wait, what? She doesn't have a cape?
No.
Dude, does
There's
Hanner
definitely
have a
some
cape?
people. No, she doesn't either. She would be massive. bro.
That'd be an
Massive.
She does not
insane
want to
arc.
do the Inferno.
Business
wanna-
decision for her. Business decision for
I've
her.
talked to her a lot about it. She does not want to do the Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like so
The
many
chatters
people will
suck.
show up in her chat and just like keep well, milady, no, actually, you can off take the major and ranger.
yeah.
Step out
Yeah,
from the
I feel
middle
like-
tile.
She's gonna be
I
a
was so
definitely
Will and
surprised
alt
at how little
account.
that happened to me.
What,
Really?
getting
my
like
chat-
backseated?
I think they're just
Yeah, I
scared
felt
of
like my
you.
chat was like really good during Inferno. I thought it was going to be a horrible time, but it actually was like generally pleasant.
How
I think
dare
they're
you?
I was gonna
Show
ask
the
that.
tattoo.
Yeah,
Show the
what the
tattoo,
hell?
by the way. Pull the tattoo
Oh, the
out.
tattoo?
Oh, yeah,
They're
what
scared.
the-
They're scared. They don't want to
Oh
get
my
fucking. They don't want the
gosh.
gator fist. They're not
That
gonna get
Damn,
is
she
fisted
did
by
so
the
much
gator.
Toa, she got Zabak on her arm, bro.
Hey,
No,
yeah.
it
You
ain't no
already
Zabak,
forgot
she's a
about
Florida woman.
Mutadial?
Oh shit.
That's so
Damn.
bad.
That is
That is
a
a
good
really
tattoo.
well done tattoo.
Yeah, refer to the
Thank
YouTube
you.
video for that one, folks at home,
Yeah.
because
Spotify has the video too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does. It does. It does.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot
Spotify has
Spotify's
video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So does
Hey,
Spotify.
Spotify watchers, what's up? I didn't know you could see me.
We do have some Spotify watchers. Shout out if you watch the podcast on the Spotify.
Yo, shout out Spotify watchers.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
I was telling them it's pretty cool
Spotify.
that we have a podcast that concurrently between Spotify and YouTube is probably around 1,000 to 3,000 listeners per cast. So that's pretty cool, especially
not
for
bad.
Thanks for tuning in.
Speaking of big numbers, we can be monetized now, right? We might have brought this up earlier. We're getting like what 7 cents per video or something. We balling or what?
I didn't like
Really?
finish the
Huge.
monetization sign up for us, but like, yeah, we can't get
Bro,
monetized.
hurry out on 14 cents, bro. That's like a quarter of
Well,
a big
that's like a
chicken.
What's wrong with you?
And pay for the B&Bs, bro. It's like that's what I use it for. I think it's what we
We
agreed,
could
right?
go
We pay.
What if the Among Us video goes viral? What
Yeah,
then?
bro, come on.
And what if the YouTube partner program
Nah,
is
I'll
set
do
up
it
by
today.
then?
Don't worry. Okay, as you're
Okay,
listening to
that's
this, we're
what I fucking
monetized
thought.
now. I'm committed.
Okay.
W.
Bro, like we only need to make like 1,000 or 2,000 more casts to maybe pay for the Addison dinner. So please, we gotta start somewhere, man.
easy clap, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
I
okay.
was
So where did we
financially-
left? We leave off. We left off on
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
We all
Wednesday.
came in
Wednesday we
gauntlet.
landed. We have to know.
Airbnb.
We went to the store. We bought stuff, and Whale
it's
cooked
only
us
Wednesday.
We went to
carbonara.
Target.
Carbonara, that's right. We did carbonara.
Yeah,
That
Whale
was a whale
cooked
cooking night, dude.
carbonara. It was
Whale
so
and
good.
I
Cryball.
bought weed.
Yeah.
I went and got
Yes.
weed and came back.
It was so good too. Like I remember, I was like full. I'd eaten food, and Whale made that, and I was like, I'll try a little bit. Man, I ate like 2 plates. Like it was so good.
Yeah,
I
needed
remember-
that in my soul.
I remember showing up late, and I remember watching like Krylax and Whale just like literally shredding cheese and like hand doing a
knife.
bunch of shit. I was like,
Oh
that is
yeah,
so
we
much
didn't
effort,
have
bro.
a cheese grater, so they had to chop the cheese with knives, like if they were
Knife,
dicing
bro.
onions.
Hey, shout out to Krylax, one of the MVPs of the trip. Actually, Daddy vibes, like he did a lot. He helped a lot. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I might
Krylax
have, like,
dad
somebody
for
might have
sure.
died if it wasn't for Krylax. He was.
He
definitely
took
there
care
for
of
the
shit.
homies.
He took care of shit.
business,
Yeah.
bro. He was fucking.
I remember
shredding
Krylax
cheese with a knife.
specifically. He was at our B&B and he helped. I don't know if help is the right word. He cleaned a lot of shit the first couple of nights. I remember him just like fucking dad vibes, just making sure everything was good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
huge shout to Krylax.
Yeah, we had quite a few respectful guests actually at the Airbnb. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Everybody was cool.
What
You wanna
happened
talk about
Wednesday
kicking-
night? Like,
Damn it,
somebody
come on,
remind me what
buddy.
happened Wednesday night. 'Cause
I
I
mean,
was
It was like a
Wednesday.
kickback. It was like an actual kickback. It was like a
Yeah, no,
kickback
that was a
kickback.
pretty small night comparatively.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thursday
okay. I
was
remember
when
this
we
about
accidentally
Wednesday.
threw a
Thursday
party.
was
There,
Thursday was
Wednesday,
the third.
somebody was like, "Guys, everyone's at the Goldfish place. We gotta go." Was that Mario? That was that night.
Oh my god. Oh my
That was
god.
Wednesday.
Hey guys, everyone's going to the goldfish. Hey guys, there's goldfish. There's racing goldfish. Shut up! Fuck your goldfish.
This is great. Here we go. On three. 1, 2, 3, go.
Sorry.
How did you guys go?
seriously
I kind of,
unfun.
I was so confused by it.
No, I
No,
was
we didn't fucking
zooted as
go.
Oh,
fuck.
race a goldfish.
Dude,
respectfully.
In my brain,
I saw
thought
a Twitter video. I'll find it.
Yes,
I was
bro. They're
thinking
literally.
cracker. I was like, how the fuck did they race crackers? Like, what is that?
Yeah, dude. I know.
Yeah,
I
those
was
crackers
literally
be
me and-
racing.
Me and Mario kept like throughout the
Yeah,
night. There were multiple different hours that Mario would come over to me and be like, "Bro, you hear about them goldfish races?" And I'd be like, "What the fuck? What are you
Mario's so
talking
funny,
about?
bro.
Oh
He
my
said-
god!"
Bro, Mario come to me, go. He'd be like, "Joe, what about you to get the goldfish?" I was like, "Mario, I'm gonna punch you, bro." Shut
I was like,
up.
"Shut up!"
I'm
I was like, "I don't care if they're at the fucking goldfish races. We're partying. We're having a good
Literally,
time."
I
Just put the
remember
video.
PJ, or it was either PJ or Kinix came up to me. He's like, bro, fucking, you know, like Mario keeps talking about these fucking, like everyone talk about these goldfish races. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. 5 minutes
Okay.
later, Mario walks up to me. He's like, dude, they're racing
No,
goldfish.
one
at
of you
the
guys.
pool."
I think Seth goes. Mario's talked more about the goldfish races tonight than he did in the entire base podcast that he came on.
That's true.
That was the most recent cast we filmed too, though, the Mario one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Shout
Yeah,
out
That's
to
what we're
so,
picking up
yeah.
off of tonight.
Lame. I wish he would have
Holy,
stayed longer. He was amazing. He was
Yeah,
so
I
funny.
love
Yeah, he was super fun.
that was my first.
Oh, it was so fucking
Yeah.
good. Sorry. When we were at the Airbnb, Mario was talking about how he had to leave before Saturday night, and Lopsy was talking to him, and Mario was like, "Do you guys think like Saturday night is gonna be like really big, or is it like not that big of a deal?" And Lopsy was like, "Oh no, like Saturday night we're probably all just gonna be tired. Like we're probably gonna chill. It's gonna be really relaxed." And Hamzy comes up and goes, "Saturday night is gonna be fucking lit. We are gonna get fucking crazy. It's gonna be the biggest party you've ever seen." It was so
No,
fucking good.
no.
we have so much shit to say about Hamzy. I love Hamzy. Like, okay, we're gonna have to go through the
menace.
days, and we're also having to go through individual people, like from TwitchCon. Just,
think that's
there's
true,
stories
yeah.
about
Hamzy
everybody.
needs like a star, like a spotlight, because
Dude,
Fuck,
Hamzy is a
insane,
god. We
yeah, he's
could
real
just jerk off Hamzy right now if we want, or he could come on
And-
next
well,
time and tell us
he'll
all
come
about
up
it.
as we go through it because he's a key player in a lot of these days.
He
Yeah, well,
truly,
it's one of the
truly is.
things like we said, like Hamzy's the type of guy to get the beers that people are not drinking and just drink them, and he actually was doing that. he's literally
Yeah.
like,
That's not even like
he's
that's-
insane.
that is not even the like close to the most degenerate shit that Hamzy does. Like that's just like baseline Hamzy. Like yeah,
it's
okay, he'll do that.
Yeah, right. Like someone didn't finish. It's like a quarter of a beer backwash. He's like, oh, I don't want to waste it, and he drinks it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
He's just doing that, dude, putting fucking chemicals in his body all day. He goes to bed at 5 in the morning and shows back up at our Airbnb at 9 with an open Bud Light. Just like, hey guys, totally fine. And it pissed, dude, it pissed
That
me
was
off.
one thing
like,
I
how are
remember,
you
He's
doing
like,
this?
invincible.
How are
The
you
first,
doing this?
I think it was Wednesday. He came, like they all came over to like chill, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we've just been smoking like so much weed. Like we've smoked like I don't know how much. It was just insane how much he was talking about them smoking over at their place, and I was like, this is so funny. I was like, we're all just chilling. He's high as fuck. This is so cool. It was
He's
so
Ted
tight.
Cruz. He has no soul. I mean, you can't kill him. He's in charge.
I asked him, I was
unbeatable.
like, how the fuck do you do it? Like, how do you keep going? He's like, bro, I just drink a lot of water. And I was like, fuck you. That's not how it works. Like, you can't just do that. Like,
That's like the Big Jack bodybuilder who's like clearly on steroids. Like, how did you get so big? It's the 4 meals a day. Vegetables. Like that's
there's gotta
definitely
be something
Hamzy.
he's hiding from us, bro. There's gotta be steroids for Hamzy, bro. Like, I just don't believe it, dude. I don't.
Every
believe it.
single morning.
Do you think? Hold up. What if there's 2 Hamzys and they just swap days? Like,
Doppelganger.
that's the
Hamzy?
only thing that makes sense.
What if it's like that movie, The Prestige, where like there's a fucking new one new Hamzy every single day that comes out?
I'll tell you, when
That
he
would
was
make a
missing
lot more
one
sense.
night, he
Yeah.
was doing some weird shit up on our little demons, like whatever symbol that was up on that concrete.
the
slab.
Akka-
Oh, the Akka
Yeah,
platform?
he could be using that for some type
Yeah.
of teleportation, possibly. Who knows?
Believe it.
So
Yeah.
Just
But
every
yeah.
single morning we would cut, like everybody would be dead in the morning, everybody, because every single night we stayed up till fucking 5-6 a.m. fucking around, and every day or every Hamzy would always come around wait fresh as a fucking button, like showing up at like 10-11, just like, hey guys, what are you doing today? Just like open Bud Light, pounding that shit back,
Always
goes
the
to the
Bud
kitchen, pours, like he literally, I remember this, he was doing shots of vodka at like 10 or 11 a.m. while I'm on the couch just like about to die. I'm just like, please don't do that, that's gross. And he's just like, what, I'm trying to catch up, try to get the day started. And I'm like,
Oh
bro,
my
stop
God.
it. Stop it.
he's insane. He really is.
Yeah, he's a monster. So wait, Wednesday was the goldfish night. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
the
the
Thursday.
Wednesday was the actual
did not
kickback,
go
even though
there.
like the
Yeah.
it wasn't even
It was
really a
very
kickback. We still went pretty hard for a
We went a
Wednesday.
little-
Thursday was the
hard.
accidental party. I didn't think we were
Thursday
gonna
was
have
the
that many
accidental
people.
part. What I say?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Saturday night, Thursday night party.
Yeah, there was like at least 50 people at our Airbnb. Like there was a lot of people there.
That was when I knew the based B&B was gonna be the spot. I was like, because
Yeah.
somebody brought up, they were
I
like,
knew it when we booked
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
okay, facts. Good for you guys. I wasn't there. But somebody came up and was like, yeah, man, there's going to be some pretty crazy parties within like the RuneScape community. And I was like, yeah, do you think this will be like one of the places? And someone was like, nah, there's a lot of other places. And I was like, no, this is going to be the
Who the fuck was talking?
I don't
shit?
remember.
We'll go beat
I
their
don't
ass
remember.
right now.
Who said
I
that?
don't remember. I was talking to someone. I was like, no, this is the
chatter,
spot.
bro.
Y'all tripping.
Dude, well,
But
Dude, I
it was
remember
gas.
looking around on Thursday night and like this Airbnb is in my name and I knew 20% of the people at the Airbnb and I was like, we're gonna have to be really fucking strict on Saturday because I don't want this happening again, bro. Like
Yeah.
I do not want this.
I
happening
looked
again.
around
Like,
and I said, well, this has gone bad. I'm going live.
Yeah.
it was
what
really
I
good,
did.
yeah. That was the night,
Yeah.
yeah. We met Bodie and Jesse. They
Bad
came through.
ratio that
was,
night, though. Bad ratio.
That was a bad
That was
ratio.
definitely bad.
I mean, it's
Poor
still great for
ratio.
RuneScape section,
was a
bro.
good
Great
party,
RuneScape
though.
ratio.
Yeah, it was so
Monday
fun.
was a
Like, I had good
ridiculous
time.
ratio. I just have to say,
I will
Monday there were
say,
a lot of women.
Of
Oh,
all the
Monday?
streams I
Yeah,
did,
Monday
that
we
was
kicked ass.
insane.
Yeah,
it was good.
Monday was there
Oh,
more
yeah.
women than men? Like I don't know,
Nearly
maybe.
50.
There might have
Yeah.
been, yeah.
Monday was
Incredible.
kick ass. We're really cool.
If I wasn't doing all those fucking alcoholic things, I would have not been able to like function at that social event. Too many women, bro.
Yeah.
the Thursday party, I would say, of all the like things I streamed, like that's probably like I actually like streamed that entire party. It's like at the full stream of that party, and it was actually like insane. There were about at one point we had almost 700 viewers watching that party, just 700 people because for whatever reason we jumped up to like almost 200 or 300 off the rip just because everybody was there. And then I think it was a cold one rated me with like 400 people and like shot us up like 800 people, and most of those people, it was pretty insane. Like that was actually like we had an actual viewing party for the party. That was pretty crazy. And like I was in it. I even broke some glass too. Like that's a great clip. Or that I would like turn with the backpack. I knocked off one of those huge wine glasses and it just fucking
Oh yeah.
everybody
We
looked at
crossed
me.
I
off-
remember hearing
I
that.
completely just ignored it and
Yeah.
grabbed a beer, and I was like, "What the fuck happened, dude? That's crazy!" And it's
Everybody at the party turned around and was just like, "What the fuck just happened?" And Seth was just like playing it off, like, "Oh no, what? Oh my god, the ghost
What
in
was
here."
that? What was
Who
that?
did that?
Here's the thing. Shout out to the. I don't know. You guys are like the fucking Olympic curling team. Like that glass was gone.
That was
I helped.
Mars's, bro. I
I
got
helped.
the broom,
I helped
and
too.
Mars's boyfriend, I swear, just took it all away. But
Dude, it
Cutie
was
helped.
helped.
crazy.
Help a
I was
lot.
like, "What happened?" It was like, "It's gone." They're like, "They cleaned it." I was like, "Okay, well,
Yeah,
fuck,
no,
I'm
they
gonna
cleaned that
break
instantly. It
bullshit."
was sick.
That's how you know you're with good people, though, because we did
Yeah.
clean that shit up quick. Oh, people didn't give a fuck;
Yep.
they would have just left it. So
I
we
was-
did have a good group of people.
I was
for
so
that.
stressed during the Saturday party. I think I had more fun of a time
Bro.
on Thursday.
Me, dude, my blood pressure was literally through the
Oh.
roof on
Saturday was a
Saturday.
lot.
Yes, that was a
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, hold on, wait, let's,
Okay,
let's,
my
let's-
bad, my
let's
bad,
wrap
my
up
bad,
Wednesday,
my bad.
Thursday
Hold
first.
on.
First, okay, in these 2
I'm really
days,
stressed thinking about it.
in these 2 days, we met a bunch of people. Who are some of the new people that we all met? They're all a bunch of like RuneScape people. Like I'm
Idol,
like, I'm
shut the fuck out to Idol, dude. Idol's
Idol,
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Idol's
Yeah.
real.
Idol.
I got to see
We
him in
met
person.
Idol
that
for
was
the first
sick.
time.
Yes.
No.
How he talks
Because
to
most we don't get to like hang out with Idol very much because he's one of those like morning streamers, unlike
Yeah.
us fucking degenerates. So it's cringe.
Yeah.
Get a life. Stay up at 3 a.m. like us, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Anyways.
full time too. It's kind of
I mean-
impressive that he keeps that schedule.
Yeah,
We didn't
But
see
he
him
was-
that night, but we met Nine Rain. That was
that was Saturday. We met him Saturday.
yeah.
Just as beautiful in person.
I
very
just want to
cool.
say about Idol, the first thing everybody said when we met him was like, Idol. Nobody expected Idol to be as tall as he was. We all
Yeah,
walked
he
up.
was-
He's kind of a giraffe
huge.
situation for sure. Yeah,
He's a
big-
tall dude.
large
Like,
time.
somebody was like, dude, Idol. Like everybody just thought you were 5'9", bro. You just have such 5'9" energy, bro.
So fucked up, dude. I'd be
I was
so
like,
mad. if I
It's
was-
it's you know what? It's fucked up, but it is true. I'm sorry. Like he does that. It is. No, you know,
Oh,
you all of you
100%.
know.
I completely
And
agree.
Thank you.
Completely agree.
I'm not trying to talk
It's-
I
shit. I
literally
love
told
Idol.
him that to his face.
And-
That's a good take.
Based
has beef right
now. QNeeks versus Idol.
No, it ain't like that. It ain't like
Reach
that.
up and punch
Go
him,
ahead.
bro.
Idol doesn't have Infernal Cape. I don't think Qnix wins.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any.
That's
QNeeks,
true,
dude.
bro.
Demon Time QNeeks.
He's doing a wheel
We'll
account,
get to
you know.
Demon Time QNeeks, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Go. What were you gonna say, though, Zoe, about Idol?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, if people are that funny, stop, Siri. I'm not talking to you. If people are that funny, usually they're like, you know, it's because they're making up for something, right? But he's just funny and also like tall and handsome. But also, I wanted to say, I feel like the talk of the town was how tall Puggin was. Everybody was like beyond.
Oh my
shocked.
God, that guy was the
Yeah,
tallest guy.
Puggin
in
was
the
big.
whole
Fucking
group.
RuneScape dudes are so
looks so
big. It's
little
not
on
fair,
stream.
Yeah,
dude.
he
He's
does
like-
look small on
I
stream.
know.
Yeah,
He-
he,
I hate
like
to-
to see his head. Also, he
I
has
hate to-
beautiful. He has beautiful blue eyes. You can't
He's
see those
stunning.
on his stream. Why does he have the? Why is it? What the fuck
you
is that?
talking
Puggin.
Puggin.
Like out of his eyes.
Puggin.
I don't think
Oh,
he's trying to
yeah.
impress
He-
you,
Yeah,
honestly.
When I saw him, when I first saw him, I looked deep into his eyes and I was just like, I can't do this, bro. I'm about to fall in love right now. Like shit. Like
Dude,
I'm about to ask
a
this guy to
good-looking
duo
dude.
Cox with me for the next 3 months of my life. Holy fuck.
Cox with me.
yeah.
He's got the camera angle super low, so it makes him look.
He's in
short.
the exactly. I was gonna say, but he's in the same bracket with Idol. Like I think they just both give off short energy. But then
Idol's
you
a
meet Puggin,
giant
and you're
as well,
like,
bro. Idol's tall as fuck.
yeah, we were talking about that. It's just crazy. Yeah.
This is on the other end of that spectrum. The short that surprised me was Mick. I did not know Mick was that short. Like honestly, like when he pulled up on me on TwitchCon, like his back is so wide too. Like he's got a fucking
Nah,
like
he was
he's
taller
worked
than
in
I
his life, bro.
expected.
That man has worked his life. Like he's got
yeah.
the fucking like he is fucking stout. And like he showed up on me. I was like, oh shit! I thought he was about to hit me when I met him at TwitchCon. I was like, bro, chill out.
Mick is
You just called him stout.
Mick is
bro?
a
Oh my
Filipino
fucking
man.
God.
Mo. We
Yeah,
all know, like Filipino
was
men don't
impressed.
grow over 5'6". Like it is hard capped at 5'6". They don't go past
Hard
that.
cap.
Find
I love
one
Mick so much.
one Filipino
So
man
great.
who is over than that.
I enjoy talking to him so much. He's amazing. He's a really good
I
guy.
thought he was going to
Yeah.
be shorter as well because Crazy Kiddo was doing this thing where every time somebody would talk about Mick's height, Crazy Kiddo would like give a different height. And the height that I personally got for Mick was 5'2". So I thought he was going to be 5'2". Other people thought he was going to be 4'11".
Dude.
Other people thought he was going to be 5'3",
I thought he was like
you know.
5'9" or like 5'10". Like actually, that's what I thought.
How tall is he actually?
He's like 5'6".
5'6".
I didn't know he was real. Like he pulled up and I was like, holy shit, that's actually Mick. Like no way.
I know, it's really crazy.
Yeah, that's
He's
one of those
built.
people. Same with meeting like Jixie. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
Jixie's real.
Jixie
This
tall
is
as fuck.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jixie
well,
also
Jixie's
tall.
Dixie's
Jixie
amazing.
has such positive vibes coming from him. Like I don't know how to
I
explain.
know,
Just
dude.
the way
How
he
many
was
times
always
did Jixie say
smiling
he
and
loved
happy.
you?
He was just
Was it-
just such great positive energy. I loved it. I
Yeah,
loved
I want
it.
to
man.
sit down with like some burning incense and just like stare into his eyes. We just stare at each
Yes.
other.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, he-
That's
he
it. That's
vibes.
all we
He
gotta
told
do.
me multiple. Every time I talked to him, like most of the conversation was just him telling me he loved me. But I know I wasn't the only one. Like, how many times did he tell you guys? Okay, like, did he tell you
Twice.
he loves you?
He
Twice at
walked me
least.
home one night.
Man, I knew it.
Him and Lee Gandhi walked me back to my B&B one night. I don't know what night it was. I think it was
Damn.
Sunday night,
You are
maybe.
too cute and thick to walk home alone.
It was just sick. I was like,
Yeah,
you guys
true.
don't have to walk.
You didn't
me back
have an
to my
Inferno
place.
cave at that time, bro. They had to protect you, man.
You were
Yeah, dude.
defenseless.
Yes,
that's
and
true.
what's crazy is they both had like the same hoodie of my merch, and so they both wore it and walked me home. I was like, damn, I really do have like some sort of security shit. And I'm like,
got
these
a
are two
bodyguard,
cool
man.
ass people too. I was like, this just doesn't happen
That's
anywhere
actually
else.
so,
This is so
sick.
cool. Yeah.
JC went on his first ever roller coaster also. It was the sickest thing. I sat next to him.
Oh, it's awesome.
He was like, what?
the fuck?
He was
It was
bad
really
shit.
crazy.
You guys
It
went
was
to
very
like Cedar
cute.
Point or
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm. That's what
We
it
went to
is,
Knott's
yeah?
Berry Farm. Yeah. Can you imagine going on your first ever roller coaster at like 25 years old? That
would
sounds
be-
crazy.
Only
to me.
been on
That would be
two
so
roller
awesome,
coasters.
actually.
Yeah,
though.
I
You
never
know what it
went to
feels like.
amusement
You,
parks.
you know the
Ever?
idea,
Yeah.
right?
I'd be like nervous and scared, honestly, probably if I waited that
Like
long. But
you know what a roller coaster feels like, right, Max?
Vaguely. I haven't been on a roller coaster in like 15 years.
really,
The hell, we gotta go.
I never went to
Can we go to
amusement
Cedar
parks.
Point?
My parents never took me.
you want to
Based
Dollywood?
Ohio, please. Can we go to Cedar Point?
We can go to Cedar Point.
Based Ohio.
Ohio?
No,
Please.
I am not. I am
Ohio?
not going to Ohio.
Ohio?
Fuck Ohio.
Like a
Zoe,
zip
no,
line in
Zoe, I got
Switzerland,
you. I got
maybe?
you. In Tennessee, right next to where we're going to be at is Dollywood. They have plenty of roller coasters, and it's a really cool place. We're going to go to Dollywood.
Okay, but not the best roller coasters in the world, but that's fine.
Bro, just push Max off
That
a
is
cliff
true.
in
Zoe
Tennessee
do
and be like, yeah, figure it out from there.
I'll
Good
get a
Bodhi
fucking-
was
I'll get
talking
a
about how he wanted to
wingsuit.
go to Cedar Point really badly in one of his roller coaster tycoon videos.
You
So I'm
going to
just
pay for it?
Could happen.
If he
shit.
buys the jet, I'll come.
Bro, they
I'll have
literally
to
pay you
investigate the
fly,
missions.
pay you to fly into Ohio, bro.
I'll
They're
have
like,
to
please come visit
investigate
us. We
them.
need you.
There's got to be a Michigan, Ohio, right?
Cleveland is kind of lit.
Yeah, you get killed at the end of the dinner.
Cleveland's
Cleveland
not
is
so
the
bad.
reason. Cleveland's cool.
Yeah. So, all right, but we were just going through who else we met on those first couple nights and just trying to recollect. You guys mentioned Puggin. We met Puggin's girlfriend Andy as well. Well, Andy. Come on, man.
Oh no.
Ignoble.
What's the
Not me,
joke? What's the
bro.
joke?
Oh
I was
my
okay. So the
God.
joke that is, I was streaming IRL, and I was talking about Andy, and I was just
Exclamation mark
talking,
drama.
and I called her Puggin's girlfriend instead of Andy, and
Oh,
she
that's fucked
fucking
up.
heard it, and she came to
She's
me
a
at the zoo.
partner.
I know. She
Yeah,
came
she
to me
is.
at the zoo, and she said, "Hey, it's Puggin's girlfriend." I was like, "Man." I really didn't mean to, and I apologize to Pug because Puggin was not happy about it. I was like, "I'm sorry, dude. I really did. I wasn't trying to."
Man.
I was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
They were both
beat
very
them.
Sorry,
sweet. I
Andy,
think
if you're listening, I love you. I'm sorry.
that they're both really awesome people. Puggin was really nice. Andy was really nice. It was really cool to hang out and finally meet them in real life.
Yeah, I was definitely starstruck. I ran into them at the partner party, and I was like I hadn't said hi to anyone from RuneScape, and everybody was getting drinks and stuff, and I was like in line behind Puggin and Andy, and I didn't realize it was them until they turned around, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's Puggin. I was like, damn. I was like, oh my God, Puggin. And then Andy, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. This is just insane. I was like freaking out. I was fangirling. It was cool.
Yeah,
So-
partner party was
Thursday.
Was that Thursday?
Yeah, so, okay, I think Thursday there was a lot of things going on. Thursday was that party we had,
God.
but also
Yeah,
Thursday was a
some shit
partner
did
party as
happen.
well as the wedding, right?
Yeah,
Oh
fuck, it was.
yeah.
Let's hear
The
about the
wedding that
wedding.
Zoe went
Yeah,
to. and
Zoe,
a bunch of
tell
other
us about
people.
the
Zoe,
wedding.
What? How?
The
Whose
wed-
wedding? First of all, whose wedding was it? What was the
Right,
occasion?
Right.
Sorry.
The wedding was Alfie and Bastilla's wedding, and I think overall it was a good experience, but there were definitely ups and downs. So we all went on a party bus that Zulu had organized, and like in the beginning it was really fun. And then we realized that the AC wasn't working, and it was like a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah, it was far.
And we were going into the valley and stuff, so it started to get a little hot. And Bodhi was there, and he has his skin condition, so he was like getting especially irritable. And then we all kind of know about, if you know, you know about, D-Stat was on the aux the whole time, and he wouldn't let anybody else take over, and he was just playing like the most dog shit, like middle school dance music
Sorry to
ever.
interrupt you. Fuck him.
So we all started
I'm
getting
picturing like
kinda, like
"Yeah" by Usher
hot.
playing on repeat.
No, it literally was that. It was literally, but he wouldn't play a full song either. He would skip every song like a minute in. It was just so painful. But that was fine. So we get to the wedding, and the wedding was actually extremely fun. Yeah, Alfie and Basti are so fucking cute. Like, I feel like a lot of us, when we first heard that they were dating, because we knew like Basti's old stream personality, we were like, huh? That's kind of strange. But then when you see them together, like, they are so sweet. Their first dance, I have a video, but Alfie was like juggling and she's like twirling. It's like the cutest thing ever. After their kiss, after they say I do, when they kiss, she like boops him on the nose. It was so fucking sweet.
Aw.
But yeah, the only part that sucked was the bus ride back was even worse, because we all drank on the bus, so we were like kind of tired, and like there's just nothing that could save us from like the horrible music and the lack of air conditioning and the like,
Oh
you
my
guys
tired.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, same
But
bus.
overall, it was
No
very cool, and
AC.
it was sweet. It was sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Basti and Alfie are so nice. I met them at
They're
the beach
so
club.
great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they were just like immediately so sweet to me. And I was like, oh, you guys know who I am. Like, I love you guys. You're cute.
Yeah, they're just like really positive, lovely people. Big fans.
Nice. I didn't even meet Alfie, and he gave me the follow back on Twitter. That was a W. Throw that out there.
Damn.
Wait,
What
not
did
go
you
to
guys
the
do on
beach
Thursday?
club?
Yeah, you didn't go to the beach club.
All
Which-
of us-
Cocaine,
all of us
allegedly.
went to the
Sorry.
partner party, right? All
Yeah,
all-
the
all of
partner
us-
party.
Yeah, we went to the
Yeah,
partner
we
party.
had some
didn't
fun at the partner
Yeah,
party.
the partner party
It
was so much
sick.
fun. It was sick.
It was
We
sick.
met
Awesome, bro.
Amaranth.
Should I talk about? Do I talk about my
Oh,
experience? at the
dude,
partner
yes,
party?
Please do,
please
yeah.
tell
Yeah, wait, what happened to you
everything.
at the partner
Dude,
party?
you need
There's
to have
no
the most
fucking way she's
eventful.
listening.
He wasn't going to be doing the fucking.
She
he
is
was
not
gonna get
listening to
fucked.
this.
Yeah, no, tell
All right,
everything.
all right.
She's never gonna hear this, and this is the most
Okay.
eventful thing at like on Thursday.
Yeah,
by
probably
far.
of like at least for
I was
Thursday.
gassing
Yeah.
me so hard, bro. I was like,
all
Am I
right.
missing something?
You are.
I mean, no, you kind of know. You'll understand. So at the partner party, it was like a clash. It wasn't like a clash, but there were the PKers and the PVMers, and we all sat at like the same table. But at least
Got
because we're
along
all
great.
partnered, we're all cool. We're all sitting down, and 61M, Jason is his name, I believe. He comes up, and he brought a girl with him, and I was like, "Who's this girl?" And I look at her badge, and her badge says Nixie, and I. Being the internet gremlin I am, I know who she is because I just I don't know, I just watch clips and Reddit, and I'm just weird. I'm a parasocial Twitch viewer as much as I am a streamer, and I know who she is, and I'm like, hi, I smoked before I came. I was like, I don't even know if this is gonna be good, but she comes over while we're taking a picture, and I was like, I know you. I was like, I know your name, and I know you from these clips, and she's like, you do? And then she sits down beside me for the rest, probably an hour and a half, completely. I'm not trying to dick on 61M or
It's
anything,
Mr.
but
Steal Your
she,
Girl over here, bro.
she
Kunique
definitely
was, in
was.
love, bro.
Yeah,
I looked over, dude. His knees were bouncing, bro. It was
Yeah,
direct.
I was-
bro,
No,
Kunique's
listen.
going for it,
So
dude.
we had
danger.
a really good conversation. We were just talking about random stuff. She was literally, she's like, you're the first person I've met that hasn't just been able to compliment how I look, and then just awkwardly sit there. And I was like, oh, this is cool. We're genuinely having a conversation. We're just talking about whatever and shit. And so yeah, and then she added me on Discord and followed me on Twitter. And then we were gonna hang out and at a bar or something, but she told me her ex was at this bar, and we pulled up to the bar. She saw me outside, said, "What up? I'm gonna come find you. We're gonna sit together." And
She
then by
dap
the end
you
of the
up
night-
like that, bro? Wait, what?
No, not like that.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
Hey,
No, listen.
Oh my,
Come on.
oh my god.
Dude,
And
that's
then
what
by
you
the
made it
end
look
of
like, bro.
And by the end of the night, she was hugging on her ex and shit at that bar. And I was like, okay, well, this is blown. I was like, well, and she told me she had a boyfriend before she even left for the bar. So I was like, why is she hanging out with her ex? But the coolest part of all this is just the fact that I met an e-girl that has 300K on Twitch and got a follow back on Twitter. I don't care about the rest. It's cool. She came in my chat a couple nights
No,
ago,
the
said
cool
what
part
up.
is that
She
you
said,
sat with her for hours. That's sick.
yeah, and just actually had a real
No,
conversation.
I
yeah. It
literally
was
just
tight.
sat there
I'm
right
stuck a
next to him
follow
and
back.
eavesdropped because the conversation was so good. It was excellent.
They were into it. For
Yeah,
real.
Yes,
was-
Papa was glued to his seat in front of me, just sitting there. I was
Yeah,
like, this is so funny.
Kunique's really
I was worried
out
about
here,
your
bro.
safety.
Talking to some
You
chick who's,
better.
you know?
Yeah.
I was literally sitting with the PKers. They're trying to convince me to take a RuneStake sponsorship, bro. I would have rather.
I heard that. It
I'm
sounded like
dead.
a used car dealership over there, bro. It was fucking insane.
Yeah. It's
Hey, yo, how much money you think you're gonna make? I'm like, oh, yo, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, and she also said I was the first person that noticed her. She's like, you're the only person that's noticed me. I was like, that's crazy, because trust me, there are clips of her on YouTube with millions of views. So I was just like, this is so crazy. I'm just sitting with a fucking, they're normal humans, man. It's crazy. You never think about it. I'm like,
Yeah, Andy and
she's a
Tuggin
human.
thought you were about to get in there. They're excited.
Yes, bro.
for you.
Andy was riding, dude. Andy was riding.
gassing
She's
you
like,
up.
so what'd she send you on Discord? Andy was trying to help me out. She was like, is she pulling up? I was like, damn, I wish she would have pulled up. But
Do you know her do you know the lore behind her? Because I got a little bit of lore after TwitchCon. Her boyfriend, who she's currently dating, not the ex that she made out with at the bar, is that one guy on YouTube who takes clips of e-girls.
Nimbo.
That's her boyfriend. And it's
Yeah,
a
she
weird...
told me about that. It was definitely a planned stint for her to get clout. She knew saying weird horny shit would get millions of views, and especially if some other guy was posting them, it would look completely different than her doing it. It's so smart. It's so smart.
She's
Hopefully it's
so
not an Amaranth
calculated.
situation.
I don't trust her. I'm gonna say it.
She
No,
asked me
I
to
know.
sit on her
She's-
lap, and she said, "But don't get a boner." And I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Who are you?" I was like, "I don't know." She didn't say hi. My name is. That's the first thing she said to me. I was standing there looking at Qnigs, and she looked at me and said that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
She straight up told me she's a nympho. She's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a nympho. And I was like, oh my
Makes
God.
sense.
I
Oh my
did try to
God.
get
I
her
was
to the
like-
party on Saturday.
I know. I was like, this is too much woman for me, though.
But
It's
yeah,
totally good that
she
didn't
was in
pull up.
LA. She was with Aiden Ross. She was like, yeah, maybe after
Yes.
Aiden Ross's party I'll come. And I was like, she's not coming.
Yeah, listen, like
She's not
she's
coming.
been on like XQC's, Aiden's stream, like for like dating shows, and she knows how to farm clout from being a very attractive woman. I respect it so much.
Do you think you did
Yeah.
the best
Phoenix
networking?
is in love.
out of anybody
I
here?
mean, for
Out of
that
anybody?
situation alone, I would say that's a networking W. But it's not like, I mean, she said I could help her play RuneScape on stream, but she had to have been capping. She was like, "This guy's a fan. I ain't even like."
You
But
better send
maybe
her a fucking message after this cast. You better send her a message like, "Hey, you know, we talked about RuneScape. You gonna want to join?"
trying to play. She pulled up to me
Maybe
like
she was
literally
doing
the
fuck a
stream.
fan challenge.
Fuck a fan
Yeah, no,
challenge.
deadass, that's what I'm
She thought
saying.
you
That's
Dude,
were
what
let's
I'm
just
like.
have her on the cast. Can you just hit her up and ask her if she can come on the cast,
Yeah, we
bro?
can have her on the
Dude, yeah,
cast.
you should put her on the cast.
No, she would be a
okay.
sick guest. That would be
That'd
be
that
good.
would-
That'd be good.
But yeah, no. So she pulled up to my Inferno like the second day back from TwitchCon, my second stream back. I was the run that I made it to get my cape. She pulled up and just said, "Ooh," and then I asked her if she was sick, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of sick," and that was it. She just said "ooh" because she thinks RuneScape's for nerds, and she was shitting on me.
Wait, who?
It's like, okay.
The same girl?
Nixie. She pulled up to the chat. I
Kinda
was like,
mean.
"Man, this sucks." I hope she goes live. I'm gonna go in her chat and say what up, see what happens.
No,
Who knows?
just say ew. Just say ew and don't say anything.
I'm gonna say ooh back. You're
Yeah.
right. Honestly,
Yeah.
next time she goes
it's
live,
your,
I'm,
it's
I'm
your
dropping.
demon time
Yes.
art, bro.
Smart,
Yeah.
smart,
Yeah.
smart.
Yes, I'm dropping the
Yeah,
ooh
no.
next time she goes
100%.
live.
No,
I
just
don't know when
talk
she
mad
is.
shit in her stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her
That'd
know
be
you
so
have an
funny.
Infernal Cape now.
I think the partner party was important though because we kind of that's where we kind of planted the seed with the PKing community there, and we kind of like we kind of became friends
was-
a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Shout out
that's
the
where we
PKers,
met
they're
all of them
awesome.
for the first
Yeah.
time. Yeah, and like just off the rip, like I mean, sure, we were all fucked up, but like we got along pretty much instantly.
Oh,
Like, we we're
yeah.
all excited to see each other because like we don't really watch each other's streams. I feel like there's not a lot of transfer, but like we knew who each other were, and like we had visited the streams. And dude, now I've been watching a bunch of the PKers.
Yeah, that's
like
all
if
I
see
watch
one-
now.
I
Yeah,
got
yes,
a
dude,
tab of
yes.
Vancouver up right now, bro. Like I'm watching Vancouver.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
I love Vancouver was so sick. He was probably
Dude, yeah,
like
I
top
feel like
five
that's
of
the
the
one
PKs.
that maybe surprised me the most because I had never ever interacted with him besides like hearing Reddit shit on him, and I meet him in real life, and he's probably the
Vancouver?
nicest human
Yeah.
being.
He's
Dude,
super
one of
cool.
the
Yeah.
nicest,
He's one of
like
the
coolest
most
guys I've ever met.
He
Genuinely.
can,
Yeah.
he can sell anything really. He's
He can, bro. He can, dude.
he can really sell
Bro can
anything.
farm a 10-pack like a fucking god. He's so
Yeah.
good at that.
He's-
I'm
he's-
jealous.
Yeah.
But
There's-
Thursday after the partner party, you guys, I think everybody met up at like a small bar or something after before we went back to our place.
That,
yeah,
honestly,
we did
bro,
do that.
I'm like no shade to that bar. That was a shit bar. Like that bar was.
It-
fucking-
It was
not-
just
it was-
overcrowded,
it was
and it
over-
was
yeah.
like it was
Yeah.
too hipster, hippy
yeah,
dippy.
it was a shitty bar. That was not a very good
That's
bar.
where I met you guys after the partner party, and I met the PKers.
And that
I
is where
remember,
Yeah.
like,
Ignoble gave Abyss a hug. I have it on video.
Okay, so there's no audio on this clip, and I'm stepping in to narrate it. Basically, Ignoble just awkwardly looked at the camera. Looks like Abyss probably started talking about crypto, gave Ignoble a hug, and Ignoble said he will be investing in crypto now.
That's true. Yeah, they made up.
dude,
That was huge.
I was saying hi to like people, meeting people, to some PKers and stuff. I didn't talk to Biz because I'm like, all right, maybe I should not hear. And then like at some point later, he's like, yo, Ignoble, what up? I was like, oh fuck, bro.
You a
I was-
bitch, bro. You let him say hi to you?
A
He
bitch,
bitched
bro.
you. He bitched you. He said, "What up, dude?" He said, "What up, dude?"
God.
I was like looking around like, yo, Seth, where you at, bro?
Hey,
Yo,
bro,
Seth.
I was about to sleep
Wow.
it, bro. I'm just kidding.
Man.
I'm so
That
disappointed
would
in
have
you.
been good.
Really? Oh man, I was not gonna go around fucking big dicking on Thursday night, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he
That
was
nice.
surrounded by PKers. I did not help him at all. I pulled out my phone immediately.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's the thing. It's just said hi to me. And then Seth is just like, yo, Seth's just like World Star. I was
Yes,
like,
dude.
bro,
And
come
listen. And we've had podcasts where Joe's like, "Yeah, well, I'm whooping all that. I'm whooping Abyss ass, bro. I'm smoking his shit." And like literally, instead, Joe's like, "Okay, I'm gonna video it instead."
on. I swear to God.
You're a dog for that, Joe. You're a dog.
The
Damn.
Here's the thing, like the PKers had that same energy, bro. Because like I heard their rumblings are like, bro, if these base kids pull up, like, well, we gotta give them the smoke, and we're on a podcast. Like the PKers, we'll fucking fight them. They show up, we'll fight them. And then
we're all like, hi, give me a hug.
Hey, good to
It was
meet
like,
you.
I knew it was 50-50, either like instant enemies or instant friends, and it was
Put alcohol and drugs and then put the groups together. Just
I knew they
Yeah,
were cool
dude,
after talking to Eliop. After talking to Eliop,
Eliop's
Yeah.
the goat. I was so happy to meet him.
My boy.
That was like
Truly.
one of my
Eliop's cool as
favorites
fuck.
too, for sure. He's such a teddy bear.
the entire PK community, every single person I've met, they were so nice, fun to talk to, and also respectful. Just like at our like, parties and stuff, they were great guests, great people, and just out of
some of the only people to not invite themselves.
Oh my god, it's insane how nice
True.
and listen the PKers do.
I was
It's
gonna say
like,
this. This is one of
nutty.
the best things I saw from them. Is we had a guest at the party who was way too drunk to be there, and the PKers helped him get a ride home and babysit him for us outside.
Yeah.
of
Did a
the-
killer
And
job.
I
They
thought,
didn't.
I thought that the PKers knew him and that's why they were taking care of him. Nah,
They
dude,
didn't.
it was just a random guy who was too drunk. That, yeah, dude, shout out
No, they
They helped him
Identify.
out.
That was
They
so
helped him
sick.
out big time. Not gonna
Identify
lie.
killed that.
Identify.
He got in my Uber. Identify put him in my Uber
Oh
to like pull him out.
Yeah, they
So
just
good.
didn't realize it wasn't his Uber. Like they didn't know. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That was,
I don't know.
was that Saturday. That was the
That was
Saturday party.
Saturday.
That was the big party.
I'm
Yeah.
just
We're not
gonna
even-
say that. We're not
we're not
there.
even-
we're
yeah.
not even there
I
yet.
wanna-
Thursday
yeah.
is just like the first like
just
we've
got to the bar on
mingled.
Thursday,
We've
bro.
touched tips. We've just touched tips. Friendly things are going on, and now
Yeah.
we can move on. I just want to say we're like over an hour into the cast. We're only in Thursday, bro. We haven't even got to like the best parts about TwitchCon
Yeah,
yet.
this is a
Dude.
good format though. We're kind of like branching off as we go, and then reverting back to the
Yeah.
main line and put. It's
Huge.
well
There's
formatted.
not
I like
a lot
it.
of side quests were going on. There's a lot
Couple
going on.
side
there.
quests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple, a lot. But,
All right. So that was Thursday was like the part like the fake party Thursday. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, we haven't even
Accidental
gotten to that
party.
part, dude.
We haven't
literally
gotten
at
we
the
haven't even gotten to
bar.
that yet. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we go back from the bar, and then I don't remember if I'm remembering this correctly. I very well could not be, but I remember pulling up back to our Airbnb, and there's already like 20 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. I remember.
Which
I showed
happened
up.
also
I think I was
on
there
Saturday.
before you.
Yeah.
It happened
Yeah, I
also
think I
on
was there
Saturday.
before you.
I thought we were gonna have some like rest time, but like there's already a party going.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I wanted to be there. That's another reason why I didn't go to the Mark 9 thing. It was actually nice that I was there because I was able to like disperse some of those first people that tried to show up. And I was like, no.
Wait, did people try to show up before we got there?
On
Yes,
Saturday, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, really?
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
me-
dude, we
me and
removed
the
like a
intern.
total of 20 people,
Me and
probably.
Saint Tits was down, man. Shout out to Saint Tits or Cody, the intern. He was he's a large fella too, so no one was gonna give him any flack. So
Dude, yeah,
He
he
was an
was a
awesome
great
person to
doorman.
meet.
He was. He's also just a
great-
cool guy.
That was
really
still
cool.
my. That was still my favorite. Okay, wait, that's Saturday. I'm
Yeah,
away.
we-
wait,
yeah.
All right,
wait for Saturday, wait for
let's
Saturday.
dial it
Wait.
back to Thursday real quick. Let's put what happened Thursday.
I think that's about it. I mean, we had the
Yeah, we
had the
just got
party.
The
weird
food.
on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Was that
night.
Wednesday?
Accidental
That was
party, oopsie. I
Accidental
guess-
party.
It was a
oopsie.
huge. It was a big party. It wasn't.
It was big, dude. It was. There was a
and I'm
lot
not
of
gloss over, but it was a fucking massive
Yeah,
party, and it's
and
a
I'm not-
Thursday. We're like, oh, look, we're prepping for Saturday to be the big party, and then Thursday night, people are fucking
a
going
rager.
crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was a rager, bro.
I came with the max and put my arm around him. I was like, we're fucked. I was like,
Yeah.
We're not
You
getting
know-
the deposit back, man. We're fucked.
You know how I
was
knew
watch-
Sorry, Zoe, go ahead.
Really? Me? I was
please.
watching the the stream of the party on Thursday, and I was fucking losing my mind. I was with like Jixie and Mick and Lopsy, and we just kept saying, "Keep the rager going. I'm on the way." And
God,
y'all
that pissed me
believed us?
off. That pissed me off so bad. Lopsy, I was on
Yeah,
Joe's. Yeah, I was
Dude, that
filling in
would
for
hype me up,
Joe,
bro.
and Lopsy was like, "Yeah, bro, keep it going. I'm pulling up." And I was like, "No fucking way, Lopsy's about to show up." I was like,
For
"I'm
like
so
an hour
excited."
straight, we just
And
kept
he
saying, "Keep the
never-
rager going. I'm on the way."
And he never showed up. I was so
But
mad.
dude,
I was
that's
like,
a
"Please pull up,
man.
IQ
man."
play by Lopsy to keep the
That was
party
funny as
raging.
fuck.
I bet it had an
did.
effect.
It definitely,
It helped.
definitely did.
No, it definitely helped. I was like, I'm
staying
going
alive
hard.
forever.
Yeah, I was like, I'm never dying. We go.
Yeah.
But they never pulled up.
It was the
say
best end of that live
specifically-
stream that my battery died. T Papa came to me and the battery died, and he was like, "Bro, I have to tell you this." And then just dude, it cut off to the white heart and said "Destroy." Like that was such a good cut off.
Oh,
to the
dude,
end of
you
the
thought
stream.
the funny thing is I had nothing to tell you. It was just a bit I was doing where I'd go up to the camera and be like, bro, I gotta tell you this, like, what's going on?
it just cut off. That was it. That was
That's
the best
sick.
ending possible. Yeah.
That night went on like
Till 5
That
in the
was the
morning.
night I knew
Till
we were
5 in the
gonna. It
morning.
was gonna be an absolute degenerate weekend because it was like
Yeah.
3:30 or 4 in the morning, and I'm like, okay, I need to go to fucking sleep. And people are still partying in the living room, like still music blasting and stuff at 4 a.m. At the point where like we literally picked up the fucking couch from the living room and we brought it to the other room. And I'm just like, bro, I got to go to sleep. And the thing is, nobody got the message, even though we literally picked the couches up for people to go sleep and like call it a night. People are like, okay, they've taken the fucking couch, whatever. We're just gonna keep blasting music and
Dude,
having a good time.
100%. I remember being outside and I saw like Novelty Papa carrying a couch. I was like, look, it's the 2 guys in 1 truck. Let's fucking go. That's the fucking, the fucking
That was
universe.
so good.
No, I was giving cues too. Like I pulled out like in my pajamas, brushing my teeth at 5 in the morning, and they're like, "Hey, this guy's brushing his teeth," and I was like, "Yep." Like I'm
Get the fuck out.
Was it, like, random?
Dude, no, and at that point,
Who
yeah, I
was
only knew
it?
like half the people there. Yeah.
Who said that? I don't remember. It was some random.
No, like
chatter, I
who was
think.
still there? What kind of
There was
people?
at least 25. 30
Yeah, there.
people
I was
I don't even
there so
know.
late.
35. Yeah.
I rode that
Seth
till
was
the
the one
end
that was
and-
up.
I was
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah, I
not
went to bed.
helping. I was
I went
not
to
Seth,
bed.
was
That
that
was
the
like-
night where you were like,
drunk
the
as
party keeps going, or was that Saturday?
No, that was sad. That was
Okay,
no,
alright, my bad.
No, that was that night, I think.
That was that night. It was like 3 in the morning or
no,
something.
Yeah.
no, that was Saturday. No, that was Saturday. That was Saturday.
Okay.
That was Saturday.
Okay,
Because I'll talk about that. That was Saturday.
All right, my bad, my bad.
Because I yelled at the time before that, and I was not very nice.
Yeah.
I,
I think
see.
we also
the voice
skimmed
came
over.
out. The voice came out a little bit.
Yeah, no, I want to talk about that Saturday. We ran into Amaranth at the partner party, bro. Everybody got pictures.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah,
talked
I
about that.
forgot.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
that's-
sick. That was
That was
cool.
cool,
It may
yeah.
be a bit untimely right now with what's going on with Amaranth. Shout out Amaranth.
was
Hope she's
super
okay.
cool.
She was
But-
very, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't
so
even
tight.
talk to her because like there were probably about 40 dudes hovering around her, like trying to get her ear.
Yeah.
And I literally, she was talking to someone mid sentence, and I was like, "I'm so sorry," really quick. And the dude's like, "Yeah, I go for it," and I just left, and that was it.
Licked up. That was a
Yep.
dub.
I
That's a
talked to her
dub.
for a little bit. Like it was a quick conversation, and then I don't know why I asked, but like hindsight, I probably shouldn't have asked her if she, because I asked her.
Weird question to ask.
Yeah, I asked her. I was like, did you just like come here alone with no security? Like I try not to be weird about it. I was just curious because like she's fucking Amaranth, and there's thousands of
alone
people
right
there. There's exactly like in
anyone
hindsight, I
here
was like,
to
I probably
protect
shouldn't have asked her, but she didn't look at me weird or anything. She was like, no, actually, I just came here. She's like, I feel comfortable, and I was like, okay. I was like, sick. I was like, let's get a picture.
Yeah,
Took a picture,
I mean,
and that was
it was the partner party. It's not like
there's
it's the normal
thousands of
TwitchCon.
people there. Like, I mean, how easy
There's
is it to
still
buy a
a
partnered
lot.
account, show up, and like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Whoa, Joe scheming.
Dang, Seth.
I know a few people that
Yeah,
did
what
that
the hell? You like
Amsterdam.
look into this, bro?
Listen, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. If I was making as much money as her, I would definitely have a security detail there with me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, she had one the next day
She did.
at the
yeah,
normal con.
she
at her
definitely
normal
had
meet
some
and
big
greet.
Lucky for her
dudes. She had some
husband,
big
bro.
dudes.
Yeah, fucking probably. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
All right.
Piece
I
of
want to
shit.
cap off my Thursday night just to like explain where I was staying because I think it's kind of funny. So I had a place with Radish Boy.
Shout out.
I remember
and
that.
it was free. It was paid for by his mod. Shout the fuck out. It was just funny to me that I would come home at like 4 or 5. Literally, I think every single night I came home at like 4 or 5, 6 in the morning, and he would be just waking up. Like he'd be making a cup of coffee and like playing RuneScape while I'm going to sleep. Like I could hear him blowing glass from my room. I'm like, damn,
He blew his
this is
glass with the sound
crazy.
on?
He's such a
Yeah,
dad.
it was a little loud. Yeah, I was like, it's just funny because it's just pure contrast of like me coming home like high as shit, and he's just like the dad that's like making coffee, and he's like, "You want some coffee?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going to bed, man.
No.
I'm fucking cooked." I was like, "This is not good," but it was just so
yeah,
funny
he's
to me.
super sweet. I love Reddish. He's a
Yeah,
good guy.
he's a
shout
teddy
out.
bear. We had a good
He's-
talk.
I really realized how good he is. It's when he like played the guitar and sang a little bit there for like a few minutes. That was really nice.
He's
a good
insane.
musician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good.
He kills it. But yeah, it was cool to meet him. But that was I think that's the end of my
that was
Thursday. I don't know what
that was
happened to y'all.
Thursday. That's pretty much everything that happened on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
pretty- that's a
out of
pretty
that
good
we met
summary.
like a bunch of
I'm
people.
sure
I'm
there's
not
something
gonna lie.
later.
I don't remember anything outside of that. Just like
Yeah. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't.
like I'm struggling to recall
Yeah,
a lot of
there'll
these
be some
things.
stuff that come back.
every all of my memories of TwitchCon, maybe tainted is not the right word, but it has tinges of lots of substances and
I
alcohol
remember
and-
emotions. That's what I remember. You know?
Yep.
There we go.
Friday
That's
I
was
it.
remember
kinda like a
feeling some
fever
type of
dream.
way. That's it.
Yeah. Friday was
what
also
happened?
cool.
What happened Friday?
Food.
We went
Addison,
to TwitchCon.
Addison.
We actually went to TwitchCon.
Yeah, that
Addison
was like the
and Twitch-
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon then
Yeah,
Addison,
yeah. A lot of people went to
TwitchCon
TwitchCon that day, and then we went to the Deader,
Oh, yeah.
which
Okay.
was one of the craziest experiences of my life.
Oh yeah, that was That was
Oh, Nick, we went to
insane.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
Zoe,
you guys
Lopsy, we
went.
got
Yeah, you guys
breakfast.
just went later.
TwitchCon was cool. We went for like 2 hours, 2.5
just
hours.
couldn't
It was
stay
worth
long.
it.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Honestly,
little
like,
breakfast.
there's not much longer we could have
It was
stayed. Like
cozy.
maybe
It was so much
30
fun to
minutes.
stream it though. Like that was a blast. That was
Yeah.
that made it fun.
Yeah, T-Pop was live. It was really good.
It was a good time.
It was really cool. Like we definitely kind of hurried through it and rushed through it and didn't really take in too much, but it was still fun. And then we met up with Bodie and talked about like the dinner because we had the dinner planned that night. And yeah, we had to get out of there. Like we were kind of rushing there towards the end because we had to be there at a certain time. We
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
We made it. Yep.
Yeah, Zoe and I tried to go to the partner lounge on Friday, and it was like I think they closed at 6 that day, and we
Yeah,
showed
I
up at
thought the
like
event
3 or
closed at
4.
7.
Partner Lounge sucked. It was
It
like one
sucked.
popcorn
Yeah.
machine.
In
It was
Amsterdam,
iced tea.
it was unbelievably cool. They had a full bar, not with alcohol, but you could get like any soft drink. They had like Red Bulls, like all these like fancy sodas. They had like a full kitchen. Like they were making like fresh Belgian fries. They had, I don't remember what it's called, but they have this like meatball that's like really popular in the Netherlands. That's like, it has like breadcrumbs and stuff in it. And it was like this huge lounge with like couches and like bean bags. And it was so fucking nice. And then you walk into the partner lounge in America and it's like
3
here's
tables.
some
Jalapeno
trail mix and
water.
water.
Just, like,
Yeah.
slightly quieter. It was just a
Yeah.
quieter part of TwitchCon. That's all it
It
was.
was
There's like
Yeah.
shitty folding chairs out there. Like, yeah, here you go.
I mean,
have fun.
Literally,
They
yeah.
had
There
games.
was,
They
like,
had games outside. I played Lopsy and Connect
Played
4
Connect
on like a
4.
gigantic Connect 4 thing. It was kind of
Lopsy in the
cool.
partner
Fuck you,
lounge.
Twitch. I gave Lopsy my fucking partner.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
badge
I
and he got
forget.
it.
Yes,
Did you?
Lopsy
That's
snuck
so
in with the
good.
Prison Joe badge.
Oh my
was sick.
god.
That was tight. That was so tight. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
That was-
good.
that's actually
Friday
really
was just like definitely the recovery day from Thursday because nobody expected Thursday to go as hard as it did. I feel like everybody was just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I will say at the dinner though we got very fun. Ignoble was literally about to fall off his chair at the table. Bro, he was fucking cooked.
Yeah,
I
no,
was-
you were fucking wasted, dude. I mean,
I
like,
was-
we were all pretty. We were drinking for.
They
like, 6
brought
hours.
out the A5, and this man gave me some of his because he was just so he was like he like couldn't eat it. And I was like,
I
said,
can't
"You
believe
know-
you.
You're so.
I
That's,
like
I
cause you
can't believe you
physical
couldn't.
harm.
You couldn't finish that
How
steak,
I
dare
was
dude.
so I don't know why, but I
slap you
was
gave
so
me that.
fucked up that.
Well,
like,
dude, we
it
were
was-
drunk by the time we sat down because they
Let's-
like
let's-
ushered us
let's-
to that
we-
little
we-
patio. So we
All right,
arrived.
can we-
preface this.
okay,
What-
so
what-
we
what
went-
is-
we went-
Let me
yeah.
say
There
dinner.
for-
What is dinner? What do we go to? We went to.
So we went to
Addison,
a
right?
restaurant called Addison Del Mar, which is a recently 2 Michelin stars, which means it's like a pretty big deal if it's new. And the last like place I checked, it's like the number 4 restaurant in the U.S. So we booked the chef's table, which is like the private dining room because there's too many of us to do a normal table. And we pull up to the Fairmont Del Mar. It's like this beautiful architectural marvel. They shepherded us out into this private little patio overlooking like the golf course and the mountains. And I thought these were complimentary cocktails they were giving us. They weren't. They were $25 a piece.
They're not. I would have drank
Ain't
one.
shit
if I
free
knew
in that bitch. Ain't shit free in that.
I would have
motherfucker,
drank
I'll
as
tell
many
you.
as I bought. We all drank like probably like 3 cocktails. They were serving us like these little finger foods like truffle and fucking Iberian ham on a
Chicken
little
liver,
tostada.
chicken liver,
Shout out to the chicken
churro.
liver
Chicken liver
churro.
churro, actually
was
really
insane.
good. That wasabi thing. What
Oh,
the fuck
dude,
is
that was
that?
the best thing I've
wasabi
ever had.
macaron. Oh,
I didn't-
dude.
I didn't
The
like that.
I
pickled
loved that one.
strawberry oyster.
That
Oh,
was,
that
Oh,
one
with
as
the-
well.
with-
So yeah,
with the
we had like a
creme?
bunch of little hors d'oeuvres. They served
Yeah.
a bunch of little hors d'oeuvres, and we got like 3 to 4 cocktails each. We were fucking wasted by the time we actually sat down at our table.
I was just
And
getting
then-
started.
What time was
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
we got,
it's like
we got there
literally-
like
it's not even the
5
start of
p.m.,
the
6
meal.
p.m. or something like that.
They made us get there at 5:30, and then we sat down at 6.
Okay.
So we had like 30 minutes of like
That place
loosening our
was
inhibitions.
beautiful. That golf
still
course, I would
remember-
love to play golf. That's like, oh my god.
Just looking around, I'm like, I have never felt so poor in my life. I'm just like, holy fuck. Just
Yeah, we definitely were a little out of place.
Yeah.
we were a little out of place.
Yeah, they didn't have ketchup. It was crazy.
Were there other parties there? Did they?
hate
Were
you
the
so
other
much.
parties there looking as fly as y'all, or like
Well,
what was
like,
the
on it,
vibe?
we were in
on
a
our
separate
private area.
wing.
We didn't
Yeah.
see the peasants.
We didn't see
peasants.
anybody else
We were-
eating there.
All
they
right,
were
all
not-
righty
they were
then.
not.
Okay.
private area just for us of for 11, 12
Yeah.
people, however many people.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
like a
What about the
private
guy, though?
balcony and a private chef's table.
Bro,
and
now hear me out,
so
hear me out.
there were 11 of us, and we had 11 servers, one for each of us. They would stream in around the table and like
it was-
place the plate, and then they would reach across and like pour the sauce on the other
At the same
people's-
time. the same
The
time.
same time.
dude.
Yeah,
It
all
all
of us
all
set
set
up
up
now,
in
like-
sync, coordinated. Just
I used
What
to have
about
to
the
do
what about the
catering
main
like
guy
that.
though? That main guy, the guy who kept talking to us, he had the real high pitch. That guy, they're
Well,
doing
he
stuff with that
was
guy.
the som
That guy-
slash
The,
waiter.
the younger
Yeah.
guy or the,
The
song?
younger,
sommelier?
the younger guy, dude. He was.
Oh, you like the
they're
younger
doing
one?
things to him, dude. He's trying. He was like, I saw signs of like, help me. Like they're doing something to that fucking guy, bro. I don't know what's going on there, but he's tied up there when we leave, 100%. But
Oof, yeah, he's not allowed to mess up our table. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
But we were there from the time we left our Airbnb to the time we got back. It was over 7 hours.
Yeah.
That's how long the
Insane.
meal was.
it was 9 courses, 11 courses. I don't even remember
9
which
full
one.
courses plus all the little finger foods and like amuse bouches they gave. It was probably like 11 or 12 total courses.
And a
I wanna
wine
say.
pairing. You guys want to
And
talk
then a
about the wine
pairing
pairings,
with
by the way?
each course.
Yeah.
So that's why they gave us the cocktails, because like they introduced the wine pairing, like, oh, we have a wine pairing tonight if you would like to do that. And then he got this like devious grin. He's like, we also have the luxury wine pairing. And everyone's like,
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah, you know
and he
Tasty's down
described
for that
whole
shit.
thing. He described that whole thing, and then afterwards, when everyone was like talking about whether we wanted the normal, the luxury, and he goes, "Oh, I forgot to mention, we have the legendary wine pairing."
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, and that one was different because they decided every wine and the legendary pairing right before they brought it out to us. They had their team of somms and they would talk about the food they're about to serve. I was walking in the bathroom, I heard them discussing like, oh, we should bring the 89 Riesling because of this, and the other one was like, no, we'll bring the like the Bordeaux or whatever. And they had like a full-on conversation. Each wine was curated right before they served the meal. It's fucking insane. So me and PJ did that one. We were the only two to do the legendary, but it was fucking insane, dude.
It was
Price
legendary.
tag on the
It
legendary
was
was.
I sent the wine
was
list to
legendary.
How much was it?
to my best friend. It was $1,000. So
Yeah.
you decide the price. But 1,000 is the minimum. You give them a budget, and that's why they curate each wine before, because they like stay within.
I did
basically.
the luxury. It was only $500. It was
I think it was
great.
$599, wasn't
Modest,
it? It wasn't
modest
500.
profit,
Oh.
baby. Let's
Look,
go.
the poor man,
Guess
the
I
regular
did
one was like, still like
$100.
300 something too. So that's not fucking. It's
Yeah,
No,
it's
not that
ignoble,
bad.
ignoble. You're a
days.
poor person. Sorry.
Did anybody just opt out? Wait,
Look,
I don't have a
I'm not
fucking
saying,
wife who's a
bro.
nurse who will pay for my drinks for
I'm
me.
sorry,
Okay,
I can't hear
fuck
you over
you.
my luxury wine pairing I had. Did you say something, peasant?
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Did
If I could
somebody,
borrow
did
Annie,
anybody
bro,
not-
she could pay for all my shit. I swear to God.
Did everybody have a wine pairing?
Yeah.
Everybody had one during.
Yeah. Everyone had the normal, the luxury, or the legendary at least.
I
would
remember
cried if I went to
Annie
those.
was fucked up, Olive was fucked up, and I was fucked up. Though us
All of
three
us,
were.
you three were fucking trash. Like I was also pretty drunk, but like you guys are trash.
Bro,
Olive had
Annie
him.
told me she pulled trigger, but I wasn't allowed to tell anybody.
Oh,
She had-
really?
yeah.
Oh my! Well, she's a champion.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, she threw
Yeah,
it in the bathroom, man.
She did it
That's
well.
insane,
Absolute
bro.
champion.
Your wife
Yeah.
threw up like $1,000 in the toilet. That's crazy.
bro, there just comes a time in that meal where like you just like, are you gonna die, or are you gonna go in the bathroom and throw up and fucking eat more
I felt
food?
it,
You
man.
know?
I felt it. 'Cause
This this meal was much, I don't want to say better paced, but much more comfortably paced than Guy Savoy. I was dead halfway
Guy
through
Savoy, they
Guy
tried to
Savoy.
kill
I
us,
wanted
bro.
to die. I wanted,
Yeah, that's
I
why
wanted to puke.
like even though 6 to
borderline.
7 hours is just like so absurd for that meal, it helped me enjoy it so much more. Like
it
it
makes
was.
sense. Yeah, it makes, because like I think they did that on purpose too. They probably would have served us faster, but like we were all talking and having a good time the entire time, so they probably slowed it down a little bit
Yeah.
for us.
Adam. I
We were
wore
definitely their
American. You want me to go?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say I wore American flag dress socks, and I did put them up on the table and tell Bodie to fuck off at one point during the meal.
Did you really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
God
remember they're
damn
like
it.
they're like
Yes,
boo,
sir.
boo, because they were down at the other end of the table, and I was like America. I was like halfway through, we were all drunk.
Dude, you tried to order a Coors Light at the table. I was gonna hurt you, bro. I was like,
I did ask the beer. I asked what their beer was, and they said we only have one beer. And this dude just kept talking about all the stuff they do to the beer, and I was like, just give me one, bro.
it was a really good beer, though. It was a
It was
really, it was a
incredible.
I
fantastic
would
beer.
drink that beer all the
Incredible.
time. It was
It
so
was
good.
a beer that was brewed specifically for them from a local
Mm-hmm.
brewery. This is the only restaurant that has that beer, and it was.
What kind of beer was it?
Good beer.
Insane.
It was.
Was
it
it-
was.
was it a
It was
lager?
Coors Light. I couldn't
Like a
tell.
lager?
I
It was
could have been Coors Light for all I fucking know.
It was like a pale ale. It was really good.
But yeah,
Hoppy?
They
that
brought
was
it out
really
for
good.
everybody after you had a glass. They're like,
It was
oh,
a
we're
little
taking
hoppy, but it was
Well, we
very
ordered-
sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet,
they didn't bring it out. I
Mm.
hope you paid for that. That was
Yeah, we did pay for that. They didn't bring it out.
Okay, I figured. God damn it.
They did a course with that beer, not one of their like 9 courses, but like the little chips and dip, like the super nice chips and dip. They brought us these like homemade fried potato spirals
Oh, I
with
forgot about
like
that.
this creme fraiche sour cream caviar
dill.
dip
Yeah.
with dill. Like it was like a turbo fancy like chips and dip basically, and they served beer with that. They brought out beer with that one, and then we ordered more bottles of beer, and then also 2 more bottles of red wine.
We were fucked up.
So you can see why we were fucked up. Like,
We were
it's
fucking
like
drunk. Yeah, we
Yeah.
wine
were
pairing,
drinking a
and then
lot.
like I still remember looking across the thing, and I saw like Bodie and Taster deciding on like another bottle of red. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, 95 Merlot looks pretty good, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude, keep going for it.
Oh, I saw at one point there's like I went to Ignoble's beside the table. He had like 5 wine glasses. They're like all like had different levels of fucking wine in them. And he just looks at me and he's like, "I am fucked up." I was like, "Let me get one of those." And I just fucking killed it. And I was like, "All right, there you go. That's all I'm doing for you."
God damn. I did send that wine pairing to my best friend, like my roommate, who's a somm. He's a professional somm, which is a wine doctor. And he was like, for $1,000, you almost didn't get scammed. Like that's one of the most impressive wine pairings I've ever seen. And I felt a little better after that. I felt slightly better.
They
I'm never gonna do
definitely
that
could have
again. I'm
taken
gonna go for the
advantage of
normal
us.
wine pairings now, but
They-
like
That's how Tasty copes right there,
We
boys.
lived, you know,
let
we
me
lived.
cope. Let me
That
cope.
is a taste
I'm
cope for
playing.
sure. Yeah.
Let
Nah,
me
boy,
cope,
I'm
dude. Let me cope.
Listen, bro, he worked hard. He ran some ads. Okay, you know, I put in a couple hours
I
at
took the
Kroger.
ad
and we made it.
contract.
That was
we
my
made it
dude.
happen.
We made it
That was
happen.
my favorite part. Is that the first stream back, Bodie doesn't even play RuneScape. He plays Final Fantasy. You know he's recovering, bro. I was cracking up from that. I was like, you know he's down bad too, like we all are. He's probably not down that bad, but
No,
just
I
thought it
saw
was funny.
he told me about his contract. He's not that bad. He's fine.
No, yeah, he's making
doing
coin.
totally
He's making
fine.
coin.
Dude,
He's getting a
it's fine.
bag, but
I remember.
you know.
I remember when he was maybe he might have been a bit impaired at one of the parties, and he said, "Yes, the ad deal, it's great." And I was like,
I'm
is
taking
good
it.
for you." I was like, "I bet it is good for you." I was probably $40,000 for a month.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
actually, it's got to be
yeah.
because I've seen
No,
some of
it's some
the.
crazy
There's
shit.
a lot of streamers with the CCV that have like 2,000 or 3,000 viewers, and they're getting like $20,000-$30,000 ad offers. Which take it, fucking take it. All
Dude,
all
for
content
make your
creators, if you
bag,
do
bro.
it full time, take that shit. Take it. If your viewers actually want you to be successful and want you to like keep doing it, take it. Doesn't fucking download ad blocker. I can
You
tell
ain't got to
right?
convince me, bro. I'm taking
yeah.
it.
It's now. It's honestly.
I don't know who you're trying to
yeah,
influence
you're
here.
preaching to the choir right here, baby. I love my
Oh, I've heard
ass.
people feel bad. There's a lot of people saying they feel bad about it. That's all I'm saying. Anybody out
Fuck
there,
'em.
take that shit.
Natural
There's so many
selection.
people on Twitter who are like trying to virtue signal, like, oh, you got to think about your viewers. Like, I will put aside $1,000 just so my viewers can have a better experience. Like, shut up, bitch. Like, stop.
I love the people that post their ad offers. That's like
That's what I'm talking about.
40,000, and it's like I am not taking my $40,000 ad deal because my viewer experience. I was like, you're just bragging that you're rich enough to not take $40,000. Like that's
Yes!
I'm
Well,
not
you
rich
wish you had
enough.
Turbo.
like that's all.
Yeah.
that
It
is.
adds
oh
either
my
way.
God.
That's what I'm saying. There's people who do that because I was talking to Jake C yesterday. He had a fucking fat ad offer and like he was wondering about, and he was like feeling bad. I was like, dude, take it. Me and Nick were talking to him. I was like, take it. Like, what are you doing? Take that shit.
Turbo is $8 a month. No ads
Yeah.
on any channel.
$8 a month.
Yo, okay,
I gotta
I'm not
get
trying to.
Turbo.
I'm not trying to flame Radish. I just thought it was funny. This is something I saw. He put something on Twitter talking about how he'll like never run ads and how much he loves his viewers. And I went in his Discord like probably a week or two following that tweet. And he posted in his Discord a screenshot of his ad offer and was like, hey, sorry guys, but I think I'm going to take this offer. And I was like, this is so good. I was like, this is just funny as hell. Like, I love Radish. There's no beef. I love him. I just was cracking up at the fact that like he had that like post on Twitter and then went and took the
Yeah.
ad offer. I was like, talk your shit, dude. Take the ads for sure. Not that we're trying to convince anyone in here, but to any streamer that's
I
listening,
hadn't been taking. I finally did take, but it was just like I said, it was just too good not to take. It's just literally
Yeah.
free money. It's just like it was very low amount, and it was I get like $500.
It's not free
I'm like,
money. You
I'm
work
taking it.
hard, bro. You know what? Take some ads,
True.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you,
You
Tupac.
deserve it.
based.
Yeah.
You deserve
Based,
it, King.
based, Papa.
You got to pay for that meal somehow, bro. Speaking of paying for the meal,
I already
how much
paid
did that
for it.
fucking thing come out to?
Huh?
You posted a little screenshot on Twitter of the fucking receipt.
I did because I was like,
you know how many
I did.
people asked me if that was fake? A lot of
Oh
people-
my
God
God.
damn it! Really? People thought it was fake.
No, like,
people thought it was
okay,
fake.
so
Oh man,
that
we have an
night,
issue then. Like we're fucked. That's not good.
Yeah,
If
that's
people
bad.
think it's
we're
not
not,
real.
we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good, like, if you look, like, there's some like NFL players I follow. They'll do that. They'll post like their receipts or shit on their social. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm fucking. This is mine. I immediately took a picture and while we were standing there, I fucking tweeted it out.
you're like, I'm
Everyone was
farming
like,
some fucking clout off of this
Thank you
bitch.
for paying for it. And I was like, oh, no one's gonna ever donate if they think I can afford a $20,000 meal, bro. Like, so please.
I mean, you
Bodie
did buy
paid
the
for entire
jet,
meal.
so
Bodie paid for the
Bodie
entire
did pay
meal.
for the entire meal. It's true.
Final Fantasy 14 paid for the meal.
All right, shout out to
W.
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy. Rich out left.
Woohoo. Let's go.
Yeah, my Ray
Yeah,
dad
so-
did pay for that meal. To be fair, shout out Ray.
That night,
Legends.
Miss Pancakes and I were hanging out with the homies, and we went to Korean barbecue Friday night. It was sick. It was gas.
The
It was
playlist
definitely not
We
at
your.
this
barbecue
Korean
baby, too.
barbecue was better than any rave I've ever been to in my life. I was
They were
fucking
booming.
lit. I was drinking my peach soju. I literally was like cooking my meat and like fucking like the playlist was
Koreans
unreal.
love to rave. It's a thing.
Oh my
It's
god,
it's a
it
real
was
thing.
unbelievable.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
I
go
went
to
into the
raves?
bathroom
Ignoble,
and I
why
couldn't
did you give a
think.
thumbs up, Ignoble? Hold up, let's reverse. Ignoble, why are you giving a thumbs up
We
right
had
now?
a better time than them, Ignoble. We had a
He's
better.
Asian.
Whoa. Yeah, I guess it's true. But
Technically.
there's a reason why I like raving. It's not
I
because
don't
the
think
music
that's
is all
why
I'm
he
gonna say.
gave the thumbs up.
Are you sure?
I would like to move past this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say a shout out women who rave from certain parts of the world.
W.
ABG.
I was
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
so
feel
at
for
the
you, bro.
at the Korean barbecue, before this was the screenshot of the fancy dinner thingy was posted, Joe or Tasty or somebody put a snap in like our little based group snap that we have. And I was showing people at our table at the Korean barbecue and I was like, yo, don't leak this. I don't think this should be public. And then literally like 10 minutes later, Joe fucking posted a screenshot or a picture of it. And I was like, oh, never mind, guys. Joe's flexing. I was like, they don't care that it was 20K. They don't give a fuck. I was like, okay, they're having fun. Okay, that's
Bro,
good. But yeah.
We literally all got copies of the receipt, and I still have mine somewhere in my fucking here.
Bro, I don't. The girl spilled coffee all over Bremen's leg, my bed, and the receipt. I don't have the original receipt anymore.
Who's
Wow,
the
what the
girl?
fuck?
But do you remember that girl who was like way too fucked up
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Saturday party?
Yeah, I remember. Why did
Yeah,
she have a
yeah, I
coffee?
know who.
Should have touched the.
I had like a half cup of coffee on my nightstand from the morning, and she
Oh,
spilled it
okay.
all over everything. Yeah.
She was a
makes
little,
more
yeah.
sense.
She was nice, a little special, but yeah, she definitely.
She was
still,
experimenting with
yeah.
drugs for the first time at a party. That's all I'm gonna say. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That
was
is
insane.
not the environment to do that in. Holy fuck.
That is definitely not the environment to.
The only person who can do that is Hamzy, and Hamzy can he can do whatever he wants.
Hamzy's a
What
tight.
drugs
Hamzy's
has he
a
not
different-
done?
There's nothing that
Yeah.
Hamzy can experiment with. He already knows.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Yeah.
known. Like,
He knows
he's-
exactly what to expect.
Yeah, he knows exactly what's gonna happen.
Dude,
so good.
So that was Friday.
Okay.
What happened Friday night? So we had the meal, and you guys went to
We
Korean
came
barbecue.
back, didn't we?
We came back. We were all dressed up. And we were just kind of chilling, playing beer. Like it was pretty chill. Like there was some people that came over, but it wasn't anything overbearing. It was actually not a party. It was like another kind of like Wednesday. We still got kind of fucked up and kept partying a little bit, but it wasn't like insane.
When
Because we
say
all kept saying
didn't
we
go
were like
that
tomorrow.
hard,
We were like tomorrow. We gotta just tone it down.
we still
tomorrow,
stayed up
tomorrow.
really late.
Did we go to the? No, we went to the PKers on Sunday.
That
Yeah.
was Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought didn't
My-
the PKers come over on Friday too?
They might
No.
have.
No, it was
I don't
just
remember.
Saturday.
I don't remember what the fuck we did on Friday night. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no,
Hold
they
on.
came
Yeah.
over
I'm
because
going
their
through
first
pictures.
time
Hold on,
over
let me see.
wasn't on Saturday, was it?
No, it was. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't
Friday-
think so.
I think it was because like every PKer came up to me and was like, "I'm so happy that like we finally can like get our communities together and we can all be friends. Like I'm so happy we met you guys," which felt like it's the
That,
first time
but
they came over.
unironically,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
actually
alright,
fun.
yeah.
I guess no. You're probably right. You're
No,
probably right.
it was sick. It was sick.
Yeah, oh,
Friday
yeah,
was a
wait, I
little
gotta bring-
chilly,
I-
I think.
You're right.
I gotta bring up what happened Friday just for me. So I went to a bar with a few of the other people after Korean barbecue.
That's not.
Oh, that's
tweet
what we
out.
did.
The demon tweet. The tweet.
Yes,
Oh,
No, wait, no. Was that Friday night?
Yeah,
Wait,
that
the
was it.
demon tweet.
No,
that was Saturday.
That was.
Oh my
That was
God,
Friday.
was that the
Two
night?
weeks
No, that
Steven
was.
time.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Steven time.
Okay, before I get there, that I instigated this Twitter massacre. I want to say I was at a bar with Nine Rain, a few of the homies. I think Zoe, Lopsy were there, and me and Nine Rain both had to take a piss. And he mentioned on our cast that we were on that his humor like completely flips when he's in like a bathroom or like in the, you know, like the locker room in a gym or whatever. And I'm not kidding. We went into that bathroom that was full of like, there were like 10 dudes, and there's just like this little trough in a corner. And so we walk into this hot ass bathroom with like 10 dudes just all like squished together at this trough with their dicks out.
Nice.
And Nine Rain starts cracking just like the most absurd jokes. And I was like, I got to go into the stall and take a shit. Like, I feel like I'm literally like, people are looking at me like I'm weird. And like Nine Rain was just killing it though. He's having a good time. I just felt awkward because I was like, I'm not funny. And I'm just like kind of laughing. But it was just crazy. He wasn't lying about that. Okay. And then following that bar, I went to the homie house and I saw this guy. His name's Boost Colton. I'm going to give it like a pretty good thorough backstory to this because people listening might not have a clue what happened on Twitter. But this guy, his name's Boost Colton. He's a very big supporter, the right S word, for my good friend Clodsmo.
I checked, by the way. He wait, actually, hold on, keep talking, and then I'll give you the numbers just so we can be accurate here.
Yeah, go on then. And so basically, he made a tweet.
Demon time right now.
Run the numbers.
he made a tweet where he unfollowed everyone on every social media platform, including Twitch. Except for Clodsmo. He unfollowed this girl. She's a RuneScape streamer, RuneScape 3. She plays variety sometimes, etc., whatever. And he made a tweet saying that, and I quote tweeted it because he like is always in her replies. He's been in her tweet replies for like months, just saying like how down bad he is for her.
Any sane person that observes him would call him a stalker.
Thank you.
I've run the numbers, and he's donated $2,835 to her.
And he's actually like, for the record, he's like probably like 5th on her list of donors. Just
yeah, these people are conditioned. Her community is conditioned. That's very normal behavior. But so basically he tweeted that. I quote tweeted his tweet of him posting about unfollowing everyone, and I just said, "She ain't gonna fuck you, bruh." And I asked everyone at the homie house. I clarified with my friends around me before I tweeted it. I was like, "Hey, is this too far? Am I being mean?" And everybody in that bitch,
Dude, a freak.
everybody in that bitch was like, tweet it right now, send that shit, do it. And so I sent it, and it really didn't get that much traction at night, but the next day it accrued like a couple hundred likes. It wasn't like too crazy, but like it started a little bit of controversy. Like it was starting to get there. And then Zoe replied, I don't know at what time on Saturday, but she just said, does she need help? Like that's all Zoe said. Does she need help? And
a genuine reply. Like, was that?
It was, like honestly, what was the intention?
Let's hear Zoe's side. Yeah.
From my perspective, okay, I have been like stalking this situation for a long time. Like I have found it amusing and absurd for a very long time. That's the first thing to know. The second thing to know was prior to this, I heard that Clodsmo was very mean. So with those two things, a lot of people have asked me like why I didn't reach out to her directly to ask if she needs help. It's because one, I've like watched her approve of this behavior for a really long time. And two, I know that she's like mean to other girls. So with that being said, the reason I just responded to be like, does she need help? Is because it's like very scary from an outsider's perspective, but she thinks it's okay.
It's
like she thinks she's completely fine. And she's like, that was the whole thing, is that like she was so offended that Nick would even post this tweet, and that offended that I would even ask if she needs help, because she like doesn't see how it's like at all, or maybe she's just like, maybe she does see it and she's just like hiding it to make money or something. But regardless, so that's my point of view
one piece of context with him too is like this guy, like if you're listening, has like he's made like edits of himself with her. Like I was just saying, like in the past, like he's made just every post he makes is usually about her, and like he will edit himself in photos with her, his header. Like there's just so much just really
just
like
stalker,
very,
like freak
vibes.
vibes.
Very weird
It's
behavior.
a tweet that Nick quote tweeted was a picture of him on all of his social media showing that he was only following one person, and it was her. It was like a screenshot from every single social media just saying that he was only following her.
And then listen, and what's crazy is there's a group of people that like associate with her stream, and they don't see a problem either. And so they all started to gang up and jump on me on Twitter and start flaming me like I'm like the bad guy. And I, for a moment, like during this was like, damn, I might be out of pocket for this. And I was like, no, the fuck I am not. No, the fuck I'm not.
Oh my god, no,
so-
we can call them incels. Full fucking incels.
Yeah, no, they are full incels, full
Fuck
incels.
you incels.
Yeah, please stop. Please behave. Figure out that it's unhealthy. You are not helping your life by being addicted to
She
watching
really
a
is not
fucking
gonna fuck you,
streamer.
bro.
She's not.
I might
but
fuck
unlike
you
a-
if you give me money.
Yeah,
If you send a couple
I'd
thousand
probably
my
consider
way,
it.
bro, it's
I
like,
will
dude,
consider
my
it.
my
I'd
dick's
probably
coming
bust
out.
down.
Couple
Yeah, no,
thousand,
we
I'll
would.
show
I would.
hole. I will show
Yeah,
hole.
no, I'll send you my dick for a couple grand. But on some other shit, like he also thought it was so cool that he posted a link to an Imgur album of memes and edits of her, and it's
Yeah.
like 100, 200 edited pictures that include her and him, and I'm just like, this is so unhealthy, and like,
Itchy.
it makes me
so
scared.
Crazy that this is real.
didn't
Like,
see
oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, no, I've gone to the point of having a theory that Boost Colton is a Clodsmo catfish alt where she just stands herself on it, and like that's just a guy she found a picture of because there's no other pictures of him around. It's just the one picture on his profile, and then he's edited
Is-
that face on everything.
Is his original tweet that he
Holy.
made still like the actual? Because I just looked for it, I didn't see it. Like the one he made that you
oh, yeah.
quote-tweeted. Does it still
There was also a
exist?
point. I was his second follower. He ended up following me after all that beef. Like he did that. He was trying to be funny and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna follow the guy that flamed me, and I win this situation." It's like you are losing. You're a
You ain't
loser.
winning anything, bro. You fucking lost in life.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy. Yeah, I think the OG tweets are probably still up. He's proud of them, and so are the like 10 other people that were in my
I was just gonna have you
replies
read what
constantly.
the. I was just gonna have you read the like the text that he put in that actual tweet if you have it.
If I can
you
find
did.
Oh no, I got it right here. I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
Can't wait for you to stop running all these laps because RN, you are the only thing running through my mind. Face exhaling X3, and he posts all of these social medias where he is only following her.
What's so funny
2
about that
likes.
is that
2 likes, by the way.
that's
And I ratioed him with 200. Sit the fuck down.
Bro,
How
like,
does he
no,
not
when
see
you
that he's a
read that,
creep?
like, just, if you, I just looked around the call here, everybody's face, and it's just like it's just a lot of redacted thoughts going through the head. Fucking like. I don't like, that made me not want to be on this podcast. Like, I almost turned my camera off. That was stuff to hear. Holy shit! But go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jace made a video about the situation and he's like explaining, the tweet, and he reads the part and he starts saying like, like that's kind of a good like pickup line, like he's gonna like whatever, like it's not that big of a deal. And I literally I was showing it on stream, Oak Dice. And
Oak
I
Dice
was,
made a video
I was
about
showing
this?
it on stream, and I literally paused after he said that. I was like, "What the fuck? No! Like you have to see what he quote tweeted." And then everyone's like, "Play the video, play the video." And I play it, and he's like, "But then it gets weird." And he like scrolls down and like shows the screenshots of his original tweet. But yeah, there's a whole Oak Dice video about it,
About
I didn't know
Colton?
that. What the
about me and
Probably about the
Clodsmo.
Twitter war.
I'll
yeah.
link it.
W.
I'll link it.
What?
W, yeah, link that video. I want to watch that
so
shit.
Hell yeah. We'll put
God,
that in the
you're
YouTube
famous.
description.
Oh, man.
And
Put it
yeah,
in the
let
YouTube
me.
description.
I want
Send
to.
that to me
bring
right
it
now.
back to the point where that Zoe won the argument. Zoe, if you want to can we finish out the story of her?
We haven't
leaking
even
shit?
got to like the
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
dude.
even
We
at the
woke up
part
with
of the
it.
story that's cool.
Saturday yet, bro.
It was demon, dude. It was fucking demon
But
time. That was
this,
the perfect
this
ending
is
to
the birth
TwitchCon.
of QNeek's Demon Time. That first tweet it started as fucking a Demon Time spiral, and now Nick, he has an Infernal cape. He is tweeting whack shit. Like he is a whole new man now, bro.
So
I got wide.
You did that Friday night, right?
Yeah, it had to have been Friday. Might have been.
'cause
It wasn't
dude,
Saturday because I
remember,
was
like,
doing Inferno
you
Saturday.
honestly gave us life. Like we had life that day. Was it not?
Yeah, well,
No,
'cause then
that was on Sunday during the
next
day.
Part
It
happened on
was
Sunday
Mhm.
morning.
Okay, it blew.
No,
Okay,
the
and
next
I'll
part
look
happened
at.
Saturday night because I was at the party and I was fucked up, and I was like,
Yes.
what
yeah,
the
but
fuck?"
like none of us knew about it because we were in
It
party
blew-
mode.
I didn't know until the next.
Yeah.
It blew
Yeah,
up
most
out
of
of
us found out the
proportion on
next day.
Sunday. Yeah,
Mhm.
Sunday
Yeah.
is when it went fucking crazy, which we'll go back on the other days and talk more about the stories. But I think for the timeline of this, we can keep talking about it.
Yeah.
I think at least.
The story of what?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I just the
Twitter.
final ending of how she leaked shit and you
Okay,
leaked
so
shit.
yeah,
and
Yeah.
it got
basically,
crazy.
long story short is that
I mean, you can make
she
it a long
decided,
story too. Let's
Okay, fine.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Like
we're
this
on
is why
podcast.
not?
Yeah,
Like
take your time. Yeah.
QNeek's
This is what the
just
podcast is
let's
for.
let's
Yeah.
let's hear the story. It's such a good story.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
It's great.
It's
amazing.
It's outstanding.
It's
yeah.
so good.
Zoe, I just want to say you're a fucking hero after like watching this. I loved you,
Don't
but
even feel like a hero. Like it just this whole situation is honestly so uncomfortable. I've never felt so violent in my life, really. And I know
She
it
did
like
kind
seems
of.
like not a big deal, but like it was it genuinely. I was like I
Yeah.
woke up like sobbing because when I went to bed it had like 3 likes and I was like, okay, whatever, no one's gonna see
Delete
this.
that.
And then I wake up and there's like a full fucking Reddit post where like people are saying I'm like a piece of shit, like scum of the earth. Like I had like 10 like message requests, like literally 2 people told me to kill myself, like fucking just saying like I hope like you never have a platform again, like you fucking piece of shit, slut, loser, like all this stuff. Like I've never really gotten hate on the internet and I got it like so hard for like something that I didn't fucking do. So anyways, here's the story. So I said, does she need help? Right, and she quote tweets it with a screenshot of something that I asked in Xanaris, which is the like female streamer Discord. And to sum up the text, basically I said like does what did I even say? I said
how
like
I'd horny bait Sims or something.
yeah, I said like how do I horny bait Sims? Like I have a really low
Like
sub
low
count
key.
right now.
You said, how do I low key horny bait Sims?
Yeah,
Like, you weren't
I was
even-
looking for like ideas because what had happened is I was like, look, if you see me, like, look, I averaged like 200 viewers. At the time, I had 240 subs or something like that, which is like extremely low for a female of my size in our category. Just objectively, that's like extremely low. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So I asked like Ditter and Eli and like a bunch of the BKers, I was like, how do you guys bait subs? And then I was like, what other people on Twitch make a lot of money? Girls. So I was like, I'll ask the girls how they make subs. Like I was just like I literally was just doing everything, and like that was the time where I was like brainstorming million YouTube videos too, and like doing all this shit. I was like, I'm doing something wrong and I need to make more money, and I don't know what the fuck it is. So I asked the girls like, how do you guys horny bait? Like what do you do? Because there might be ways that I can incorporate it here and there, you know. And she screenshots that message, which by the way, obviously you're not allowed to like screenshot anything from that Discord. It's like
that's a big
completely
no-no. Did she kicked out for that
yeah.
or what?
It's a
Oh
private
my
vote.
god,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, that's-
Immediately.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. I thought it was from
Not
the
only
base Discord for a second, and I was like, we have to shut the server down. Like, we
Yeah.
there's a leak.
Not only-
like, we got it. Someone's down.
All I want to please don't leak anything from
Oh
the
my
base
god!
Discord.
If
Please,
something
guys,
got
I love you
leaked
guys.
from that
I trust
Discord,
you guys so much.
We're done. We're finished.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Please.
The amount I talk about horny baiting subs personally.
Get more thigh out, people.
Dang.
That's what I'm
Facts.
fucking saying.
I'd be saying some shit like that for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So she posts this screenshot from the confidential Discord on Twitter, and she just quote tweets my tweet and says, "Are you?" Because I said, "Does she need help?" And then she said, "Do you?" with my tweet, which like. Why? So I just woke up to like so much hate and all this fucking bullshit, and like I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty well like respected and liked in the community, and I feel like I've taken a lot of care and a lot of effort to make sure that people respect me, and which is really fucking hard as a woman, and I feel like I've done a pretty fucking good job at it, which is why this was so especially upsetting, because like she literally tried to like throw all of that away because of like some fucking leak screenshot where I didn't even do anything. I was just like asking for tips. Like I was just brainstorming. So I was so fucking mad about it. And then Sinferna messaged me the screenshot of Claudsmo saying like what is the tweet? Hold on.
Yeah,
I got it
hold
pulled
on.
up on this monitor, ready to go. I got
Can
it.
you read it?
I got you.
Zoe, I was gonna ask you to add too that what she said, like, because you said you messaged her and asked her to take it down. She
Oh,
said no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I
Figure that
messaged her and asked her
Yes.
to take it down at the party. I was at the party. I was standing with Gregory and Soap, and I was talking to them about it. And I was like, this is horrible, right? And I thought I was overreacting at first. And then when I woke up the next day and like saw how much it had blown up, I was like, great, I'm not overreacting. That's lovely to know. So I messaged her and I said, take that down. What's wrong with you? That's from a private Discord. And then she didn't respond 10 minutes later. And I was like, nice. Grats on getting kicked from Xanaris. I hope it was worth it. And then she didn't respond to me. And but Gray also messaged her and told her to respond. Churchy messaged her, Nunu messaged her. They all messaged her and told her to delete it. And she responded to all of them saying like, this Zoe bitch is crazy. Like it's not a big deal. It's just a joke, like all this shit. And then the next day she messages me probably at like noon or so. And she's like, what would be the point of deleting it? And I'm like, bitch, there's no fucking point in deleting it now. You should have fucking deleted it when you fucking saw my DM in the first place. Like, what do you mean?
And it had 3 likes, you dumb
And it
fuck.
had 3
God
likes.
damn, that makes me mad.
Oh my
It's
god!
like, So upsetting, like really.
Yeah.
I know from the from an outside perspective, it's like funny and the whole situation is like kind of ha ha, but like full slander, like full genuine
That is
slander.
defamation
for,
of
like, something that I
character.
didn't do.
Exceptionally.
It is.
Sue that
shitty
bitch.
Yeah,
situation.
she's
Yeah.
bad.
I knew it
Also,
was
for the
bad,
record,
yeah.
I have a screen. I did screenshot one thing in Xanaris, which is her admitting to viewbotting for partner. So I'm just saying, I may use that.
Nobody knows.
You ever been in her
At
chat, bro?
some
It's popping
point.
in there, yeah.
She's very entertaining. She's very
Because if
entertaining.
you didn't know, both slander and
Boost code for
viewbotting
$15.
are against the
Wow.
partner terms of service. So I'm just saying. Oh, she might get banned from Twitch eventually. I'm just saying. I might put a little case together at some point, just for the record. Okay. Anyways.
Just burn
can we-
every fucking bridge. I think that's so fucked, considering like how well all of us know Zoe and her to just come at her like this. Just
Ooh.
why?
Weird
Why Zoe?
self-destruction.
Yeah,
I had a little demon
self-destruction.
time. It
I mean, to be
is.
fair,
I
she's
had-
like not really in the community. I don't feel like she knew. I don't think she knew what she was getting herself into.
Yeah.
should have. She should know
Yeah.
that you got riders, bro. You got fucking
Yeah.
riders.
Yeah.
So she fucked
She's
up for
only
that.
she only streams old school RuneScape because she knows that people make money in it. So I don't really think she knows like what the community is all about, to be honest.
Well, I
Sorry, I'm being a
remember-
bitch right now, but it's fully deserved. I don't
No,
care.
You can be a
No,
bitch.
please.
I'm allowed to be a bitch off stream now. You know?
Yeah.
We woke
Nah,
up
you ain't-
Sunday and like everybody was very shocked. Like Max showed it to me. He's like, "This is not good," and I was like, "Yeah, that's
I literally,
not
I
good."
took a shit. I was taking a shit and I saw it, and I texted Prison Joe. I was like, "Open Twitter right now." Like,
I
open
was,
Twitter right
and I
now.
was like, "Don't panic." I told her, I was like, "Dude," I was like, "Let's not panic." I said, "I promise you, I know Zoe. She's about to fucking smoke her ass." I was like, "I'm telling you, she's gonna smoke her ass or something." I was
And
like, she's
that
cooking. I
definitely-
was like, "I'm
that-
telling you, she's cooking right now." And
That brings us.
My God.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
brings us
So
to the
this is how
amazing
Zoe
tweet.
destroys.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout out
so-
Sin for sending this to me. I love you, Sinferno, so much.
It
She
was
sent this to me.
Such a this was a dub. So Zoe quote tweets it and replies. The quote tweets
On-
her leaked photo, and Zoe replies with another leaked photo of go on, Ignoble.
Dude, on 4:23 p.m. PST, October 9th, Twitter
was-
for iPhone is a screenshot of Clodsmo and a Discord message from May 3rd, 2022 that says, and I quote, "I'm forced to chat with these retards after stream just because they donate thousands of dollars to me. LOL, all caps. They're all fucking weird though."
So good. And
End
what's
quote.
crazy is Clodsmo response to this whole situation. Yeah, dude, she got fucked. But her response was just to apologize for saying the R word. She doesn't even respond to the fact that she was calling her viewers retards. Like she doesn't even care about that part. I was just like,
I'm
this is
so sorry for
fucked
using a
up.
slur.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sorry for saying the R word. It's like, bro, there's so much more to unpack than that. What are you
I just want
doing?
to say, from like, you said Clodsmo's tweet had like 2 likes or some shit, right? Zoe's response to this quote tweet, 45 retweets, 27 quote tweets, 911 likes on Twitter. She
let's
got
get to 1,000.
fucking
Get that bitch to 1,000.
blasted.
If you're
I
listening,
almost
give it
put
a
a-
like.
I almost tweeted the other day. I just hit 4K followers on Twitter, and I was gonna say like, "Thank you for 4K. Shout out Clodsmo or something."
Oh, yes.
my
Get a couple followers
God.
over 4K and then tweet it because people
Also,
will be a bitch about it.
yeah. Here's the real tea on that tweet. I posted it because it was sent to me, and I was like, period. I'm posting it. I didn't even think about it. Like about an hour later, a few people messaged me and they're like, "Hey, I think that screenshot might be fake." And I was like, "Oh, really? I don't know." And then I was like, "I'm not going to delete it. Here's why. Here's why I'm not going to delete it. Because even if it is fake, everything that she was saying in my DMs was like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, I don't know why people are taking it the wrong way. It's just a joke. So if she can post a joke, so can I." So I still, to this day, don't know if that screenshot's real or not because she apologized for it.
Yeah,
She didn't deny it.
because she
She
apologized
denied
for
it. I don't
saying
think
it.
it's
Nah, I mean,
That's-
the
bro,
second
yeah.
she apologizes for that, it's real.
It's
Whether-
real.
whether or
Yeah,
not-
that's what- yeah.
whether or
Now
not
she's trying to
is
say
real
that
or
it
not,
was
she
like-
solidified it as
yeah.
being real. So
The first thing you would do if it is fake is like, that's not real, that's fake. I would never say that. But she apologized for it and
She
was
said
like,
it
"Oh, I'm
before.
sorry. I
She's
didn't mean to
definitely
say that."
said
Like,
that before.
Yeah.
There's no
Now
way.
she's
She's not
saying
saying
it's
that.
doctored, but like at the very least, the sentiment is clearly real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can tell she said some shit about people talking
That
to
was
her
the
outside of
funniest-
stream.
The funniest conversation I was with Abyss, which he knows her pretty well, and he was like, She's a bozo. Like he was like, that's fake, and she apologized for it. He's like, I mean, what it is, what it is. But he said he folded herself. I was fucking dying. It's so funny. I mean, it is what it is. Whether it is, but she's definitely said that before. She apologized for it. 100%. She said that before. There's no way.
Yeah, can we get a Rip Bozo?
So-
That's a Rip Bozo.
Yeah.
Rip
yes.
Bozo in the
One
comments.
thing
if
with
you
Rip
want.
Rip Bozo, all
If you-
caps.
If you made it
The
this
photo is
far,
iconic. The photo is iconic. It's the most iconic photo of,
Oh,
of
yeah.
the entire trip.
Skater
I
one.
love it.
All of that.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll skip forward a little bit just for me to tell this part, which was that on Monday night we were all hanging out. It turned into a bit more than we expected, which is fine. We'll get into that later. But Prison Joe, the love of my life, walks outside with a cigar and is like, "You need to smoke this, and everybody's gonna stand behind you, and we're gonna take a picture, and you're gonna post it on Twitter, and it's gonna be a heater." And I love that picture so much. I'm gonna
And it
cherish
was a
that forever.
You could frame that shit.
That
You could
picture's
frame
so
that shit.
good.
Legendary.
I remember I said when
might
I
frame
came
it. I might
out,
put it
I
back
had
there.
I had the cigar in the case, and I was like shaking it. Everybody was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Oh, the cigar!" That was so
Nick,
good.
can you post that tweet in this right here? I got the
So
timestamp.
good.
Fucking put that shit in.
Man.
That was-
It's gonna be gas. It is I think my favorite picture to come out of TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking throwing up middle fingers, just
And
like
except Bodhi, who's like,
Brody's like, oh, I don't know why I'm here.
Visibly fucked. in
Yeah.
that
He's
photo.
pointing. He's pointing and laughing. He's pointing and laughing at Claudsmo getting packed by the whole fucking base team. See ya. See ya. That sucks.
Bozo.
Yeah, that was an exceptionally shitty situation overall, but like definitely added some flavor to the week. Holy shit.
yeah.
we had to do what we had to do, you know? We made it happen. You know?
Yeah. I
It just
enjoyed
sucks that,
Saturday.
like- Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
The last thing I'll say about it is that it just sucks that like it unfortunately like has affected my reputation. Like that's why I'm still kind of mad about it. Like I feel like I just did the RuneScape Chronicles and a bunch of the comments are super nice, but then there's like another half that are like, "Isn't that the girl who's like trying to get money from simps?" Like, ChemQ, like I'm very disappointed that you would like pick such a like disgraceful human being to like be on this show.
But on some real shit, if you know people talking to you about shit, like anybody talking is, I mean, I know you love you want people to love you, but people talking is good. Yeah,
True.
you know,
Honestly,
and everybody
the
knows the
sickest
real
thing-
winner.
The sickest thing happened in my stream the other day. Some guy came in and like fucking roasted me for a second, and then I don't know exactly what I said, but I like talked some shit back, and I was like, "You don't."
When
know
you pulled the
full
guy up on
story?"
camera, you pulled his stream up.
No, that was a different part.
That was so good.
That was
Oh my
hard.
god.
No, but
Wait,
some guy
talk
just
about
came
this
in
guy.
and said some shit. I'll just say really quick. Like after like a minute, he was like, "That was a really thoughtful response," and then he just subbed, and I was like, "Period, okay." But the other part is really
Oh
good.
my god.
You can convert
Prison-
them, but yes, go explain this guy. I was there too.
Prison Joe rated me, and this guy comes in and says,
Not my viewer, by the way.
Okay, not my viewer. It just
Prison
happened to
Joe has
coincide.
incels in his chat.
I'm just
It
saying.
just happened to coincide. But this guy came in and said like, maybe you would get more simps if you weren't so fucking ugly, something along those lines, right? So shout out, who was it? I think it was Quinny like sends an imgur that is showing this guy's Twitch profile, and it just says like, this guy's name streams talk shows and podcasts, and he's like, oh yeah, he clearly has the right face for his job. So I go into his clips and find his
God.
stream, and he is this like ugly motherfucker. So we just sit there and watch a clip of him like killing fucking Dagonoth Rex in like red D-hide. Where he's like completely silent. The camera's like under his chin. He has like acne and like chapped lips.
I
It was
felt so
fucking
bad for that
good.
guy for a sec. I was like,
No,
damn,
fuck
Zoe
that
just
guy.
Zoe
that
packed him
guy.
into the whole
Hyping.
dude. It was
It's gonna
demon
come
time.
right back at you, bro.
Ooh. It has been demon time since TwitchCon. That shit is
If
fire.
you
I
come into
love
someone's
it.
stream and you call them fucking ugly, you better fucking be prepared to get some shit back. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, facts, and you better be beautiful as fuck if you're gonna go do that shit. Cause
Look, if there's one thing that sucks about America is free speech. All right, fuck free speech. I don't like free speech. I'll tell you that right now.
take that shit away.
Actually,
yeah.
you have consequences. You know,
That's
Clodsmo
true.
should have been arrested in my heart, but don't worry, I was the fucking police in this situation. This man came in the stream,
Yeah,
called
put
me
that shit
fucking
down.
ugly. I'm the fucking police here.
Talk to him.
I'm gonna take you.
Oh my god.
You fucking tell him.
Actions have consequences. It's as simple as that. All right.
No,
Let's go.
Good
That was
shit.
sick.
It really is.
100%.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good
well,
diversion
that
to
was
that.
definitely the drama time for the whole week. Was that whole story arc?
Who would have thought either?
I'm surprised there was no other drama.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right?
Like no
And we
fights
got
in
it all
person,
out
no
then.
shit talking in person. Everybody was
Everything
homies.
in person. Everyone who
got
like
along
you know
so
is fucking
well.
normal enough of a human to like hang out and socialize was like the best of friends. We just had such a good time.
Yeah.
The most drama that I think I saw at TwitchCon was Jixie walked up to Madam Mage and Lopsy was right next to him, and Jixie just goes, "Oh my god, I love your TikToks," and Lopsy just bursts out laughing.
Oh
Lopsy
god.
just bursts out laughing, and she just looked extremely uncomfortable. That was the most drama I saw all week, though.
Oh, he's fucking the goat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to hold it in there. I didn't even say what up to Madam Mage. Speak of the devil, I didn't even say hi. Oh no, I got a hug. I said what up. Never mind. We're chilling.
He needs to where my hug at. Where my hug at?
Hey, where my hug at, babe?
I had to at least say what up because she was talking about being there in my chat, and I was like, yeah, what up? But I just like, yeah, I don't know. We ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta go there. That's for sure.
No. All right, so
Yeah.
I don't
is that
talk
the
to
rest
the
of
fans.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Or was
I
that
think
Friday?
that's it.
That was Thursday and all of
that was the calm before the storm. Ironically,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a
Friday
calm
was
day.
probably the chillest night. Like I said, it was more of a we
Yeah.
definitely partied, but it wasn't crazy.
I
No,
hate how you
fucking-
call it chill. We were still
we
up
fucking
until like
partied.
fucking 4
Okay,
a.m.
all right,
doing
man. That
wasn't
alcohol
chill.
and
All right,
drugs, and I
bro.
couldn't
Me and
fucking sleep
People
till
were
like 5
in my
a.m.
bathroom for 3 hours talking
Okay.
about God.
It was
like,
more relaxed.
It was not chill.
It was more relaxed than the other. I do remember being in your bed and there's like a circle of people and Bodie's in there and like I pan the camera around and that gets to Jessie and she's just like this. There's like no music. There's nothing happening.
That was the night Jesse and Bodie were asleep in my bed the entire night. They came back and they just took a
Yeah.
nap for like 3 hours in my bed.
Was that Thursday,
know.
Friday, Saturday?
Friday.
What day
That
was
was
that?
Friday, that was
Dude,
Friday.
that night was the day where Bodie was in your bed, and people are just like, "Where the fuck is Bodie?" And we see people like filing in and out of Tasty's room. And like,
Dude,
I
my
walk in for a
fucking-
second.
My bathroom was a lawless place, dude. People just file on it.
Yeah, that
It
came
was-
with-
Yeah.
I remember Bodie being in bed, like looking half dead, like, "Oh, tier 3 subs only," and I was like, "Oh,
Yo,
fuck."
Wait, real
So
shit.
totally,
Did
bro.
y'all run out of toilet paper in that bitch? Because I think it was
Yeah, we got
Saturday
more.
night. Oh,
Yeah, we got more toilet
Sure, we
paper.
did run
There
out
was a
of
night
toilet
where I had to
paper.
like literally scavenge the house for toilet paper for that one extra like bathroom that was open to everyone because it was gone.
I
was
had
like,
the
this is
secret
not gonna-
bathroom, man. I was people would be like, "Hey, man, can I use your bathroom?" And I like lead pack. I was like, I was
yeah,
only-
you
only
come in, go ahead.
selected
Pretty dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good. You're in. You're
Yeah,
in.
people just kind of started taking my bathroom. They figured it out.
Yeah,
pretty
you let
quick.
that happen, bro. You
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, yeah, no, I did.
Yeah,
Because like
nice.
the greater bathroom area was like the secret chill spot. That was like
Yeah.
5 to 7 people maximum, and then people started noticing, hey, there's a toilet right there.
pretty
Like,
quick, dude. Somebody tried to go back to my room, and I said, "Hey!" And they're like, I was like, "Don't go in there," and they fucking walked.
Dude, okay, wait. Are we? So are we with the Friday stories now? Can we move to Saturday or what's
yeah,
what's
now,
the move with
now
that?
it's
Yeah,
Saturday.
Let's go. Okay, finally we wrapped
do the
Friday.
morning of. Oh, Saturday was beach club.
Yeah, Saturday
Saturday
was
was Mark
beach
beach
Night.
club
club.
and to party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we do
Did any of you go to
before that?
TwitchCon? We went to TwitchCon too. I went to Twitch. Zoe
and
went
Nick
to,
went to
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
I just stayed. I
me,
just chilled at home all day. I just slept. I literally fucking recovered.
Yeah, Friday was
Yeah.
recovery.
Saturday TwitchCon was cool. We got to do a lot.
I loved it. I got to experience.
Yeah, we did
everything.
way more.
And I
Zoe
got-
met
dude, I
the
got-
GeoGuessr guy.
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah,
The TikTok
Rainbow.
guy?
Really?
I was
yeah,
so
that's cool.
nervous. I was like, oh my god, Rainbow's right there. And then Zulu was like, oh my god, let's go. And I thank the fucking Lord for Zulu because he was like look, I don't have many like parasocial crushes, but he is my one that I'm like, oh my god, please, sir, marry me. So I just walked up.
Wait,
with
the
Zulu and I was
GeoGuessr
like,
guy or Zulu?
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Zulu and his hog, bro, for real.
I think we
I
know the answer. to
mentioned
that.
I
his
wish-
hog. I
man.
told him he was on the couch.
Yes!
He was on the couch. He's fucked. I said, "Bro, you have a nice cock. I don't know why you're weird about it." He kind of looked at me.
Nice cock.
He kind of looked at me and he was like, "Thanks, man." that was it. I gave him a hug. He was really nice.
Yeah, no, Zulu's super nice.
Yeah, he was awesome. Dude, there was a photo from, I think Thursday night, a while ago. I was like, yo, Zulu, you know what'd be fucking funny? Is if somebody takes a photo and is like, yo, with me, and it's like, yo, just met Ditter Bitter. And, you know, it has my stamp of approval. That would be funny.
This is a funny tweet, dude.
And then Zulu's like, let's fucking do it, bro. And I was like, hell yeah, let's just do it. So he put out the tweet, and that shit fucking popped off. I didn't realize it would be that popular. People are just like, I actually ended up talking to Ditter about it a couple nights later, but it at the time it was funny, and it still is funny.
It was good.
Big
That
fan.
was a banger tweet. I loved
Good
it.
one.
So yeah, what like earlier Saturday, everybody was just chilling. Some of us went to the con, and then everybody went to the beach club party for Mark Knight that I
Yeah,
did
most
not
people
go
went to
to, and I
beach
wish I
club.
would have. I was very sad.
Dude, it was really
should,
fun
bro.
actually. It was.
Dude, can I be this person for a second? I
Yeah.
found that event and I feel very proud of myself and I feel like no one knows that I found it.
Wow, that was
but I
Did
you?
you find that? Was that? I assumed it
Zoe
was
Lopsy
voted.
definitely did. Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
credit to them both.
I was hanging out with Lopsy and we were talking. He was showing me a festival that he wanted to go to in San Diego. And he was like, I don't know if I'm going to go. And then I kept scrolling down the list and I was like, oh my God, Mark Knight is going to be there when we're there. Like, we should go. And then I told some of the homies and then I told Jesse and then it became the big thing. And I'm very proud of myself because I think it was really nice.
You found
It
a
was
banger.
great. That
You
was
found a
awesome.
banger event.
One of the highlights.
That was sick.
That was
Yeah.
genuinely one of the
I
highlights.
felt like a rock star. Everyone knew me and wanted to
It
say
was
hi.
awesome.
It was so cool.
And the venue was beautiful. It was like
from you, too.
outdoors. Like the stage was so like small and gorgeous on the sand. Like there were drinks. There's like a fair like on the other side basically. Like there was so much room to spread out. The weather was perfect. Like I loved it.
that was like
Forza
super
shit.
sick, honestly.
It was.
Sorry, I
it
had to
was
give
an
myself a
incredible
pat on the
experience.
back for that one.
I'm
Yeah.
so.
That
I
was
had no
nice.
idea that was
Holy
you.
shit, that's fucking dope.
Like,
Thank
that's-
you.
I'm
that was
so
definitely a
stoked.
spot. Everybody was there. Like all the
Every single, everybody was
Yeah.
there.
Even
It was
iCherry was there. It was
insane.
crazy.
People were
Yeah,
like,
they let
"What's
him
Mark
in.
Knight?"
Wow, come on, man.
Man.
Whoa!
Oh, come on, man.
Unlike the other party.
Damn.
We'll get to that, bro. We'll
Yeah,
get
we'll
to
get
that.
to
Saturday is a whole
Mark
book.
Mark Knight was
the next
fucking
bar
dope,
was a
dude.
party.
It was.
On a
It
premise
was
of the party,
incredible.
it like yes, I turned a lot of people away. My brain works a little differently than other people's, and you know, I didn't want to have too many people, like
You
especially
turned
ran.
the perfect amount of people away. And
Okay, to be
yeah,
fair,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
To be fair,
There
it
was
was
only like
only
one or
supposed
two
fucked up on
people.
one.
There-
I fucked
There's
up
one
on
or two people we messed up on.
There
I
was
messed
some
up on
collateral
Luca.
damage, which
I
I'm
messed
upset
up on,
about. Yeah.
I messed up
Yeah,
with
I
Luca
got
and Arlen. I didn't, and also I'm blaming Will too because so they showed up and it was Mr. Nixos and I think his name's Ellie. I know both of them. They're cool. Well's cool with them. And then Will goes, "Oh no, Will was fucked up. He had the rhinestones on his face. He was being
Oh,
really
he's
touchy.
fucked.
Being a little,
Yeah.
and he goes, I don't know who the fuck they are." I was like, "All right, guys, you got to go. Sorry, that's what he said." And I was like, he's like, I don't know. He like yelled. He's like, "I don't know who the fuck they are." And I was like, "Sorry, guys." And I was like, "We have a ton of people here. Sorry, like, gotta go."
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I wouldn't have recognized him either. Like if they, it'd be weird for them to introduce them as their Twitter names, but if they said that, I'd have been like, okay,
They'd have
come
been
in.
in.
But
Well,
That's what I'm
that's
saying,
what
yeah.
that's
They
what
were
happened
probably in
to
the
that's
bathroom,
what
to
happened
be
to
fair.
Evergin. Like
Wait,
Evergin.
he got turned away?
No, Evergin
No,
came to
he
the
was
door
there.
and he came up to me. He's like, "I'm Mason Evergin." I'm like, "I only know an Evergin." And I walked away and got Seth. I was like, "Who the fuck's this guy? This is Mason
Nah, I see it's cool.
Evergin."
Only know Evergin.
No,
bro.
no. And then we realized he was
You
just
were fucked.
Evergin.
Okay, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
I remember him being there. I remember meeting him.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy
no,
in the
so then
Hawaiian
you got
shirt who lynched you, I'm sorry. That would have made a mistake. But everybody else, fuck you. Like it was, you know, I think it was good. But like my thought of mine was I don't want a bunch of random guys there. Got a lot of girls there, girls that we care about,
Great
and like I
ratio,
was
yeah.
worried about something bad happening to them, and then I would feel
Well, also we paid a lot of money for the house.
yeah.
We didn't want randos in there.
I
like,
was-
you know.
That's true.
So
It is our
fucking
place
stressed.
too.
Yeah.
I was so stressed that whole
Dude, that-
night. I was having
that
a
was
great
my-
time, but I was alternating
Oh,
between
yeah.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I was so
the
aggravated.
funniest
It was
part,
so
okay, like
stressful.
everybody knows, like everybody's like, oh, they kicked the iCherry out. Like there's specific people there that did not want him there.
We
like,
didn't kick him out. Actually, we just didn't invite him, and he came
No,
anyway. It's
like,
different.
Yeah,
and
I
he
don't
had
know,
a bunch
give
of
him the
random
address.
guys with him. Yeah, they had alcohol, but there's a bunch of random guys, and all I know is like I saw Tasty
Oh,
like
it's
turn around.
alcohol. We're not 20.
I turned around. Tasty turned around with the Balenciaga shirt on. He's like, "Where's Prison Joe?" He fucking walked in.
I was like, "Prison Joe, get over here, bro."
That was such an accurate mimicry of
Yeah.
fucking Tasty. But
Yeah.
go on.
I remember, but he
I was
cracked
like,
the
"Get
door.
Prison Joe, get Saint
Tasty-
Tits."
Tasty leave the door cracked, so they came in.
I thought I closed it. I thought I closed it.
They
came
walked in
and-
after you left
yeah,
the
they
door
came,
cracked.
Actually came. They broke.
Yeah,
they
I
broke
like
the
tried to
threshold.
close it, but it didn't close all the way, and somebody just started walking in.
so
but then right as
socially
that,
unaware. Holy shit.
Then it was like me, Prison Joe, and like Saint Tits. We like shepherded him out. Like we gotta
Tasty,
go, we gotta
Tasty
go,
was
we
like
gotta go.
the Saint Tits big lumbering giant was behind me, and I was like, you guys gotta go. Like you gotta go. And like they just were looking at us, and they didn't say anything. They said absolutely nothing. I was like, you guys, you gotta leave right now. And they just walked out and left, and that was it. Like it wasn't an issue.
That
I don't know.
Dude, I just vividly remember sitting in the back of the party doing Inferno, and Joe, like it was starting to get packed in this bitch. Like people were showing up. Like we didn't want a repeat of what happened Thursday, and I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody. There were just a lot of people we didn't know, and so Joe like cuts the music stops, everybody kind of like murmurs to themselves, and Joe's like, yo, whoever the fuck invited XYZ, don't fucking do that again. Quit sending the address to random people. And like, it was so fucking funny. And then the music started playing again. Boom, boom. Like, oh, cool. All right, cool. We're chilling.
I definitely.
That was
I yelled
awesome. That was awesome.
A lot of people, and that's what you're talking about. The later in the night, I paused the music again. It was like 3 a.m, and I was like,
Yeah.
hey! And like everybody looked, and I was like, "Let's keep fucking partying!" And then I was fucking depressed.
Like I thought there was gonna be another message, like, "Oh fuck, some shit happened," and Seth is just like, "Let's get fucking partying." He's like,
Yeah, you
oh
have to
man.
pause the party once to try to find Ignoble's credit card.
Oh, and you want to know where it was? I can't tell you where it was. Damn it.
I don't know. I don't know why my credit card was out at a party. That makes no sense because
very
credit
never got it back.
I think you were
found it.
donating to an orphanage.
I found the
online
credit
with your
card.
Credit card.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
yeah.
He was donating to an orphanage.
Got some
That's what he was
flour
doing.
on it or something. It was crazy.
Very sturdy
Yeah.
credit card.
Yeah.
Not flimsy.
Just,
Yeah. Why were you washing it with soap and water on the last day? What was up with that? That was.
you know, sometimes your card gets dirty, and before you go on
Dude,
flights,
honestly,
it's a
we
good
should
idea
wash
to
our cards
wash
more
them.
often. And our
Yeah.
phones. These
You
things are
should. You
disgusting.
really
The
should.
phone,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Kidding?
phone.
Actually,
So true.
there's probably
Alcohol
so
wipe
many.
my phone.
I'm not memeing
Yeah,
right now. That shit's
No,
gross.
dead ass. That is gross. I'd be. Ooh, god.
There's
damn
so
it.
many fluids exchange. Like it was inevitable everybody get COVID and sick and all this shit. Like,
Everybody.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't
we
even
know.
covered the fact that
Evade.
literally
Get COVID.
everybody got sick. Everybody.
I got it months before, baby.
not everybody.
I got my.
Okay,
immunity.
I was
Okay.
dead.
Minus like
I
3 or
was
4
so sick.
gyms.
I
Most
got,
people
I
got
was fucked.
sick. A
I
lot of
think
it was COVID.
There was COVID, and there was also like another thing going around.
Yeah, that's what I had.
everyone
It
else
was
got,
like a
yeah.
cold or something. Like kind of
I
a
think
flu-ish type
I
thing.
want to say everybody got mono or something. Honestly, the way drinks and stuff are passed around,
go.
like
Yeah, it was
Fuck it.
something.
Is what
I'm
it is.
I'm close with
Yeah,
the whole
we
reset
accepted the
community
risks, you know, when everyone came, like, you know, we're like, okay.
That
well,
party
Yeah.
though, like after we got it kind of settled out with the people, it was beautiful. It was a great time. Like,
insane
it was-
Bro,
party.
and
it
that
one
was-
of
one of the
that
best
was-
parties I've
yeah.
been to, bro.
That was
Yeah,
my
like,
turn to
truly.
brag about Bodhi sleeping in my bed, dude. That was the night, you know. I mean,
Dude, yeah, he slept in your bed for so long.
like we're not, me and him. It's Adam now for me, you know. Like I don't call him Bodhi. Like we're
That's
on.
what we call him. Us friends
you
call
know,
him
you know, he's
Adam.
my friend. I
No.
call him Adam. That's
Shut
the
up.
night Adam was sleeping in my bed.
Dude, I wish you could do the thing about what this Krylax said. He came in your room and he said it was like the Kafune commercial where he like wakes up and like looked at Krylax and they made eye contact and he was like, "What the fuck, dude? Tell him about Mock."
Dude,
Tell him
okay,
about Mock.
okay. So our boy
Stand
Mock, right? You gotta listen to the story about Mock. So Mock is, you know, he's one of my, he's like probably one of my oldest viewers. And back when I was a 5-year Andy, and he's my mod. Anyway, so he lives in
Mock.
California. So I hit him up, you know, come down to
sick,
the
cool
party.
guy.
He's
Pulled up
super.
with a case of Miller Lite.
Yeah, no, he's
Yes,
the
good
fucking
guy,
man,
good guy.
right?
And
Anyways.
a mouse for me to
He
do
got-
the Inferno.
he got
Sorry,
the
I just had
stamp
to.
approval
Yeah,
for
okay,
sure.
wait, hold on. But before you talk about Mock, and Phoenix just touched on this earlier, and I don't, we just glossed over it. This entire fucking rager is going on at our Airbnb, and house music bumping, people chilling. Nick on the counter in the kitchen has a fucking laptop on and is doing fucking Inferno the entire
Bro, you gotta throw up
night.
right now. I'll timestamp it. You gotta throw up a picture of you, like the pictures I took or someone
Yes.
took. You know? Okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, I'll throw up
It
one of the
wasn't even
hardest
just like, oh,
photos in
half an hour,
existence,
I'm
bro.
doing it for the meme, just, you know, it was all night, and he kept fucking dying. And oh man.
Matias
Okay,
killed
wait,
him
wait,
one
wait.
time.
I have to clarify. I got killed 2 different times by people touching the screen because the whatever laptop Papa lent to me is a fucking touch screen, of course. And so, also big shout out to Mock. I shouted him out a second ago, but he brought a brand new mouse for me to use on this endeavor because we have talked about it before. How cool it would be if I could get the cape the night of TwitchCon and I could go live from Papa's laptop. So I just want to say the whole night it was sick. I'd kind of slightly maybe regret it, but also it was really fun and
No,
it's
that
something
was so
I definitely.
badass, bro. That was.
Yeah, I don't think I can take it back.
That was one of
other
the
than
coolest
getting
things
bullied
I've
by
seen.
It's a great
Katarina.
story.
Yeah.
Great story.
Other than Katarina who megalolling me last night saying who the fuck was the nerd doing Inferno. But
Bro, you're
that
cute
that's fine.
motherfucking Neeks, dude. Can I get another?
Motherfucker.
You can demon time tweet about her. I'll back you up. You're cute
Bro,
motherfucking
if you want
Neeks,
to
bro.
clip that shit and put it on
She's-
Twitter, do it, dude. Do it right now. I'll
But
like
she would smoke my shit in the wilderness. So I can't even. But
smoke you IRL too, bro. Come on. be honest.
she would fucking
Yeah,
beat the
she's-
shit out of me.
she's dope.
She's like the PKing community Zoe, but like PKing and stuff. She
fucking
gives
love
off
her.
she gives off the mommy vibes for sure. So
Casey's
people
not here.
would.
He's in love with her, by the way. He's in love. If you're
Yeah, he ain't gonna
listening,
admit it. He's
Yeah,
he's
he
in
won't, but
love
he
with her.
is.
Oh, he's coming back.
All right, all right. He's walking up. We're good.
Okay, yeah.
To
So
go?
I was. It was like wave. I don't even know. 39, and someone came up. I went to take a picture with someone. Someone comes up to the laptop from the kitchen. I'm sitting on the bar. You'll see in the picture that popped up a second ago. They reached to grab the screen to pull it a little more towards them so they could see what wave I was on, and they pulled me out in front of a fucking bat. And I got hit down to like 6 or 7 HP on wave 39. And so the next wave, I blood barraged the bat. I probably started the next wave with like 20 or like maybe less than that HP, and I died because I think there was a blob, and I just ate shit and died. And another wave, I was in the 40s again, and Matthias comes up and he's like, "Yo, you should step right here," and he fucking touches the laptop screen, and it pulls me out in front of a blob and a mage when I'm already low on health. Yeah, and I ate shit and died. And then the only other run that was good, I made it to wave 41. I couldn't flick on a laptop because I DPI, mouse. I'm using all the excuses, but yeah, the furthest wave I had in that whole
It's
run
a shitty
was
laptop.
wave.
That would have been insane. Like I spent
Yeah,
$500 on that laptop like 6 months ago just for the hooker to kill Jad on. Like that's all it was for.
That's what I'm saying. So, I was the hooker in this situation, and I couldn't even beat it wave 41. So,
There
yeah,
were
41 was the
literally-
PB. Go
There were
ahead.
literally Oblivion members
laptop's
like 10 feet away from
Yes!
me, bro.
Yeah,
like
simply.
there was like I think
They're
even
like
just
world
within, like,
record holders right next to you, just
like
watching.
people who are like literally top 5 fucking Inferno doers, like in literally within a arm's reach away from you.
Yeah,
Like,
to
Just like if you take like a 10-foot radius around you, there was like fucking probably like 100 Infernal capes. Like all you had to do was just ask one of them, "Hey, bro, like drink all you want. Here's some drugs. Do my fucking cape. I'm gonna go live." It would have popped off. Is all I'm gonna say.
There was a point where it was
Yeah.
like Dirt Nerd, Tyseer, and Simply all standing around, and someone was like, "What are you doing? You guys need to use the mouse. Like, why are you just standing there?"
They're like, just do it for him, for fuck's sake. What was funny is some of the PKers that have Infernal capes, they're very, very proud that they have Infernal capes, or they've gotten one, and they would come up and be like, "Yo, just let me do it for you, man. Let me do it for you." And I'm like, "Bro, you probably have one." Like, I'm not trying to talk shit. I ain't trying to talk my shit because they're good at the game and they would fuck me up in the wilderness. I am not doubting that ability. But I was like, "Bro, you're dying on the same waves I'm dying on. I'm gonna keep it a stack." But I didn't say that. I was just in my head. I was like, "I don't know how far you're gonna get, bro. I'd rather have Simply over here do it. He would take care of business." But it was still it was still interesting to have that. Yeah, take care of that dynamic.
At least you could
so.
let them get you to Jad and then just went live like that. But
Yeah, literally, nobody would have known.
Allegedly.
I was gonna get banned for getting a cape in California versus my Oklahoma IP, so I was gonna get banned anyways if I got it.
A lot
Fuck
of you
it.
streamed it.
I still think one of the most fun
Maybe.
things would have been maybe on like a dummy account. You stream Inferno, but everybody in the party takes turns doing a wave. Like somebody new comes up, does the next wave. That would.
I wish I would have
think
went
that would be
live.
sick.
I wish I would have went live for the waves and just had the mic either muted or really quiet, because it would have been content, just the people coming by me and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it would have. I would have had
Yeah.
like 300-400 viewers probably, just because
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Who's walking by him? Who's over his shoulder?" And then other
Yeah.
people would know I'm live. They're gonna come up and snipe and like hang out or whatever. It would have been good, but
Yeah.
I do regret that for sure.
Just
Still
next
legendary for sure.
Rager, bro. Just do the Inferno. Why not? Like, who cares?
I can do it
You know
now.
what I mean?
might
Like,
as
that'd be
well. I'll be
sick.
that nerd.
Slayer task action? Be easy.
Ooh, I gotta get the redemption. Get a PB at the fucking function. Fuck it. Why
AC
not?
solo top at a party win.
I'll do it, bro. Don't test me. I'll do it.
It'll have to be in the
That'd be
bathroom,
good.
but that's fine.
It'll happen in the bathroom.
Imagine a bathroom. That'd be like very Destructo-esque. You're just live in the bathroom with a laptop doing solo top
Just house
Hear the
music
music
blasting
through
in
the
the background.
walls.
Yeah.
while you're standing.
It's just like the
A lot of
background.
sniffles going around, man. It's gonna be a fucking.
Yeah,
Dude,
legendary.
you
so
mentioned
crazy.
this earlier, but I want to shout out fucking Dirt Nerd, Simply Tyseer. They're fucking meeting them was absolutely awesome.
So sick.
Yeah,
I
true.
remember
Pretty big
so-
homies.
I
I love
remember
Dirt
Dirt
Nerd
Nerd
so much.
specifically at Mark Knight. This fucking
Yeah.
kind of like wiry white dude with fully tatted walks up to me. I just, at the time I don't know what Dirt Nerd looks like. This guy tasked me. He's like, "Yo," I'm just like, I look, I got my wallet on me, bro. Look, I'm on drugs.
my
Come on, don't,
wallet.
I'm sorry, bro.
Zert does look a little sketchy. I can't lie. He does look like he could either be a
And then
famous
he's like,
rapper.
"Yo, Ignoble." I'm like, I know that voice. He's like, "It's Dirt Nerd." I'm like, no fucking shot. That's Dirt Nerd. But
Dude, yeah.
he was absolutely amazing to meet, and all
He's
the other
cool as
homies.
fuck.
It was crazy.
Yeah. It was funny. I said Zert could be a rapper, and somebody showed me an actual like SoundCloud link to Dirt Nerd's SoundCloud, and
Dude,
I was
he's
like, "Oh,
good.
he is a rapper." I was like, "He is a rapper. Fuck it, Dirt Nerd's a rapper." I could tell. It was
Hell
Yeah, it was
hilarious.
crazy putting like faces to all like the chatters who you
Yes.
see all the time. Because I had a bunch of people walk to me and be like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And I was like, "Yo, like, who are you?" And they'd be like, Dirt Nerd. And I was like, Dirt Nerd, yo! It's like, hey, yo!
Yeah. That was like a weird dynamic of asking people who they were and then being like, oh, you're that guy. I love you. Like, it'd be from like.
bad. Like, I started feeling bad about it, but then I was just like, yeah, who are you? Like,
Yeah.
I
No, it
clearly
was
don't
worse
know.
like
I only
not
see your
knowing.
name,
You know,
know?
I'm just
Yeah.
like, who are you? I had to everybody. You just
Yeah,
had
it's
to
like,
who
can we
him,
wear
bro.
our
I don't give a
TwitchCon
fuck.
badges inside?
There
so I
were
can
a
know
lot of
who you
people
are?
wearing TwitchCon badges throughout the weekend everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
just at the bars. At Mark Night, I saw like 10 TwitchCon badges. And we're not even close to
Yeah.
TwitchCon.
Which
Sin
I
only
think-
wore her because she was so drunk. Someone told her like a little bit later on. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm wearing my badge at the
Wait, who
party."
did?
Sinferna. I think she
didn't
worked
know
at the
she was doing
party.
Oh my god.
Oh, to the party. No, yeah,
Yeah,
I made fun of
she
her.
didn't
That's right.
realize.
Yeah, I made
I'm
fun
so
of her.
fucking drunk right now.
That's literally
love
every
Sinferna,
fucking
dude.
conversation
She's
with
so
Sinferna.
Also, dude, I thought Sinferna was like 5'10", bro. She's like 4'11". Dude,
Yeah.
She's short.
She's tiny. She is
This
very
big.
tiny.
Tiny.
She gives
All
off
the
the
RuneScape
tall.
girls are like 5 foot exact. All the RuneScape dudes are like 6'8". Like it doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
no.
That's like,
Yeah.
I love Sinferna.
Sorry,
on
Zoe.
average. Zoe, you're taller and bigger and
There's a
mommy
couple
vibes.
standard deviations out there, but you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was small. I loved her. She just would come up and be like, "I'm so fucking drunk," and I'm like, "Just bring me a cheeseburger." I said, "Get her a cheeseburger. Like she needs to eat right now. Just get her some
I'm
help."
so fucked up right now, dude. I had the best story about Sinferna. When I first met her at her party, she was like, "Oh my god, Ignoble!" It's like, you know, Ignoble. We are based India division. Me and you, we are brown and holding it down. I was like, yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god.
It was so funny, and then she was like, "Anyway, I'm so fucked up right now." It's like, yeah, I can tell.
Literally, at least 4 times throughout the night, she'd be like, "Tasty, I'm so fucked up." I was like, "Yeah, you were fucked up 5 minutes ago too when you told me that."
Dude, I don't know how she gets it all in her little body. I actually
Yeah, I
don't
don't know.
understand.
She's
She has
a
so much
champion.
energy too.
I got her a drink and I said, "It's your birthday. Let's go."
Dude, she definitely parties. She parties.
She goes hard. Respect.
She was awesome.
Dude,
That's
but
another
the
cool-
RuneScapers in general go fucking hard.
That's what I was going to say.
Hard.
That's another dynamic that you don't really think about when you like think of streamers is how they party. And
A lot of,
it was-
there's a lot of like pent up. I feel like it just builds up and everybody just kind of lets it out.
Well, do you
Probably.
remember my IRL friends that I had at the party on Saturday?
Yeah.
One of them's like a big league creator, and he's been to a bunch of like the league events, like the Twitch events, all the org parties, and he was like, "You guys go really fucking hard, like way harder than like any league party I've been to." And I was like, "Good."
They're always arguing at those parties.
yeah, they're probably toxic in person. They're all flaming each other. Nah, I don't know.
I'm sure there's some like people in the community who are introverted, but I'd say streamers in general tend to be a little more extroverted. But
They can at least fake it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
We can at least
Yeah.
fake it. That's so fucking accurate.
Also, alcohol helps, is all I'm gonna say. So.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, do you guys know anybody else who would come up to you and say, "I'm so fucked up right now"? Because I have one story, and this is about Eli. I remember walking into the kitchen on Saturday night. Okay, and like I was like, okay, it's like 4 a.m. You know, I'm winding down. You know, like my mom, I'm on my come down. You know, things stuff, and I go into the kitchen like, all right, I need water now. I'm gonna get some water,
were
and I see
fucked on
Eli.
Saturday.
Oh, I was fucked on Saturday. I was
So
bouncing, bro.
fucked.
I was so okay. The reason I was like that on Saturday is because I was mentally I was like, I'm keeping up with Hamzy IRL today. So everything that he put in his body,
fucked
I
up.
put in my body, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. And I was bouncing Saturday. I was fucking
I tried
wired.
to talk to you 3 times. And you'd be like, "Dude, I'm over there." And fuck. And I was like, "Dude, okay, cool."
I was wired the
Zero
entire
words,
like,
bro.
Oh,
Zero
you're
words.
so wired.
the
Dude,
thing is
someone
like
puked
I
on you.
remember thinking thoughts, and I remember none of them coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Someone did puke on you. Ignoble.
Ignoble and I had a moment because
Yeah,
I was in the
Ignoble
back
got
room
puked on.
and I was like,
that
I
also
literally
happened.
was just staring at the ceiling, and he's like, "Someone just puked on me." You don't remember
Wait,
that?
who puked on you?
I honestly don't even know. I remember sitting at the chair over there, and like, oh god, just thinking about it makes me want to fucking heave. Like I was sitting there in my shorts and a t-shirt, and fucking, I felt something wet on me. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? And then I started smelling. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I looked around. I literally didn't
Ugh.
see what happened, but like there wasn't like a puddle of puke anywhere or anything. It was just like I had
On you?
splatter on me, but I don't know where it fucking came from.
I
It's-
bet you someone had the burp where they go and they called it. And some of it
Yeah.
kind of came out and they went and took care of it. But like a little
was
bit
pretty
got on
A
moist.
you.
little spurt.
Yeah, a little spurt got out on you. Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? So, like, I went and changed, but I was just like, who, how, what? I don't know.
Oof.
Like
That's-
that was
that's
a
tough.
whole different thing. But yeah, that was weird. But going back to the whole Eli thing, going in the kitchen, I fucking go there to grab some water, and I see Eli standing on the kitchen, like standing next to the kitchen sink, just like, you know, with his hands on it, just like staring off into the fucking distance. And he just zoned the fuck out. Then he looks at me, he's like, Ignoble, I'm so fucked up right now. He's like, just in the calmest voice, he just looks at me directly. I'm so fucked up right now. I took these redacted that redacted gave me, and I was like, nice, good luck. But it was so funny
It
because
was
it's
so
just like
tight.
the party's going on, and Eli with the most serious, calm voice, just like, I'm so fucked up right now, Ignoble.
So
That
I
guy's
remember
a
that,
large
Noble, so I
guy.
was gonna segue. I'm gonna segue that story as I remember that. And right, because I have a good story about Eli. I'm gonna out him now. I let him.
Oh,
stay
you're gonna
clean for a
out
while.
him?
Oh, for sure. Dude.
Oh
This is a
shit, dude!
insane
I
story.
didn't think you were. Oh man, I
No,
know.
I gotta out him, dude. He's gotta get outed now. I was
Okay.
gonna out him in the moment, but I'll out him
Exclamation
now.
mark drama! Holy crap! Get ready.
So he said that, and I was like, you and me are going to shotgun a beer with Lopsy and Will. And he was like, Joe. He's like, no, Joe. He's like, no, I can't, Joe. Come on, I can't. I was like, no, you're gonna shotgun a beer. We have to. And he's like, all right. And I got him out there. Like, he's like, fuck. Like, you know, we all poked the hole. Hamsey too. I think Hamilton did too. We did like a big shotgun circle. We all shotgun a Miller Lite. And we all shotgun it. I fucking killed it. I was at a good level. I sucked that motherfucker down. It was gone, you know. Good form, no spillage, nothing. Lopsy killed it. Everybody killed it. And then fucking as soon as like they're holding their cans and they kind of walk away, and Eli like comes close to me, like real, like just kind of like Slender Man's towards me. He's like, Joe. He's like, I literally drank like half of that. He's like, there's a bunch in this can right here. He was like, will you please just take it and go throw it away? Please don't tell anybody. And I was like,
Oh, that's
I was like, damn, man, you killed it. I
Thanks.
took it and I went and I threw it away for him. I didn't say shit.
That's
I
base
didn't say-
as hell, bro.
I
That's
didn't
base
say
as hell.
Damn.
Good friend.
I didn't say
W
something.
friend.
PV
And then I got him a
PK
glass
is
of
like
water. Then I got him a glass
handshake.
of water, bro. He's sipping on the water. He had a
PV
solo
and
cup
PK,
full of
bro.
water. And he's like, yeah, it's like a great party. He's like drinking water. Bro.
He was off the drug. He was
Yeah,
off the
Mom
drug.
told me that
was
one.
So funny.
Yeah, dude. I probably heard the sentence "I'm so fucked up right now" from probably a dozen people that night.
I
would
didn't get
say.
that fucked up that
Tim and
night.
the
I was
Boys,
so
bro.
stressed.
Oh, I
just
did.
smoked a
I
lot
did
of
it to
weed.
counteract the stress, dude.
All I
I
said was I'm
fucking-
stressed out. That's all I kept saying. I'm so stressed right
Well,
now.
you were stressed out. Fucking the
Yeah,
first half of the
well,
party, bro.
Eventually, yeah. The second half was a much better party.
I
for
was
me.
gonna say,
You
yeah,
were
the first
stretching
half
out
when
the
we were
second half.
holding everything in, you know, we were.
Second half was
you were
great. I
feeling
forgot
your
about everything
stress.
real
You were
quick.
herding
You were
fucking cows
stretching.
into the fucking pen, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Joe
What
is
else
the
happened
fucking
that
go-to.
night?
Hey, can we get this person gone? Like Joe is the go-to.
Yeah,
Hey, can
didn't
we-
people come up and be like,
Well,
"Can
yeah,
we kick
dude,
someone out
it
or
was
something?"
the PKers. I think they were feeling a little feisty. Abyss came up to me with these demonized dude. And he literally did the Q-Nicks. He's like, hey, Joe. He said, hey, Joe, can we kick somebody out? Like I was his dad or something, bro. I was like,
came
who
up
do you
to
want to
me.
kick out? I was like, I don't know. He's like, we just need to get some people out of here. And I was like, "Oh, bro." I was like,
Dude, they just wanted to just kick somebody
yeah,
out.
they
just
were
wanted
just
to...
feeling a little rowdy. They were feeling a little rowdy. I
feeling
love
rowdy.
Abyss, dude. Abyss. I
Dude,
love
yeah,
when
the
we went to
PKs
their
were
party.
so fun, dude.
I love when we went to their party. He's wearing like this bougie ass slipper and he's like kind of walking around. He's like, why is the TV not on? He's like, why is the music not playing? Why does our party suck? He was like-
Why is
he was
Drake
there.
not playing right now?
Yeah, dude, he was amazing. He's hilarious.
He was so
Yeah.
awesome to meet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
they're-
so, no,
they're
so
all
just
so
meeting
much
Abyss
fun, they
IRL
really
was
were.
actually, he's awesome, dude. All the PKers, bro, it was just fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
He came up to me and he was like, "Do you know where Prison Joe is? Like, can you go find him? I'm trying to get someone out of here." And I was like, "Abyss, why don't you kick someone out of here? Like, this is your chance."
You kick
And I had this whole
Bro.
talk with him. He's like, "I could do that." I was like, "Who's gonna fucking stop you?" What are you doing? And he was like,
Actually true,
and then he was
though.
like,
You
"Maybe I will."
like, you gotta leave. Like, they'll leave.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
like,
what's
nobody's
gonna happen?
gonna-
Like, Prison Joe's gonna be like, "Whoa, Abyss, what are you doing?" So I think he's actually the one that got identified to like help kick people out. I think that's how that all happened. That Identify escorted that guy out because it started
helping.
with my conversation being like,
Wait,
"Why don't
Identify
you guys
kicked someone out?
Well,
Bro.
the drunk
No,
guy.
he helped. He
Escorted.
He
Oh
helped.
no! That was
drunk.
the guy that people came up to me and told me about, and I like shepherded him away from the drugs and alcohol, and I brought him outside, and I had to go through his phone with him and find his Airbnb address and call him an Uber, and then it was like identifying like 61 or someone like on our front porch, and they were like, "Is that guy waiting for his Uber?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Leave him with us, like we'll take care of him." So they just like took care of this guy until the Uber got there. They were actually so cool
Well, until
about
my
it,
Uber got there, but yeah.
until your
Yeah.
Uber got there,
And then
yeah.
they got him in the right one,
They
hopefully,
got him
and
the right
everything.
one. I hope he
Yeah.
did get home. He
Whoa.
did get home. Yeah, he messaged me the next day. He's
I
like,
like-
"Thanks, bro. That party was lit." And I was like, "You had a good time."
Dude, I like the shift in energy from like we need to kick some people out to Identify like genuinely helping somebody who's just too fucked up to like function. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's a W. That's sick. Very wholesome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
that
didn't have
must
the
be
one
bro,
person
like-
who was like terribly. There's always like somebody who ends up in a bathtub, like we got the cold shower on. There's always that. We didn't have that person, thankfully. He
No.
probably would have been, but we got him out of there.
I
We
think
had a
because we were
few that
so
were
strict
close,
with who
but
we
yeah.
We had
like,
some people
let
close,
in.
yeah.
And
I feel like
yeah,
Sinferna's
there
always
was
just on that
those.
line, maybe. Like it's like at any time, like one more sip, maybe, like she's gonna be like we might like
She was riding that line
Yeah,
all the
but
way.
even if she
We've
did,
seen
she
her
would just
cross
like
the
pull
line
trig
before.
and be fine. Like she would
Probably.
she's
On stream.
fine.
She's insane.
Yeah.
She definitely impressed me the most.
She
of
is
all.
correct.
Dude,
Yeah.
Saturday night, you know who was sick that we met was Ross.
Oh, I miss
dude.
Ross, bro. I miss Ross. He's so cute.
I
met him,
don't
right,
know
Zoe?
who he knew,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like I
It was
needed.
Megan,
Megan's
Megan.
friend.
Oh,
Megan.
I needed
I
that
just wanted to hang
Scottish
out with him. He was
energy,
cool.
bro. It was
Yeah,
keeping me
no,
there.
I just wanted to listen to his voice, bro. Just listening to him talk is
yeah.
tight.
Yeah, 'cause
haven't
we
even
like
answered
we
him.
like chat the shit with him a little bit when he first got there, but then we all got in the Uber to Mark Knight, and this dude is like a fucking like a comedian, bro. Like just
Dude, he's-
immaculate vibes. Like the vibes were just emanating off
Amazing
this
vibes.
guy, and I was like, we're hanging out.
I remember with the thing with I remember after Mark Knight, I went back to the Airbnb with Ross and Megan, and they were just being British or Scottish as fuck, whatever. Like we left Mark Knight, and like, oh, we need some. Ross is like, oh, we need some alcohol or whatever however he said in his Scottish accent. Megan and Ross walking in this little convenience store for the alcohol. I'm like, all right, we'll get like a bottle or something to go back. These guys start fucking pulling like bottles out, like a Disaronno and shit like that. I was like, all right, okay. And then like Megan tried to pay for it, and she was like, oh, I can't pay with my card or something. I was like, all right, fine. I walk out with like fucking $250 worth of alcohol, and these guys are just like, yeah, it's time to party. Yeah, and it's like, okay, all right, just it was wild. I was like, I did not expect to walk out
Who
like
was
that.
it?
We
That was
ran
the
out of
bait and
alcohol.
switch. You
That
got
party was
scammed.
That party
Yeah, you
was so
did.
insane. We ran out of alcohol. There was
Twice.
no alcohol.
And
There's a
toilet paper.
picture.
We ran out of
There's-
alcohol twice.
There's a picture of Hamzy where he opens the fridge to get a beer, and there's nothing in there.
His
and
face,
like
dude.
his face is just pure, like he's petrified. He's just I forgot who has the picture of it. I don't know who. I don't think anybody here did, but somebody took the picture. It is one of the most. It was an insane photo. Like he opens it and you can see he's like, "What the fuck? Like where did it go?" Like, I thought we were good. We had like
we had
probably
a
well
lot.
over 200 beers in that fridge, and like I was
Yeah.
mad too because like there was a moment where I
People
got
watch
lost
it,
and
too,
I got
like
lost at
White
the party for a
Claws.
moment, and I came back to get a beer and I was happy, and it's gone. There's nothing. It's all gone. So
Dude, Hamilton, we'll cut off here.
The only other major thing I remember that night is by like 4 o'clock, I had done too much. It was like probably like 3:34. I had done too much. I needed some quiet. I needed some alone. So I like go on T Papa's balcony.
Dude,
and he's
that-
there, and he did too much too. So we were just sitting out there.
Bro,
in
that was my
silence.
favorite part of the night. It was literally the ending of Project X where the kids are just at the school. You know, and they're
Yeah,
just like, oh man, we did that. And
Yeah, that was the feeling. It's like, wow, that's been going on. And they were like, yeah, it's 4 a.m. Like we should probably like cut this off pretty soon.
yeah.
And then
no,
I go back to my room. I like take a piss. I like get ready for bed, and I just lay down. And probably like 4:05, 4:15, the door opens and 15 PKers come into my fucking room. I think they were going to my bathroom or something, but they come to my room. They see me in the bed, and suddenly I have like Vancouver, Abyss, Katarina, Doll Blush, fucking Identify, all in my bed. We're all just laying on top of each other, and it was like 5 seconds. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this happened. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That sucks so
Dog
much.
Bush was fucking on some shit. In
She
your room,
fell,
dude.
she fell asleep on my bed with 15 people
Bro,
around her.
I'm telling you,
Like, on the
Dog Bush has
corner.
one drink. She's a different human, and she's awesome. She's so.
Oh
fun
yeah,
to
no,
talk
she
to.
lets when Dalbush lets loose, it's a sight to behold.
Yeah,
It
when she
really
lets
is.
when she lets her guard down, like will talk to you, she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's so
she
close.
told
Yeah.
good stories.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Yeah. My favorite
that was,
thing the end of Saturday night was when all the couches were gone. Like you moved both pieces.
Yeah, I woke up and there were no couches. I was like, did
We
they
took
like,
all the
what-
couches
like,
to
what
the
They
back.
literally-
I'm trying to go to bed. It's like fucking 6 a.m. and people are
Yeah,
still
dude, I was
fucking out.
cracking
It's
up. I was on
Yeah,
a
we were up
FaceTime with
until
Zoe,
6.
and I was like, "Look, bro, they took the whole couch, bro." I was like, "This is crazy, man. They really moved this shit." I was like, "If
I
this
needed
is
to
one way to tell
unpack,
people to
I-
leave."
Why
Yeah.
did people not understand taking the couches out of the fucking living room meant, oh, maybe we should wind down now? People are like, oh yeah, the couches are leaving. Yeah.
I'll take force. I was still like, I took the speaker outside and started playing music. I was definitely keeping the party going for sure. I kept it.
Yes,
kept it
Seth
going.
was
People
a
saw me in bed
facilitator.
and more people kept coming in. So like
Yeah.
it was, you know,
It
people
was
were there
a
to
party in your room at the end. Yeah.
There was probably about 15 people in my room at about 5:30 in the morning.
Oh wait, we
5:36.
forgot the best part about Saturday, bro. Well, like I think the climax was the popsicles, dude.
Oh my
dude.
God, Pop! They were so fire. They were so fire. They were so
I
fire.
literally, I go out and I take one of those popsicles and it's life in my mouth. I go into my room and all the PKers are still in my bed. And like Abyss looks up at me with these like Bambi eyes. And I was like, do you want a popsicle? He's like, I can have one? Yeah, I'll go get you a popsicle, bro.
They were fire. They were so heat. That was a good call.
Dude,
That was a good call.
on the first day, me and Seth were sitting outside Target waiting for
I
the Uber
questioned
to
it.
come. Yeah, and I was sitting there and I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, like 5 o'clock in the morning, randomly, we're gonna want popsicles, dude. And I, like, as
good
the Uber is
call.
pulling up, I'm like, hold a second, I'm gonna run in and just buy a bunch of
did.
popsicles. And I
MVP
ran in,
call.
I bought popsicles anyways. So yeah, we're sitting
It was a
there.
beater.
It's Saturday night, like 4:30 in the morning, and we're all literally dead. And I was like, holy fuck, I bought popsicles.
That was a major MVP.
Is that when the
call.
light was broken, Nick? Was it that morning? It was that morning when the light was broken, right?
Yeah, we were.
We ain't gotta go
Saturday
talk.
morning.
We ain't gotta talk about the light, man. We ain't gotta go there.
No,
man.
what, no
That was a
light broke. I don't know
story.
what you're talking about. We didn't
Yeah,
break
what light?
anything.
Nothing
Anyways.
broke in that house. Yeah, nothing
yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
There's other bro, but that
I
was
don't, I don't think we
Yeah.
got like charged for that or anything. I haven't seen anything on my credit card statement, so maybe they
Because
didn't
that
notice.
light was broken when we got there. That's why.
Yep.
So true.
Those chairs were broken. With the
Dude, those
were
chairs
broken.
were really
fire,
broken
though.
when we
Those
got
chairs
there.
were fire.
They were
Actually,
broken
so
when we
much
got
of that
there.
house was
Those-
falling apart, dude. Like, so bad.
Yeah.
That's why it's an Airbnb, bro.
Yeah. That's true.
People
Yeah, they
been
definitely
going
just
hard in
be-
that place. Like we were
They
the
wore
first
that
to go
house
hard
out.
there. Yeah.
No, we were definitely like the 100th party to go hard there, so that's fine.
Dude, it is the perfect house for a party because like the neighbors are fairly isolated. It's beachfront, beautiful views, and from the outside of the house, you couldn't hear a fucking thing.
Not a
Yeah.
thing.
Like
That was
silent.
crazy.
It was
We heard
insane.
music blasting.
They were
It was
bumping.
loud.
People in the
That bitch was
backyard
loud.
could be heard, but like our neighbor was 90 years old and deaf, and the other one was a TwitchCon room as well. So like, you know, it was literally the perfect spot. Like booking that 8 months out was the best play we could have made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a. I love how we booked that the most deep. It was like 4 in the morning. It was me, Papa Tasty, and probably Redacted too. I'm not sure, but we was in there and like we were just like, let's get a fucking play. We look and there's like nothing. There's like barely anything.
I remember there were like 4 options that could house 10 people within 30 minutes of TwitchCon.
Yeah.
There were 4 options, and we got one of them.
That place was a saving grace. It was.
That was you guys did a great job
Yeah.
locking that shit down as early as you did. That was very
play.
important.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Firm
was
handshakes. We
definitely-
killed it.
Yeah,
Good
like
shit.
I said, bro,
I
if we didn't get that place, we wouldn't have carried TwitchCon as hard as we did.
Yeah, no.
No, for sure not.
I
was
hope
just-
what people got out of that were just like, dude, the base people are the fucking legends of the RuneScape.
No, like it was.
Dude, yeah, people were saying that, dude. They were
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
When we
every
get to
person
Monday
ever said
night,
it.
we can talk about the conversation Tasty and I had with Bodie, you know, about that because, you know, anyways.
When we get to dude, fucking Monday night,
Yeah.
dude. We're not even at Sunday night, bro. Like,
yeah, dude, you're still on Saturday.
we still
What-
got several more parties to
Okay,
do.
okay. Another highlight from Saturday,
Saturday was like the
that we
biggest
touched
thing.
on.
Like, that's
Saturday
what
was a big
Saturday
so
was
much
like-
happened.
That was the pinnacle of TwitchCon for
Yeah.
sure. Saturday was
Yeah.
the pinnacle, 100%.
Yeah.
All of the RuneScape people that we liked were all in at that party. Like everybody, like
Well, it was
everybody
streamers.
friends
It
and having
was,
a
you
great
know,
time.
it
It was the streamer party.
It was the streamer
there
party.
was
It was different.
a few
you know?
select chatters and viewers, but it was like the streamer party.
Yeah, it was a streamer
was,
party.
you
It
know,
was nice.
truly
And I'm
amazing.
very glad we kept it that way because
Yeah,
that
and
could have
shout
got out
out
of
all
hand
the people
really
that
quickly.
kept
Bro,
it that way. That was
If
awesome.
I
Yeah, shout
let
out.
everybody in, bro, there would have been well over 100 people in that place.
There was
If I
probably
I think so.
probably about 100 at our peak.
Yeah,
I would
it
say
could
was
have-
around 100 at peak.
Yeah, it could have been way worse though. We kept it good.
It could have been insane.
It was-
dude.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
Because
It was
then those
at
people who
limit.
showed up would have invited whoever. Like it just,
friends,
Yeah.
no matter what it
That's when a
comes,
party
it's
escalates, like,
way
too much.
hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And hopefully when I
just
yelled at
bring
everybody, that
things
deterred a
over.
couple people. They probably had the address like, oh, okay, oh, fuck, never mind. Fucking.
Good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a dub.
I mean, at the end of the day, we pay for the place. It's our responsibility. Like, you know, we can definitely have a say of who comes and who
I
doesn't.
would have done it.
We
the
couldn't have
exact same
had
way if
any
we did it
more
again.
without like it being an issue. Like we did max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Yeah,
the
there's, like-
non MVP is definitely Cherishie. Cherishie just invited like 30 people and did not fucking say really shit to us at all. So there's so many people from the Cherishie group that showed up. I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck, bro? Like, and the beer pong guy, God, I fucking hated that guy so much.
Yeah,
Who's
there
the
was
beer pong
three
guy?
Oh,
guys.
the beer pong. Okay,
Oh,
so you gotta
Dude,
say
there
that
was
story. That is
three
a
guys
great.
that are
Is
just
that
so
the Thailand
cringe.
guy?
Yes.
I guess we can start
Dude,
off with that.
Thailand
Let's start with that.
guy,
'Cause I
so
remember,
cringe. I
never met
even when
this
I was
guy.
fucked out of my mind, like I loved having conversations with everybody at the party, every single person except for this one guy.
Fucking
It's
Thailand
so
guy.
fucking annoying. Like I was just sitting down on the ground, you know, taking a breather outside, and this guy's like, "Hey, bro, you ever been to Thailand?" I'm like, "What?" No. And then he's like,
Like,
"Oh, bro, you know,
shut up.
out there, you know, money gets you everything, bro. You know, $50, you get like a 2-hour massage, and then they rub your dick and jerk you off, and for like a full hour, they'll suck you off. You know, $10 more, they'll fuck you." I'm just like, dude,
Dude,
this
no,
is
that
not the
guy was
conversation I wanna
so
have.
weird.
What?
He had the weird. He had one of the weirdest
Yeah, dude, he was
conversations to me.
insane.
But he
I
was the
was
guy
with- I
too.
was-
No, go.
I was playing beer pong against him with Mars's friend Melba.
Oh,
It was
this
me and
guy.
her playing beer pong against like him, and like he kept like acting like he was drilling the ball, and he'd like do a fade away. He was like jumping, he's like running around the whole. He's like fucking. I was like, who the fuck is this? I asked, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And he had like a Pelicans NBA jersey on. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like who? Like why is he acting like this too? Like and he's like the first thing he said when he got on the table was, "I've never lost at beer pong." I was like, "Oh my god!"
He started off with the cap. He
I
started
immediately
off
want
with
to
the
fucking
cap.
strangle you, bro. Like, why would you say something like that? It's like, it was
That's
just
like freshman college.
it's
attitude,
peak high
bro.
school, peak in high school vibes. Immediately, I was like, "Who?" It's
Peak in high school.
Is he also the
fucking-
guy who put the money down? Is that the same
Yes.
story?
Yes. So
Yes.
he takes.
Yeah,
so
dude,
they
that's my favorite story.
This is incredible.
So they start another game. He beats us, okay? Because Melba knocked over a couple of our, like we were beating them, and she accidentally knocked over some of our cups, which it's fine, whatever. I wanted to get the fuck off that table, bro. But some other people got up there and started playing them, and he said, "You know what? Let's get this." He takes out, he starts throwing dollar bills on the table like it's a fucking strip club, and it's like 4 crumpled up, like crusty dollars, like wet.
Talking on the table later, I was like, "Why is there $3 on the middle of the table?"
I was like, well, I was standing there with Melba, and we were watching him. I was like, he's not serious. I'm like, I'm about to throw this guy through the fucking window. Like, he's like half my. I was like, gonna pick him up and just throw him through the window. I was like, who the fuck is this guy, bro?
Dude, he
Oh my
introduced
God.
himself to me as the guy who's lived with Alfie sometimes.
Oh no.
I still don't know who this guy is. I've got no clue.
I
I
still
was
don't know
like-
who he is. I just remember
That-
I
never-
never,
I never
met
I know
the
who it
guy.
is.
I never
but I'm
talked
I
not
to
love you,
saying.
Cherishie, but that's an L for that, Cherishie. God damn it. Like, I love you.
Isn't
but
he the
why'd
guy
you
who used to
invite
get
that guy?
Alfie really drunk on stream?
I don't probably, dude.
Probably,
Probably.
yeah.
Never
yeah,
watched.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let
he
me
was,
find a clip for you. Hold on.
he was.
I don't want to see this guy because I will be
Dude,
be
he
mad.
was having a
No, it's
conversation
from, like,
with me,
6
and,
years
he
ago.
had the fattest thing of chew like packed in his lip, and he was just like talking, and it was just he was spitting as he was talking. It was so
Yeah,
gross,
he
and he
was-
was drunk.
Oh, what the
And
fuck,
I was
dude?
like,
That
how
was
did
just
this guy
one.
get
He
in here?
wasn't a
I
good
was like,
guest.
and it was so late at night. I'm like, oh, dude, if this was early in the night, you're so kicked out, bro. Like,
so kicked
I was just sitting there, just like, oh man, this
he was
guy,
insane.
he's lucky I'm
Well, that was
tired.
the first thing that stressed me out. Is Cherishie showed up with like him. There's like a bunch of people I'd never seen, and I was like, I looked at her and I said, "What the fuck?" And she was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I asked Max, and he said yes." And I was like, "Did you?" Because who the fuck are all these people? Like, I was, oh god, dude. stressed me out a little bit. I love Cherokee, but holy fuck.
That was before I got there. I remember. 'cause
I
we
know,
pulled
you
up.
weren't even there.
We pulled up, and then there were all those people there, and I was like, well. I thought there's like an hour break before the party started, but we got back from Mark Night and there was already a party at the house.
Yeah.
Ugh, fucking hell, dude.
Yeah. And
Bro.
the issue with
Actually-
that group, though, the issue with that group is no ratio, bro. It was like 12 dudes. I was like, what? Who are you?
Yeah, it was just 12 guys.
Poor ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just her and 12 guys. Besides Fuse was the only one of them that I knew, and there's a bunch of other dudes I just had never met, and I was and she vouched tomorrow, so I was like, all right, whatever, I guess, you know. Sure.
Come on in.
Yeah.
But Thailand was one of them.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Thailand
was.
one
Yeah,
of
he was the
them.
only. He was the only one. All
Patrick.
the other ones are cool. Like I'm not gonna shade either. But that guy was but outside of D-Stat, he's competing with D-Stat for most hated person.
That's great. Like, it's insane. to me.
Actually,
Like,
no,
I was-
D-Stat definitely won. Okay, like apparently, like people been talking about. Like apparently, he was talking to people, like streamers, viewers alike, and calling them nobodies because they fucking. Like to their face,
There were a lot of
they
people
asked-
pretty upset about that.
There's a
yeah.
lot of people who are upset. Like I didn't have an interaction with him. I know he came over to our place once and like we played him in beer pong and like we won and then he didn't really say anything and he left. It was very strange.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was because I didn't know what he looked like, and I went over to him. I was like, "Oh, what's up, dude? Like, nice to meet you." And he didn't say anything. He just kind of like walked away, and then he had lost at beer pong. He just went and just left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
I got him out. We beat him. This is me and Kajino. Me and Kajino smoked him and somebody else. Like they didn't hit a single cup, and he's like really mad about it. And then he like left after that.
Wait.
But that's only it. But apparently he was
Isn't that a
comfortable with
naked mile?
nobodies. What?
Sorry.
Go
go ahead,
if
you're
you
fine,
don't make any cups, you have to do a lap around the house naked. That's like isn't that a rule?
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
want to see him
It is
naked.
now.
If I would have known, he would have said
now.
that stuff because he said it to people who I like and care about. I would have confronted him and told him to get the fuck out. He's a fucking weirdo. Like fuck that guy. I don't fucking care. I don't care if you fucking swiped your credit card for Odablock 20 times. Like you're a fucking nobody. Who the fuck are you, bro? Like I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
I mean, it's just bad.
Yeah.
Like nobody liked him. No one liked him.
Look at this guy.
and none of the PvPK community, everybody that interacted with him had bad things to say about that guy. So fuck that guy. I'll say it. I don't care. So
Go
Anyway.
crazy.
we move on. Sorry, I was
Before
making-
all
What were
of
you
that
saying?
happened, before all that happened at the wedding, he was there obviously, and he came up to me while we had stopped at like a fast food place, and he was like, "So how's base going?" I was like, "Oh, it's going really well. Like everything's good. Like it's been a great community, all this stuff." And he's like, "Yeah, like how's like Tasty doing being in charge?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm in charge."
He said that
Thank
to
you.
you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "No, actually, I made base. Thank you."
Damn.
Oh
And then
man.
But
he's
you're
like,
a woman.
"Oh."
What do you mean?
Literally,
Like that's what he was
That's
thinking.
probably what he would have said.
You know
Those
that's
were
what he
the
was
vibes.
thinking.
He's like an
Yeah.
ugly Andrew
Christ.
Tate. Sorry.
And then he was talking about like getting sponsorships and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, like maybe like there could be something that we could do together with Based." And then after everything happened, I was like, "All right, never mind. I'm burning that bridge."
Yeah.
But I just thought it was crazy that he was like,
I'm
"Yeah,
upset
you're
on the
doing a good
behalf of
job."
other people. I had no interaction with him that was negative, but there were so many people who are just like, he did this. He's a scumbag. He said this to my friend. He did this to my friend. I was like, holy fuck! Like, what's this guy's fucking problem? Like, it was overwhelming, especially when we went to the PKing community. Like, went to like their GTA mansion. Like, they were just flaming the shit out of this guy. Like over and over. Like
they fucking hated him, though.
they were really
That was-
going in on him. And yeah, like,
Before we even get into Sunday, there's like I remember that just like PVMers, PKers, fuck D-Stat, just like that handshake.
Bonded,
It's
bro,
like,
bonded.
that's
It was-
exactly what it was.
It is interesting, bro.
But yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, but we haven't even gotten to Sunday, bro. Jesus Christ.
Are we wrapped
Sunday-
up with Saturday yet? Because
Yeah,
there's
we-
still
Oh, wait,
more stories
Saturday.
coming
My
out.
favorite thing
every
about
single
Saturday,
day.
right? So Mock, my boy, my mod, he comes up and
yeah.
Oh, we forgot all that, dude.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
so
that was-
I failed to mention to him that Bodie was at the party, Mr. Adam, and I mean, like Mock's a big fan of Bodie, who's not, and so I tell him to go grab a water from my bedroom, or he's going to go grab a water from my bedroom, and he walks in, and Bodie's just asleep in my bed, and he has no idea Bodie's at the party, and he says he goes in, and he just here's essentially like a yes lad, would you like a water, mate? And he just
You're like a waterman.
dude, Bodie just hands him a water, and I just watch him walk out of the room like he had just seen a ghost. Like he just was just like he had no idea anyone was gonna be in the room, and B, that it's Bodie asleep in the bed. And yeah, seeing his face and that reaction, I think was the highlight of my night. Like it rocked his world.
That's
good.
sick.
Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking night that
Yeah.
was, dude. Holy shit.
That's the kind of night it was, you know?
Saturday was fucking incredible. Just like that's
Yeah.
I think like the most legendary party. One of the
That's maybe the most legendary
party.
party I've been to, just
Yeah.
on account of like the people
With
there,
good
the
friends,
vibes.
with good friends, because well, that's kind of
Yeah.
what it's been, man.
Yeah.
It really is. All you guys are like a second family, so it was,
Yeah.
it was
That's-
a beautiful thing. So
The only party I've been to where I genuinely liked everybody,
yeah,
like with 100 people there.
Except for fuck
Yeah.
Thailand guy, but outside of that, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was there. I never met that guy, so he's not in my brain.
Yeah.
and maybe he was having an off night. I don't know, but he started pulling up with the jumpers at the beer pong table. I was like, gotta get this guy. What's he
Pulled up the jumpers at the beer pong
That's
table.
fucking insane, bro.
Bro, holy.
I don't have
I
anything
think-
else from Saturday unless you do.
Yeah, I literally I had to shoo 15 PKers out of my room at 6 in the morning. I come back and there's just doll blush on the corner of my bed, and I was like, I don't know what to do now. Like, I'm just gonna.
What did you do? Did you carry her? Did you just like pick her up and carry her back to her room?
I went. She was on like the foot of the bed, like a small puppy, and I just went to bed normally. And I woke up and she was gone. So I was like,
She found her way back.
she found her way back. Yeah.
She floated back on her little
She
puppy
didn't have
cloud.
the
and-
entire. So she was on like the very bottom, and she took the blanket from the top of the bed and like rolled it over onto her. I took it back. She was blanketless.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah, brother.
That's
fucked up.
Good shit.
Honestly, so like, I gotta go to bed.
Oh my
Only
God.
Guess that's how
asleep.
you.
I need to fall asleep. Like I have
Oh.
priority
Yeah.
right now.
They're real.
Dude, that was the first time we actually got to hang out with Doublesh the entire trip that far. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
she slept.
we
with
had
She
every
slept
other
the
party.
entire,
every
other
night,
day.
9 and 10 p.m. she would
Okay,
leave. Be
well,
like, all right, guys, I'm
I'll-
gonna take a quick nap or whatever. She's gone for 12 hours. Just you're not gonna see her until the
I'll
sun's
defend her a
tomorrow.
little bit because every day she was waking up early with Megan. And, Megan was like super in vacation. I think Megan actually had kind of a vacation because she would like wake up earlier every day and like go out into San Diego and do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of times Dahlbush, they would like be together while we're all fucking sleeping till 2 or 3 or whatever it may be. So and then
Also,
she would come home and she'd be like,
yeah,
I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be
Jet
back.
lag.
They
Don't
had
be
their
mad.
own unit, so like they could go to sleep at a reasonable time, which I was a little jealous of. But like,
They could just dip
Yeah.
off. And
not
go
that
to
I was
bed.
gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the
Holy-
jet lag was like for our 3 head friends that came over. I feel like we didn't
Probably
talk
Well,
to
that's
them
why
about that
Boney was so
much, yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, that's
that's
what
why
Buddy
he was
was
sleeping all
also.
the time.
Buddy also slept through most of the parties.
Yeah.
Like, and he was just at our house
Yeah,
in our
yeah.
bed sleeping. Like,
Yeah.
it's different.
Funny.
And like he's sleeping when there's like house music just outside the door, and I was like, I don't know
Yeah, like
how.
bouncing music, dude.
It's the sound of his people. He was totally in a doze. He was
And
chilling.
I do want to say for the music, I do want to shout out Hamzy for being on Oxford a lot of the night.
And
Prison
PJ,
Joe's also
PJ.
on for pretty
Bro,
good. I was
Hamzy,
gonna say you
dude.
two. I was gonna say
The
you two
B2B.
held down the Ox
Yeah, dude.
really.
I gained some
fucking well.
respect as a DJ during
Nah.
that because it was the B2B, it was the Prison Joe into the Hamzy set every night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
Dude, I gotta
That
say,
shit was gas
night
every night.
one, me and Hamzy, we were surveying the first party, and we're like, you know what? This is fucked. That's when we hopped on Amazon and we ordered that big ass speaker, dude. And then
That
we
was a
had it
fucking
delivered.
good
W
play.
move.
Very
Bro,
good.
That
you
was such a
imagine?
play.
You
Dude,
know?
if we didn't have that, if
Dude,
we
me
didn't
and
have that
Hamzy
Saturday,
split a fucking full ass speaker, dude. Oh my god, and that
That was
speaker
huge.
bumped.
That
Dude,
was
Nick, you want to know the best part? If we live with
Lopsy
Lopsy, we're gonna have
guy.
that speaker.
Hey, I know. And then I ended up giving the speaker to Lobster.
dude, it'll
Lopsy
come back
picked up the
around.
speaker at the
Listen,
end.
Hell yeah.
if
Legendary
they do it
speaker.
in SD, if they do TwitchCon in SD next year, you already got a speaker.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We gotta
We're
get a
ready.
silver Sharpie, and everyone from Based gotta sign it, bro. It's gonna
That's
be
a
That's
awesome.
legendary
actually, I
speaker.
want that. I actually,
That'd be
No,
sick.
that would be
want
a
that.
sick memento. That'd
That'd
be
be
amazing.
yeah, that'd be sick actually.
I
Yeah,
would put
the
it like
speaker
right
has
in the back
seen
of
a
my
lot.
stream room, like right
It would
there.
it would be a stream
Oh,
piece
that'd
for
be so
sure.
sick.
That was
Yeah, that's
fucking dope.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, that was Saturday. Yeah.
Have you wrapped up Saturday now? We
Yeah, I
good?
think I'm
Yeah, I
good.
think Saturday's
Holy
good.
fuck.
Saturday was the most to unpack. Sunday also has a little bit to unpack. Sunday was supposed to be low key,
No, that's
chill.
Monday.
No. It was Sunday for me. That's
Oh,
why I
it's Sunday
tried.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried because we went to the PKer house on Sunday. What did
Oh,
I
you
do
guys
during the
fucked
day?
up.
We just
Oh, I
recovered.
slept
We
all
didn't
day.
do
During the
anything.
day was the
I slept all
during-
day.
8.
During the day was the Zoe and Claudsma. We were all just sitting around the table,
Yeah.
like laying there, just on our phones, like looking at the thing that Ricky made was like we were just sitting there, just shit posting. I posted the thing like mom and dad reaction. Like I remember that. Like we were just sitting there, just like we were like because we saw it and nothing happened. Because as we were sitting there, all of us like recovering, that's when Zoe put out the tweet. And that is when I forgot who said it. I heard someone in the room was like, "Oh shit!" And it was just like, we're like, "Oh, what happened?" Everybody pulled their phone up, and like we all pulled up. We're like, "Oh shit! Oh, get her ass!" And then Ricky's like, "I got this. And he like sat there and made that fucking insane fucking meme in like 10 minutes of the grenade toss.
Yeah, that was a crazy day, bro. I ordered fried chicken twice that day, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, dude, I had some demon time. I spent so much money on Uber. Uber Eats.
Oh yeah,
so
I don't want to like go too in depth on this, but my trip pretty much ended like, I was chilling Sunday. I didn't really do much. I said bye to a few people, but I will say I fucked up, and I didn't realize that the account I had linked with my Uber account was my like actual bank account. I was trying to put that shit on a credit card, no cap. And basically I overdrafted a bunch of $1 tips. Like, I would tip like $1 or $2 for like my Uber for wherever, whatever. And I probably had like 10 $1 or $2 charges that made me overdraft to negative $500 in my bank account. And I don't know if I should be sharing this. I'm good now. I got it hooked up. I talked to my dad. We sorted some stuff. Talked to the bank. Everything's good.
Yeah.
But that just should show how like that shit adds up, bro. It's crazy. I should have turned overdrafts off because that shit should have just got declined. But it was insane. It was fucking crazy. I came back home and I was like, damn, I feel like shit. I'm sick and I'm negative fucking money in my bank account.
Wait,
it was
you left
crazy. It was
Sunday
crazy.
night or Sunday morning?
I left
Best
Monday
way to leave,
morning.
honestly.
Monday
Best
super-
way to
Yeah,
leave.
no, it was dope. I left down bad. I was able to afford everything, but I got out. I cleaned. I didn't have to like, I didn't miss any charges for anything there. So we're
It was an
chilling.
expensive trip. Like the budget that I amassed, the budget that I amassed for Vegas was more, and I spent more money in San Diego than Vegas.
Yeah.
basically.
I haven't looked at my
and it
credit
was
card
a
statement
little
yet, and I'm
more
saving that for the end of
Let's
October.
go, Zoe. I'm jealous. I spent way too much on Ubers. If I would have had a car there, I would have been chilling. But
Yeah, I like
next
totally
time-
underestimated the amount of like Ubers and food I would be getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize I'd spend
Yeah.
that much on Ubers and food.
That was
I spent under
the surprise.
$800 on everything.
Everything?
Oh my god.
Gaming.
I
Yeah,
don't even want to. I'm
I
gonna throw
hate
up.
you.
I kind of
W.
popped off, honestly.
Wow.
That's
Thank you.
that's huge. Holy fuck, bro. I wish.
Jesus.
yeah.
Sunday.
Fuck.
So Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Fried chicken
Sunday.
twice, Drama Central. I was gonna keep it so low. Like me and T Pop were in this together. Like we were trying to keep it so low key on
You
Saturday.
brought
Like,
me into it too.
we were just gonna drink a couple beers. We'll hang out at the PKers. They said they're having a kickback, and like that was also when I'm trying to think.
I got out of there, man. I knew it was gonna go. I knew I was gonna get sucked in.
Dude, that's when I like really bonded with the PKers was on Sunday night. Because we all went there, and like when we got there, like the vibes were a little bit weird, and I learned it was because someone lost $200 when was accusing like every other member of the house of stealing $200. So that's why I was a little quiet when we got there.
It was very stagnant. It was like very
Yeah.
quiet. They were
That's
playing
why.
beer pong, and it was just no music. And Abyss was like, "Why is there no music?" Just like
Yeah.
walking
Why,
around.
why is there no music? Why is the TV off?
bougie.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why that happens, because $200 got stolen and like everybody was under suspicion. And so like then we like chilled in the kitchen. We were drinking like a couple White Claws, and I was like, I'll take a shot or two, whatever. And then at one point, like Vancouver comes over to me with these fucking demon eyes. He's like, let's go to the bedroom. Not in that way, but like the other way. And dude, we go into Vancouver's bedroom, and there's just like 8 PKers in there. It's my first time like really talking to most of the PKers, dude. And we bonded over that. Blue is like a bedroom with like a bunk bed and like a little it's like a tiny little room, and there's 8 people in here just shoveled together. And I learned a lot, bro. I was at a table with the plate, and it was like me, like Vancouver, Bremen, and like Katarina, just us 4, and we just went demon time for like 2 hours. And then I ended up in a bathroom with like Vancouver, BTC, Gray for like another 2 hours, like just demon time. And I texted T-Pop at one point. I'm not going to share what we said
Yeah, he texted
publicly.
me.
But I
and
texted
then I
T
fell.
Papa.
I failed.
And T Papa's response was, "Let's fucking go." It was like T Papa sent it too, bro. T Papa sent it too.
Yeah,
dude.
it's just like me and
I was
Tasty had
there
a
when you got
pact.
the text.
Yeah, Zoe was actually right next to me. Me and Tasty made a pact that we weren't partying that night, and we kind of split our
We're
ways.
just,
And I was at the homie house, and Tasty decided to party, and he let me know, and so then I
was at the
subsequently
PK mansion.
I partied with the
They're
homies. It was
partying.
fun. It was
Yeah, T-Pop. That's when me and like it was like I was over there and I started drinking. I started getting. I was like, I have to get out of this place. Like this is a fucking GTA mansion. I will literally die in this place when I get out of here. And I wanted to go see Nick because Nick was leaving. I love Nick, and I want to go say bye to him. So I went over to the homies' place, and I loved seeing all of them too. They're all so cool, awesome people.
Yeah.
And
Shout
we
out to
hung
all
out
the
and
homies,
just sat
dude.
around the table and talked for a good bit. And it was really nice. And there was I remember when Tasty came back to the house, like I think he was drinking a beer, and I was like, I know you're fucked up because you're drinking a beer. Like I know you're so fucked because you're drinking a beer. It was
That's what I do when I'm too fucked up to do anything else. I need a
I
beer.
got
so-
Hamzy too. You got Hamzy too, because Hamzy was gonna come with me, and I looked back, and he was sitting on the chair like with both hands, and he just looked so fucked. I mean, he was like, "Man, I think I'm just gonna stay," and I was like, "All right,
Do your thing.
I remember chilling there with Hamzy outside on the couch talking like dinner and stuff for a while, and it was a good time. I talked to the other like PKers who were like not like full like not streamers but like who were in the house with them. They were all like awesome, cool people to
Yeah,
talk to. We were
super
just
cool
like
people, honestly.
kicking back, like taking drinks.
Such a
And then,
sick
like-
pad too. I got a lot of good video of their place. It was really
Yeah,
good.
they-
I had a
nice.
fucking villa, bro. It was
Yeah.
They did.
beautiful.
it was the
Yeah.
GTA
Beautiful
mansion. It's like
outlook.
It
what
really
it looked
was
like.
a GTA, like no bullshit.
It was GTA
mansion.
mansion.
Do you have like a bong set on a table in there in front of a TV like in GTA or no?
I don't think
they
so.
did.
Sorry, I'm just living my GTA.
But like
I
it's
think that
just
is-
like in
their place
GTA
would've
5
been
when you
the
like go up into
best.
the hills, you like because we like went up through all these different hills
Yeah.
and it's just like up in the
Mhm.
hills. Like it was
And it was a
literally, like-
mansion. It was a full-fledged mansion. Yeah, it was beautiful. Pool. It
Their
was
place
so
would have been
sick.
perfect for like a huge party. Like if they had like 200 people, they could
Yeah,
fit
they said they
them
couldn't
inside
party.
that.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
they
thing,
weren't
yeah, I
allowed in the
remember
rules.
Yeah,
Well,
they had,
neither
like, a
were
lot of
we.
rules.
That was expressly written in our contract.
Was it?
Yeah.
And we didn't
happened.
party. We were just
There's
had a
definitely a
little
camera
kickback.
there too. There was a camera at the yeah. They definitely
And
saw
they ain't
what
said
happened.
shit, and they ain't said shit. They're
We
preparing the
treated place
lawsuit.
pretty nicely. We cleaned it up, dude. We didn't do anything crazy. No
Yeah,
noise complaints.
nothing was broke while we were there. Nothing.
We
We,
didn't.
Floor was a little sticky. That's about it, you know.
mopped.
We Swift.
There
We
was
Swift.
like
that
a
shit.
Damn, y'all
Oh yeah,
killed it
Noble
then.
was swiffing, man. You were going hard, actually. You really, yeah.
W.
When I saw the
Kid-
cleaning crew pull up through our back gate, I literally wanted to kill myself. I was like, "This, I'm not."
It was that morning, like, dude, we were all
They
on
came
4
earlier than
hours
we
of
thought.
sleep. They came like
Yeah.
almost right on time, and we were just all
Dude,
like,
we
"Come
haven't even
on,
gotten to the
bro."
Monday morning party, dude. We haven't
All right,
gotten to
dude.
Monday
Okay, hold on.
morning.
So Sunday we still had demon time. So like after we come back from the PKers place, like I thought we were turning down, but that's the thing with Hamzy. There's no turning down. He's always dialed up to 11, no matter what time of fucking day. So I don't remember who else it was. It was
No,
me,
He Papa's
Hamzy,
wife, bro.
Papa's wife.
Annie, Miss Pistachio, Casey was there for a bit. We started
I
playing
passed
Flip
out
Cup.
pretty soon.
Oh,
And just
yeah.
like not a little bit of Flip Cup, a lot of Flip Cup. Listen, we went through a bunch of fucking beers and got really fucked up in the span of like half an hour. And I was like, holy shit.
No,
why are
we
this fucked
came
up?
home and turbo partied. I remember when I came home, I'm like, okay, if we're partying tonight, I'm partying till 4. And literally, I looked at my phone at 4, and I was like, it's 4, I'm going to bed. And like, I just partied up till 4, and then went to bed. It was fun.
It was
Let's
yeah, they had a
go,
little mini
Papa.
party
Let's
because
go.
I sat on the couch and I ordered like an ungodly amount of McDonald's and like a McFlurry, and I just sat there and watched them party and was just eating. And I was like, "Fuck that!
Good.
I'm not." That was a good night. I just fell asleep on the couch like mid party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time I got back to our place, my whole left leg was numb. I was like, I'm going to bed. I need to lay down. I can't do anything anymore.
I'm surprised we got to the zoo the next day. It was
Oh, the next
Was
day
that-
was zoo
I'm not gonna
day.
lie, I was having hot flashes at the zoo, bro. I was like,
Zoo was tough.
I need to sit down.
Yeah. We were getting
I
through
wish
some
we went
demons.
earlier to the zoo because the zoo is an incredible experience, but we only got to spend like 2 hours.
Another,
there.
Yeah.
hour or two there
Yeah.
at least. It was
Oh,
really
we-
cool.
yeah.
Zoo
Yeah.
stream was
T-Bob- I know
awesome.
T-Bob was going through it because when he got done with his stream at the zoo, he was just drenched in sweat, like just completely.
Oh, bro, the streaming backpack. Oh man, like yeah, my back was just soaked in sweat. It was it was hot out. We were running around. It was so much fun though. Like I had a blast.
I love the
This
thing
was-
that took us over the top at the beginning. That was really cool.
Yeah. That was
Surprisingly
Bodie's
scary.
recommendation.
Yeah. We ran into Bodie and Jesse, and they were like, "Oh, you guys should take the thing over all the way to that."
Yeah,
shop."
that's
I'm
what they
like,
told
"Oh."
us to do, and it's great plan. Actually, very good plan.
Yeah,
It
worked
was
out
actually
well.
gorgeous to see how big the zoo was. I didn't realize the
Huge.
fucking scale. It was nuts.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to Seth on that gondola thing, and he's like, "Ignoble." He's like, "Hey, bro, don't fall off." I'm like, "Bro, stop it! No, not here. I fucking hate heights."
Once again, Joe doing the shit like, bro, you're paranoid right now. You're very scared. You're paranoid. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I love doing that shit. What a troll, man. What a troll.
This is Monday, right? And then
Yeah, I'm done with Sunday. That was
Yeah,
pretty much it.
Sunday night was just we did.
good thread.
I wanted one rest day because I knew the final night, no matter what, we were gonna have to party because it's the final night.
The
And
cookout, chill out.
I failed in that mission on Sunday. As soon as I looked at the plate and I like looked back with someone else, I locked eyes with someone else who remained unnamed. And then I was like, fuck, okay. I knew at that point the night was over. I knew at that point it was too much, dude.
For the record, on Sunday, me and Nick had like an actual cookout. We went to the homies and Mick made a bunch of like traditional like Filipino barbecue, and it was so fucking good. There was
sounds
like
so
pasta
nice.
salad and like all
I'm
the
so
stuff. It
jealous.
was amazing.
It was gas. It was gas. I'm happy I got to spend. I'm sad I
Filipino
didn't get to
food
say
is
goodbye to more people
gas.
because of that. And like, I feel like
Yeah.
not as many people realized that I was probably leaving Monday, and I didn't realize some of my goodbyes were gonna be missing. But it was good. That was a good last night. It was very chill, very cozy. Like that was the way I wanted to go out for the last night. For me, I was like, I don't want to be fucked up. I just want to talk to homies and eat good food, shoot the
Yeah,
shit.
For me, that was perfect.
Good choice.
yeah,
Yeah.
We had good
It
food
worked out.
Monday, and then it just went.
It devolved.
Monday was supposed to be a
Quickly evolved.
cookout. That was like
Yeah,
the background.
Monday we
Okay,
were-
we're
we
gonna
were
have
cooking
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the first hour.
Yeah, the idea
We're
for
gonna have
Monday was the
pizza.
last big
It
family
stopped
dinner.
being a cookout
Yeah.
by the time me and Whale got back from the meat store, bro. Like that, it stopped. It wasn't a cookout.
It was yeah, you're
It was
right.
immediately a party that were burgers were there. Like that's.
It started off.
Hey,
with,
Will
yeah,
was
we're
cooking,
gonna
though.
get
It
a
was
couple.
good.
We're gonna get some
Yeah, they were-
burgers, flip
yeah,
that
we were-
shit,
We had,
chill out,
we
talk
had
to
a
our
shark. We
friends.
had the coochie board too. That was sick.
Oh, dude, the chat with
Yeah.
the Gucci board, dude. Yeah.
That sounds good.
we had a nice little
Hamilton built that
spread.
Gucci board.
Yeah, that was the most time I hung out with Zoe, and for sure that night I think because
That
she
was
came.
really
She was
nice.
you were there for a long time.
I was having so much fun. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a blast.
'Cause
It was a good
Saturday,
time.
honestly, Saturday was too much for me. Like I feel like I'm pretty good in social situations, but that was like just too many randos, like
Yeah.
too many
It was a
people, like
lot. It was a
extremely
lot.
drunk.
Fair.
I
Yeah.
felt like for the entire party, I was just like trying to find a place to breathe that I like couldn't find. Like I just had a mission of
Balcony,
like being
baby.
in a place to breathe. But
Yeah.
yeah. So that was really, I fucking loved Monday, honestly. I know it was like more than you guys expected, but because I had a chill Sunday, it was perfect for me.
I mean, I was ready to throw the fuck down for whatever was coming.
Yeah, we
Like, I
did,
knew
and
I was
that's when we
gonna
took
be
the
bad.
bozo picture too. So that was
Yeah.
when he made that happen.
That
So
was like one of
I
those
think it
like,
was
you're
like
like,
Monday?
oh
I thought
man,
it was
it's the
Saturday.
last day. There's not that
Oh.
much. Like then you look over, you're like, oh, look at all these
Oh, no, you're right,
substances
there
that
was
need to be
Monday.
finished before we all
Yeah.
leave. And you're like, oh,
We had a bunch
man.
of alcohol, a bunch of other things. We can't just leave them.
Yeah,
Also, we've just gone to Knott's, so I was like having the best day ever.
Monday
It's like
was
the
really
perfect
fun too
ending to the
because
day.
it was the first party that Bodie didn't sleep during at all.
That's true. Yeah, he was powering through the
Yeah.
entire thing.
Yeah, no, it was we had Adam for the whole party. It was sick as hell.
Are we not going to talk about Joe being frozen?
Oh, is Joe
Oh,
frozen?
shit, I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, he's frozen as fuck.
Oh, Rip Bozo.
Rip Bozo.
Bye, PJ.
yeah, that's a genuine Barbosa.
He looks
Yeah, he'll be
cute.
back, I'm sure.
Yeah, Monday was brutal. That was sheer will. Like I was looking at pictures of myself. My eyes were dark red. I had large bags under my eyes. I was pale. I looked like death. I was shocked that I was still going.
I had a great time though. Like it was.
Oh,
it
Man,
was.
you were
incredible.
super drunk, Max. I remember that. You
Yeah.
were just
I was,
pounding
yeah, no,
drinks.
that was
You
the last
were
night. I was like
drunk.
just wasted.
Yeah.
Like I was
Yeah.
so drunk that night. Oh, there he goes.
Oop.
And
gone.
moved to the
Yeah, no,
five
that
man.
was perfect because I actually took the day before to chill, and I was like genuinely craving like a social situation with people that I liked and felt comfy with.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Hell
No,
yeah.
it was so.
Yeah,
like,
Monday
that
was
was
definitely the second best like night for me.
I
Yeah.
agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was the roughest, and I was in the most pain, and it was probably like 5:30 in the morning, and we had to leave the Airbnb by 10.
Oh,
and I
no.
knew I was going to be in nothing but pure agony. So I just sat there, brain cells completely turned off, and I was like, wow, this was like the best week of my life, but I'm going to be so awful tomorrow.
Yeah, I realized
I
that
just tried to
about.
focus on how good the week
I
was.
realized
dude.
at 3:30 a.m. how fucked just everything was because we had to be out of the house in 7 hours, and it was just it was all hitting me at once, and I just started packing. Like the party was still going on, but I was like, I have to pack. Like this is not good. Like I fucked up. I was like, I'm an adult. I know better. What is going on? I've made awful decisions. Like,
I remember this specifically, T-Papa, because I was in your room while you were packing. I was sitting on a chair over there, doing things, and you were just like packing like an adult. And I was like, wow, this guy really has his fucking life together. And I'm over here just like demon timing.
I set out my outfit for the next morning. I was like, this pair of pants isn't that dirty. Like, I'll have
Yep,
this
I did
underwear.
that
I
too.
did that, and then I was like, I'm gonna throw the rest of my suitcase tomorrow and just deal with it.
Dude.
Yeah, that was.
That night stayed up super late too. I honestly don't remember what else happened in between, but I remember specifically at one point we were hanging out in Team Papa's room. Just like, we were going in and out because that was apparently the cool place to be. And at some point, it was me, Vancouver, Bodie, and Bremen chilling in T Papa's room, his bathroom. And Vancouver for like 30 minutes is like, Adam, Bodie, please come PKing again.
Oh, that was
please start
so
PKing, bro.
funny.
Please, the game is dead. Please, we need you.
Listen, okay, I don't want to interrupt real quick, but I remember sitting on the couch with Eli, and like he was talking about how much he like. I don't know if he was probably just fucked up speaking his mind, but he's like, man, I do not like PKing right now, and he's like, they did it in there, all of them, they did it. And I was like, oh my god, Eli, like stop. And he's like, you did this. And I was like, stop, leave me alone, please. I was like, I swear, bro, I didn't do that. I swear, I'm on your side. And he just kept going, they did it. Like he'll come in my chat and just say, they did it. Like he's just,
oh my
so
gosh.
I was losing my shit. He was just sitting on the couch, like tripping balls, just talking about they did it. I was like, this is
I
so
feel like we have to mention the two tweets where he's like, yo, Unique, I'm on mushrooms again. I need the vape.
That was such
He
I
did.
saw that tweet. I was like,
yeah, he was
"It's
like,
my
yo, let me
boy,
get the
dude."
vape. And I'm like, dude, this shit's ass. Like, nobody likes it. And he's like, let me get the vape. And he would take it and he'd hit it. And then he'd be like, that shit's ass. And then he'd give it back to me. And then he'd ask for it again. And I'm like,
That was on
Go,
Saturday.
bro.
I remember you and Eli sitting outside for like 2 hours, just like chilling and talking, which is just like, you guys were fucking bonding. I remember that. I saw that vape getting passed around, and when that tweet came out, I was like laughing my ass off. It was like,
it was definitely a bonding moment.
One
I
of
was
my
like, damn,
highlights-
Eli's my dog now.
We were sitting in my room, and that's when I whipped out my phone and I started showing Bodie all my hardcore clips, bro, with the chance
Bro,
and
I
fucking
remember that.
Tom.
you showed him the top clip, and he was doing the mental math. Like, oh yes, 46, 30. That was a chance. There's like a 25% chance you should be dead. And I was like,
He's with the shits, dude. He is with it.
It was
Am I
just
back now?
like,
Sorry.
yes,
Yeah,
you're
you're
back.
back,
Yeah,
you're
welcome back.
It was just like, oh my god, like I had my hardcore heart-to-heart Top moment with Bodie. Like we were on the same wavelength. We understood
Oh,
each
is that
other.
what you- dude, I
Everyone was
there for
making
that
fun of me,
too.
bro. But it was just like, this is
Oh
why
my
I've done everything. I did everything I've done for this fucking moment, bro. Bodie is just vindicating me, and he's talking to me about hardcore Top, and I'm peaking. And yeah, that was awesome.
Are we
To
at
the point
Monday
where
when
you-
you're talking about? Are we at Monday when we're talking about when you're outside your bathroom with
Yes.
Nick Noble, you and so
Yes.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was so good, dude. It was so funny when you showed him your phone and he was like, "You said, let's take a look, let's see the footage." Dude. And he said, "Take a look."
Oh, that was.
Let me talk. Me and Nick Noble talking about the collection log. He,
Bro,
he
I
loves
talked about the
it.
trouble. I talked about my green log at trouble brewing with Bodie, and he was just like,
He
"Oh,
fucking
yeah, me too."
flamed your ass, bro. He did flame your ass. Yeah.
Dude, I was like, it took me 100 hours. I AFK'd. He was like, well, actually, I only did it in 48 hours using this method with my 3 alts. I'm just like, and he was like, yeah, well, actually, I did it in 3 days. I'm like, fuck you, Bodie,
That conversation made me realize that man genuinely loves RuneScape. Like when I saw him talking to T Papa, like how enthusiastic he was about like hardcore and Top, and talking to Ignoble, like he genuinely loves RuneScape 100%, like through and through.
That's the only way he's been able to stream it for 13 years. You gotta love the game.
yeah.
That's pretty
100%.
sick.
He has knowledge about like everything. He's got like the hardcore side, collection log side. I remember, as I said, I was talking with like Vancouver and Bremen. Like there was a time where I was just sitting there listening to the conversation, but they were talking about like PKers, the different styles and stuff. Like the one defense peers and all this other type of shit. I don't know anything about this stuff, but Bodhi was like rattling off like a bunch of stuff about, you know, switches and ticks, and I'm just like, all right, dude, you guys talk
He's
about
literally
it
an
for, like,
expert in everything. It's insane.
he knows it all.
Yeah, he
He's been
knows
around the block,
everything.
man. He's a man of experience. You know, that was up for the most that I think me and Ignoble got to talk to him. We had a really good conversation. That was nice.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Yes,
And then
I
he
do
went
call
in
him
the
Adam
bathroom,
now,
he
by the way.
disappeared. Then he went in the bathroom. We didn't see him again. I don't know what happened. Dude, the best part about that Monday was he kept saying, he's like, we got to get going soon. And then he kept like getting sucked into these different directions. And then
Yeah,
Jesse,
bro, I
eventually
remember
Jesse
that.
was like, we're leaving, Adam. Like, she's like, we have to go. And they finally left. But yeah, he kept saying he was going to leave for like 3 hours and he didn't leave.
Just
Mhm.
kept taking trips to the grocery
He had a
store.
pee. He
At
drank a lot
that
of
point,
water.
bro, he at one point during the night he came up to me and Tasty, and he was like, "You guys, you know, you did it, bro. You threw great parties. You did it."
Aw,
And
that's
it was just like, oh my god, yes,
Yeah,
bro.
he's so like Jenny is like, I really fucking
so-
thank you lads for the hospitality. You guys
Yeah.
threw some amazing parties. I was like,
Aw.
dude.
Yeah, it was like,
Dude, I'll
dang,
tell
we
you
just
the
got the
most
nod
wholesome
from
moment-
And he
Bodhi.
sucked my toes. So
Like,
like,
That kind of- kind of do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The most wholesome moment though for
Collect.
me was when like it was me and a bunch of the homies just like like none of them streamed. Like it was like Kiddo and Lee and Jixie. Bodhi came out and I was up there talking to him. It was just us, and Bodhi came out and just sat on the couch. And like they're all like, oh shit, you know, and they like we just like sat there and like shot the shit. It was like really good conversation. Like I could tell like how like excited they were just like sit there and just like shoot the shit with him. It was really cool. And he's like super nice. And he remembered banning Jixie. And Jixie was like pumped about it.
Dude, that clip
That
is
is the best clip
legendary.
ever.
Legendary clip.
Yeah. That
Do you
was
guys
really
know the
good.
clip?
That was really
No.
wholesome.
I don't think
No,
I
post
did.
that.
No.
I want to see
There
that.
is
have
the
to
clip.
grab it.
We can watch it on. We can. Yeah, you can put it in right here or whatever.
Has anyone asked Jixie? We're gonna play a game today. Here's the game. We're gonna roll a random number generator. If you get the number correct, you are banned. Please pick a number, Jixie, between 1 and 1,000. 4. Woo! Okay, where is it? You're going in the cage. I'm sorry, that's 12 days, mate. I have to ban you for that. I've got to ban you for that, bro. I have to ban you for that. I'm sorry. That was 1 in 1,000 chance, mate. He literally gone.
That was really nice. Like that was so cool. And he was just chilling for a while.
Dude, I think for me that most wholesome moment was still that night. Was everybody was gone, 6 a.m. As in like we're all trying to get the fuck to sleep, you know. Some
Oh.
people were still there, certain people.
It was like
And-
5 PKers. That was pretty much
It was all PKers and like
It's like 5
some were
PKers,
just like
yeah.
I'm trying to go the fuck to sleep. And Vank was demon timing that night. You know he was
Dude, Vank was hard demon time that
he
night,
was
dude. He was
hard
going
demon
insane.
timing. I loved it.
Vank.
He's
Yeah.
got,
The thing is-
he literally has great white eyes, bro. Like that guy is he's a shark. Like he's
Like we got to sit and talk
He
with
smelled
him.
blood in the water, dude. He did.
It was insane. And the thing is, like, before that, earlier in the night, like, he helped us all clean. Like, we're like, okay, like, you know, let's time to wind down, put all this stuff together. Everybody was like cleaning the house, like putting shit together, throwing trash away. Him,
Those
all
were
the
the
other
true
PKers helped
homies,
us.
bro. Everyone
Yeah.
grabbed the bag and we were all cleaning up like beer cans, like going. It was like 6 in the morning. No one had a single brain cell left.
Yeah.
I
It
will
was,
tell
like,
you,
it's
I
insane.
remember this distinctly, and I'm going back to Saturday. I was the morning after, and I was filming for the vlog. I have the post-Carnage footage of Saturday, which honestly is not full because there was a moment during the party on Saturday that shout to Miss Pistachio, mommy. She like went and did a round and cleaned a bunch of shit up.
Yeah, she
So,
did.
but
I
this is
remember
still
that.
this is still the next day. It was insane. Like it was absolute carnage. I saw like a beer can. It looked like a fucking wild animal just fucking bit into like. There's nobody shotgunned it. I don't know what they did to it, but like it was just like this mangled. It was like a sharp. I was like, how did this happen? And I was like, what
Every
happened with
available
this?
surface had like an empty or half full beer on it. There was
Yeah,
every
it's
single inch.
Insane. The disrespect to Miller Lite that fucking weekend was just bro. Nobody wanted to finish a beer. They just had
Nobody
it in their
finished their
hands.
Miller
Just-
Lights,
no
bro.
one would finish a Miller Lite or a Bud Light. It's just they're everywhere. It's fucking.
Yeah. Hold up. We interrupted Ignoble. Ignoble, continue your story.
Oh, dude. Oh, I don't even remember. I remember okay. So they were all like leaving, getting out. Like they were the last ones to go, and Vank just chilling at the door. He was just like, damn, bro, like I'm gonna miss this. Like I had so much fun. I really want to hang out with you guys. As in, like he literally steps outside the door, looks at the Uber that all the PKers are getting, and he looks around and he's just like, I want to stay a little longer. He walks back into the house. He's like, I want to stay a little longer
I
and
don't want to
chill.
leave, bro. This is like,
And the rest of us are like,
fucking Uber, dude.
like Katarina's like, get the fuck in here. Like it was incredible. Like I mean, we were also like, all right, 6 a.m. We have to be out of the house in 4 hours. Like we need some time to ourselves. And he was just like, it was truly so wholesome because he was such an awesome person to hang around with. Him,
Yeah.
Bremen, Kat, they're all just fucking incredible people.
Despite that being the very end of the week when everyone was just beyond destroyed, our minds, our bodies, every emotion, we're just shredded from our core. I think that was the most stoked I saw anybody the entire weekend, was that last night. Vancouver at the door, about to leave, the final exit of the final party of the final day, dude. And that was the most stoked I ever saw anyone in my life.
Yeah. Just it was incredible.
Yeah.
I will say too, to go back to the moment outside T Papa's bathroom, Mr. Bodie, that is where we did confirm that he said he will come on the Base After Dark podcast.
He said yes
yeah.
in
Were
my
we all
room.
there?
We
When
literally-
asked him, he was like, yeah, I'll be on there.
we did it just like we drew it up. We were gonna corner him in a room, and
We
we were
did
like,
corner
hey,
him.
We did.
like,
We cornered him, yeah.
He was cornered in my
Nice.
bedroom, and we're like, Base After Dark, and he was like, yes, lad.
Yeah, no. Prison Joe, he nudged me. He's like, we should ask Bodie about the cast. And I was like, Bodie, you want to come on the podcast? And he's like, yes, lad, sure, I'll come on the podcast.
Yeah, it was.
He also left at the part where we buttered him up with like the hardcore stuff, the collection lock stuff, and then we
Yeah,
grabbed
that
him, threw
was
him against the
after all
wall.
the
Like
butter.
Seth had him up against the wall. It was like with his shit a chokehold. Like, yeah, coming on the cast, bro. Yeah,
He'd be
We'll
great.
leave those
like,
details
we
out,
could, we
though.
could talk about Little RuneScape, but he can talk about anything forever. So like we could talk
Oh,
about all
for sure.
kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about his experience like in America with us. I'm sure he has
Oh, for
plenty
sure.
to add and experiences he had we don't know about. So
Yeah, I want to hear it from his side.
yeah.
One more Bodie
so.
story, one more small one. I remember, like, after the night after Addison, we all looked at the bill and we're just like, oh fuck, well we'll deal with this later. And you're still thinking about how poor you are. It was like Sunday morning or something. It's like 9 a.m. or some shit. Bodie's like, so we going to dinner in Paris as well? Like fresh off the wound of down several $100s, if not over 1,000. You're just like, it's like, oh, when are we spending this money again? And I'm just like, oh, I can't even think about
Yeah.
this.
To
Bro.
be fair, it won't be that expensive again. That was a one-off. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, please no.
Yeah, we got a little carried away.
And he's got to pick up shifts for all of us, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, there was like the table limit. We had to spend $10,000, and it was like our first course. We had only done like wine pairings and stuff. And Bodie was like, maybe we should get a bottle of wine. And I was like, we have to hit the limit. Like we might as well. And the server was walking by, and he leans over and he's like, sir, you've already hit the limit. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh god. At that point, I knew it was over, bro. I was like, oh fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What an
Well, that
experience.
was fucking. I still
That's
have
all we
like
got.
Yeah, I got a little bit of Monday story on the way back.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait, no,
'Cause
no,
I-
that's
'cause-
Tuesday. That's not Monday. That's
For
Tuesday.
Tuesday. You're
Yeah,
right, you're right,
I was gonna say
Tuesday.
for Monday,
Tuesday.
that's all we got. Now we
Yeah.
have Tuesday.
So
the most
Nick,
depressing
you
day.
left on Monday
By
morning.
far.
Nick left
And-
Monday
Yeah, I
morning.
flew out
Everyone
Monday
else left
morning.
Tuesday
Zoe, what did you
for
end up
the most
doing?
part.
After
I
Monday.
left Tuesday night. I just hung out and got breakfast and laid. And then I left.
Covered.
Okay,
Fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
Good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a brutal
Nice.
trip home. We slept for probably about 3 hours total. I woke up in maybe the worst shape of my life. I don't think I've ever felt that bad and been conscious
It was
before.
just so awful. I didn't want to be
It was-
alive. It was
My
really-
whole my eyes were burning. My insides were.
What was fucked? Krylax left that morning at like 7 a.m.
Oh my
didn't go to
god.
bed. He
Yeah.
did
He
not
didn't
go to bed.
sleep. He
Yeah,
partied the
he didn't
entire
sleep.
night, stayed up, and went to the airport.
To be
Yeah.
fair though, his flight is really
Base.
just like across to fucking Vegas. It's like nothing for him.
No, I thought
No,
he was
it's to
fine.
Florida.
He's in
You gotta
Florida.
go to Florida,
Went to
bro.
Florida.
Went back to Florida?
Yeah.
He went to Florida and he had
pretty
a
sure.
stop on the way.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I thought he just went back to. I thought went to Vegas. Holy
He went to
shit!
Florida.
He's
He ate a
insane,
5.5
bro.
hour plane ride,
He's
dude.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh my! I did not know that. I thought, oh shit. man. Shout
Dude,
out
so
to
Tuesday
Kyle.
morning was just
Tuesday
death.
morning, I got to the San Diego airport. I'm like barely conscious. And Bodie and Jesse are on my flight. They're going to Phoenix so they can make their connecting flight. And literally, like, I'm sitting in like the gate like this, just absolutely paralyzed. And Jessie comes up to me with like her sunglasses on, just like being a bad bitch, and she's like, "You want to go get breakfast, lad?" And I was like, "I'll come with you guys." And they're like, "We want to go to Jack in the Box. You want some Jack in the Box, lad?"
Oh, God.
We go to Jack in the Box at the airport. I'm about to have a fucking seizure. And I'm like, I don't want Jack in the Box. Can you get me a water? Like, they stop you. I took one. I'm not kidding. I took one bite of a hash brown that they got, and Zoe, it was like the eggs. It was like the eggs
not the
after
eggs.
Boris. It was a very similar experience. So I just sat there. I was like shaking, like sipping water. And someone came up to me and Bodhi in the airport and like got a picture with us because he was there for TwitchCon too. And I don't want to see that picture because
I need to see it. I need to see it.
Oh, if you're listening to
Sounds
this
like
right
you have a
now,
picture of you two
please,
in
if
your
that
worst
is you.
if that was you at the
Please.
airport that took
Post
a
that
picture,
shit.
Zoe, please.
T-Papa, I got to do something about the footage. It's us leaving that morning, and like I filmed for the vlog, and it's me and you. We look like absolute. We look so. I'm like, we gotta put a filter on. Like, you look like Tyler. You don't look like T-Papa.
Oh, no.
it is bad. Like,
I'm
it's just so
pissed.
bad. It's the worst. And we like, you were just. I thought you were gonna punch me, bro. Like, it's we look so shitty. Like the lighting is bad. I watched it back. I said, "Oh damn, we really did." Yeah, it's gonna be a transition.
That's good. That's raw. That's real. I'm glad I get to
was
see
real.
that because that
It's
was
fitting.
pain.
That was real footage, yeah.
All of the pictures and vlog footage taken Tuesday morning at the B&B as we were leaving is raw. That's like you see everyone at their worst. That is like their lowest point in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a whole like 30-second vlog clip that's just me staring at the camera. Like,
Oh,
it.
that's
It's
artistic.
after like 30
That's good, yeah.
seconds. And like I'm gonna just like have footage of the party and everyone raging. It's just gonna cut to that, and it's gonna have like Tuesday morning. That's the subtitle. It's
That I will tell you, we were talking about Hamzy earlier. He really is built different and Ignoble and T-Papa. And this man goes to the airport with us. We're all in the same like area. We're all Delta, and he gets the fattest burrito he can buy at this place, and is just over there eating it, laughing, having a good time. And I was like, I fucking hate you so much.
I actually have a video.
What's wrong with you, bro? You're so
I took a
did you
video
get
of like
sick?
us at the airport because all of us were. It was me, Elisa, T Papa, Annie, Seth, and Hamzy. We all like had flights around the same time. Like we all went in together, and like I took a video. Like everyone's looks like death. Hamzy's just like I'm munching along, and everyone else is like just
I used to
dying in their
Snapchat
drink.
like that. I remember seeing that.
It's just,
Yeah,
man.
Hmm.
But that was
that was it.
That was it. I mean, they fucking left, bro.
What a goddamn
That
trip!
was it. Yeah.
Insane.
Fuck.
There's still more. There'll be more to unpack on other podcasts, but we'll be talking about it from
Oh
another
yeah,
time.
that was the overview.
That
like,
was
there's-
yeah.
that was a
There's
long
so
ass
many
overview.
details.
That's a quick recap.
The
a
TLDR.
quick recap. 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that was the
That was
TLDR.
a recap.
Do you guys have any last words to say about each of like your biggest takeaway from TwitchCon? Everybody just go around like
Yeah,
one
yeah, that's
sentence
a
or
good.
something.
Everybody, like, if one thing you took away from TwitchCon that stood out to you, like maybe an experience, maybe something you realized, anything, to go.
Mhm.
I have one thing to say, and that's that we fucking did it.
Yeah.
W.
We fucking did.
We throw kick-ass parties.
We do.
That's what we do.
We fucking we did it, and we got it done.
Like we're sick.
We sent that shit.
Also, like on another note, I feel like I met a lot of people at TwitchCon that I thought were a little on the superficial side, and then to like come back to the house and just have you all be like such a breath of fresh air. You guys are the best. I fucking love you
Shout out
guys.
the RuneScape community. I love you guys.
Real.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all some real bitches, not like
Yeah.
bitches, but y'all real. you know?
We're real bitches.
We're real
Yeah.
Hell
bitches.
yeah.
We're pretty honest.
We kind
I
of
would
are
say.
real bitches.
We're pretty honest. We're honest with each other too. You know?
Yeah.
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 It's like I think we're actually friends. You know, we're not just like internet friends
Well-
using each other for social. Oh come on, man.
That's what there was a
I like some of
hot
you.
tub streamer.
like,
There was
sorry,
a hot tub
Ignoble.
streamer at our party on Saturday.
Oh, that's a
and
good story.
she was saying that like all of the hot tub girls like will meet up and do like photo ops, but none of them are actually like friends. And she was jealous of like the RuneScape community. Was that her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was-
Someone
that
said
was-
that.
Yeah, no, that was
And
it.
she was just
No
like, I'm so
shot.
jealous of the community you guys have. And I was like,
Hey,
Damn.
it was our sick party, bro. I'm
that's
saying,
true.
yeah. Like, we fucking- we
You think
we
like
threw a good
Hassan and
party.
XQC love each other like we love each other?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah,
It's probably
true,
not.
good
It's
point.
probably not the same. It's a lot more complication going on there.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
My takeaway is definitely just realizing the kind of the whole like how big Twitch is and how many different avenues there are for us to get outside of RuneScape, and like how we have potential and talent to do that is definitely my biggest takeaway from being around people, talking to people. Obviously, yeah, we did it. We fucking party hard, but we knew that. But like that definitely was eye-opening to see so many super successful streamers you've never heard of who have hundreds of thousands of followers, whatever it may be, who you've never heard of, who are doing amazing, doing whatever, like all this other. There's so many streamers, and that definitely was eye-opening.
There's a lot of talent of all the people that we met through TwitchCon, but I would say just even within base, dude, there's some fucking incredible creators.
Yeah, we kind of pop off.
Yeah, that actually, like, recounting all of these events made me tired again. Like that, I feel like I did after
I just
TwitchCon.
yawned like 10 times.
I'm like, whew.
Yeah,
I've been sitting here yawning.
Damn.
It's a lot to.
We just like I mentally just went through TwitchCon again. Like that was a shit ton.
Yeah,
That was a lot.
I mentally and emotionally went through it.
Yeah.
One more time, dude. Out of all the base events we've done, like that probably tops it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It only gets better each time, and I don't know how you're gonna top that.
That's what I'm
but-
saying. Like
we
I
say that every
We
single event.
we don't
we're like,
top
that
it.
was
We
the
just
best
go to the
one.
side. We'll do something with a different niche. We don't got to do that again. You know, like until
Yeah.
next TwitchCon.
I'm
Which
picturing
bro,
fucking
breather.
base
Next
Tennessee in a
TwitchCon,
couple
dude,
months.
We gotta let the fucking PKers host the party, bro. I don't want that in my house again,
Facts.
bro. I literally
Yeah.
in the middle of the Saturday party, like I'm fucked up. T-Papa's fucked up, and I look at him and I'm like, this is the sickest party ever, and we're never doing this again. Yeah.
exactly, bro. Oh my god.
I feel like oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'll just say real quick. I think one thing that made it really special too that I just realized is like everything we've done before has been very self-contained, but to have like people from outside compliment our friend group, like that's kind of sick. It's kind of cool.
Sick, yeah.
People were like, "You guys are great." It was nice to hear. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
No, I mean, I feel like I can piggyback off of that a little bit. I feel like my biggest takeaway is just like, I myself, like not even to be like on some super wholesome shit, I never would have pictured myself being able to do the things that I've done or be around the people that I am right now. Like you couldn't have told me 2 or 3 years ago when I started this shit that I would end up, you know, having any bit of numbers or friends that, you know, pull good numbers, and like we're all very happily, healthily friends, and like we're all flourishing and growing, and I couldn't have pictured myself being here. So like TwitchCon was like the like physical embodiment of like a lot of hard work from a lot of different people, like kind of coming together and showing it out. And so it was just cool to be like, damn, I'm really in this bitch. Like I feel like I kind of said that about like Tastegiving or Vegas or whatever, but like we were really in that bitch. So yeah, it was very I left very
cool, man.
motivated.
Yeah.
You make me cry,
It's
man.
like
Spot on though. Fucking
That
spot
was-
That was
on.
really spot on. You said that better than I could.
Yeah.
have,
It was definitely it was
Wow.
a week I needed, man. It was a tough. Like I was going through a tough week with some things that happened recently in my life, and like I just forgot all about it because felt like I was with family for sure, like real, 100%.
So thank you to everyone who supports us too. I appreciate it. We couldn't be here
Yeah,
without you. So
shout
Shout out.
thanks for
And we
listening.
can only go from here, honestly. Really, a lot of really talented people. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. Do we want to workshop?
No, I got.
Hold up.
I'm too
We
tired.
got a couple
done?
more. I think T-Papa means
Go
we
ahead.
still have to give our final.
Yeah, give me.
Yeah,
go on.
I thought T-Pop went. Sorry.
No, I
Go
win.
ahead.
I'm good. I say we throw sick
Oh.
parties because we're fucking sick.
Oh, true,
Boom.
true.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
No,
okay,
you-
mine.
Yeah,
I'll go
ahead.
with mine. I think for me, it was on the internet. You know, we have our own little niche areas. You know, a lot of us, especially base people, are mostly like PVMers people. But then you see, like, you know, there's a whole other RuneScape side of things of PKers and other people, and there's like some internet, you know, beef and stuff, whatever that goes on. I've had my share of that before, but you know, when you put everybody together in the same room, we enjoy. At the end of the day, we enjoy the same game, and we're all just people. We're all just friends, and just to see everybody come together and just, you know, it's like we are not defined by, you know, the game. We're defined. We're just people. We're just regular ass people who like making friends and having a good time with each other. And that was just such a great experience. Just such a positive experience with all those different people that I was flooding with emotion. Like especially Saturday, definitely not because of substances in my body, but like just it was overwhelming. It's just like, holy shit, there's so much awesomeness here, you know? So,
100%.
yeah.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, bro.
It's a
Amen, baby.
hell of a drug. Oh my
Cut it,
god.
that is so good.
Oh.